James is out. Sorry.
Took too long.
Missed
Didn't make the cutoff. He knew what time it was.
Oh, yeah, I guess I've been in here since like 6:55 in the waiting room. You knew what time it was.
I like how
That's
prompt
nothing.
you
I've been
are.
here since 3:55.
I'm a very prompt person. When somebody sets a time, you show up at that time. It's a level of respect you have for other humans.
Well, so
it's
should
that
we have
prompt.
set should we have set like an exit time on D&D then, so you'd stay for a certain amount of time? Or I like how you're prompt, but you'll
exit
bail
times
early,
don't work.
Exit
Exit
it's
times
only
don't
one
work.
way. It's only like the
Yes, it's
start
only a
of
one-way
something.
street. You show up, yeah. Because if I
Only
get
get
tired
there.
of something, I'll just fucking leave. But I'll show up there on time. You better believe it.
You were a guy at the party that would just disappear, and everybody's like, "Where did he go? Where did he go?"
100%, dude. Just fucking gone.
Everybody's looking
Yeah,
for you
that
around the
happened a
block.
lot.
Fuck. Where did
That happened
Grimstick
a
go? He
lot.
was really fucked up, and he just disappeared.
Yes, that's all truth, Graham.
All truth.
All truth.
All truth.
No fiction.
Disappear.
And I was just pretending to be asleep on the couch, and I was listening to everyone's conversations.
Oops.
Oh, you're the
We're
couch
live,
sleeper.
by the
Oh, I
way.
could see that too. Yeah,
Just sleeping, pretending,
Nice.
listening,
We're live.
listening.
hoping for somebody to sit down close to you, so you
Oh,
could just
shit.
do the big yawn and.
Forgot the card. God damn it. I'll be back. You're live though. Just remember. You're
What?
live.
No SD card.
Not enough support.
Welcome back to Cruzin with Steak.
It's just another Tuesday.
Transition. Just another Tuesday.
What's up, guys? Man, look at this crew. Look at these.
Yeah, normally we have like a theme song and Micah
What's up,
Hanks
Bubba?
introduces the Fandango.
But tonight we're gonna let Darren and Graham run the
Well,
show.
he goes
Yeah,
live and then
man.
disappears. I mean, we're just talking about disappearing from
That's what
parties.
you
and
get
that's
when
damn-
Grimerica
Right? That
hosts
is
the
true.
show.
Come on, this isn't D&D. You can't just disappear from it.
Captain Pumpkin.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Y'all shut
Christmas.
up, I love it.
Darren, do you have an intro jingle and stuff ready to go? Or?
Oh, shit.
Wow, he does.
Hopefully it's that
Is
feeling
it the
song.
Grimerica Christmas?
Of course it is. Yeah. Christmas.
Have a grand Merry Christmas. Yeah, that's an intense jam, dude. It's so good.
Jiminy Cricket.
It's an intense jam.
The
So
phone
it's-
started
It's the
ringing.
most hard fucking.
The phone started
Christmas.
ringing like right at 5 o'clock.
Really?
It was just
You are-
like we were still
people are-
we were still setting up chords and shit.
Man, thank God we're here, dude. That's
Thank
awesome.
God.
Champing at the bit.
Are we just leaving it open, or do we have a couple questions for the people that call
Are-
in? Like,
No,
Do we have topics, or are we just
are
going
they
for
breaking the law for Christmas? Maybe that could be a good one.
we're breaking the law right now.
it? Breaking the law. Boom, boom, breaking the law. Yeah, man.
All right.
Fucking.
All right, you
Let's
guys.
fucking go.
All right.
Are
take
they
it
getting
easy.
vaccinated? That'd be another good one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start. Okay.
I just got mine. Yeah.
really.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
You're still
I got
live.
two Super
I'm gonna
safe.
start the recorder.
Okay.
Season's greetings from the Grimerica Show podcast. Gather round the fireplace. Help yourself to some hot cocoa with a little marshmallows in it. Maybe have a candy cane or two, and maybe some cookies. It's so warm and jolly. Cry Merry Christmas. Podcasting from the igloo. Darren plays jingle bells on the didgeridoo. And over there, that's Graham crying tears of joy as he listens in on the little drummer boy. Pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. I see you've acquainted yourself with D-Ron. Yeah, it's true, he puffs Christmas trees up medicinal. Wait a second, is that? Yeah, I think that's Sasquatch beneath the mistletoe.
Get over here, Graham. Thank you for saving me and give me a kiss.
And it looks like Napoleon Doom is decorating the room with tinsels, ribbon, popcorn on strings, and poinsettias. They are in bloom. And you might ask, who's that in the green and red Lucha Libre mask? Why, of course, that's RPJ. Feliz Navidad. It's so warm and jolly.
All right, guys, welcome back to, what is it, the 6th annual Christmas Fandango show. We don't have Micah Hanks to do all the talking to help lead the show, so I guess we're going to get Grimsteak to do that this year. He's offered to take up the torch.
Hell
and
yeah.
be the guy, so big shout out to Grimsteak for picking up
Thank
that
you.
slack.
Yep. Stepping up.
You want to introduce everybody else?
Well, I
Darren?
figured Grimsteak would do
Oh,
that.
okay, go for it.
Oh, he's
All right,
the
we
best.
got joining on this amazing Christmas Fandango. 6th annual, you said? Number 6?
Number 6.
Fucking crazy. We got, my main man, the love of my life, James Cruz.
What's up, bitch? Yeah, good to be here. Aaron, Graham, love you guys. What's up, man?
Good to see you, James.
Hell yeah, dude. Everybody else, I love all you guys. I see you a
Love
lot.
them all.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got
hell
some
yeah.
cats in boxes here, too. Adam Loyal.
What's up?
Hell yeah. And also Justin.
I take a little bit of offense that James is the love of your life. We've shared a bed together. Graham.
We have shared
That
that
is
together. That's absolutely true. That is true. We did spoon. Man.
I was a little.
And we got Felix Ortega.
I'm pumped. Pumped up.
Pump
Sir,
you up.
Sir Felix, to you.
Yeah,
He is
the
Sir
third.
Felix. Always will be. SirFelix.bandcamp.com. Patreon.com/Jingle Money. And the Grimerica boys, who this wouldn't even be here. None of us would
Hell
be
no.
here without you guys. The
Oh, I'm
kings.
sure you would have found your way here without us.
Dude, I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we would have gotten some.
We would have asked you to come on the show, basically. Yeah.
got absorbed into some Corey Good Blue Avian cult. You know,
Yeah,
that's
man.
probably what would have happened.
Yeah, good
It
to see you
might
guys.
We would be meeting up with you guys at the CSETI things. Like, this is awesome.
I know. Think about it.
Yeah.
The 6 years, right? UFOs are real since then. You know?
Yeah, UFOs are real.
he-
Well, UFOs, it went from us being all fringe and into it, and then it was like, and then it got mainstream all of a sudden. That's, I think, why Micah can't be here tonight, because he's part of the whole disinfo campaign now with this new debrief media thing that he has going on with Lieutenant Tim McMillan. Like, that's all fucking. I respect what he's doing, but he can't tarnish his good name with degenerates like us. So I mean, he's
We are some
gotta,
degens. Let's be
yeah,
honest.
he's got to step away.
I think
respect to him.
Disclosures in play for the Trump card. I think it's still, if it doesn't go as planned, the Great Reset, aliens will come.
All right, assuming
They're getting ready for
I
it.
said the same thing. too.
Honestly, dude, disclosure under a Trump administration would be the
It would be a
worst
joke.
thing ever for the UFO. Like, nobody, it would just make more of a mockery out of it if Trump was like, man, you know what? We got aliens.
That's
Like,
what
it
I'm
would-
saying.
It would do nothing.
That
for the-
exactly. Nobody would believe it. Everybody would be hating on him. It's going to be after that. You know, if the Great Reset doesn't take hold with Biden, if everybody revolts, they're going to be like, okay, time to bring everybody together with the fake alien invasion.
Exactly. We're a mess. The aliens don't want anything to do
They're
with us.
prepping for it. It feels like they're prepping for it.
Well, that's what that fucking Israeli dude said. He's like about the Galactic Federation. That guy came out, that ex-Israeli space dude. I don't even know what he did, but he's like, yeah, aliens don't want to come here because we're not ready.
Oh man, ready to
Ridiculous.
ascend, right?
Well, there's all this bullshit, all this propaganda about the aliens out there
course.
pushing the agenda again.
Yep.
The narrative's coming back hard.
It's really like now you really talk about like the slow leak of things, right? Now it's like almost happening. It's very strange, the
Well, is
timing
this
of
just
it
gonna
all.
Play over and over again.
I was
And
just gonna say,
the mass okay, so we talk about all the time, it's consciousness stuff. What if that's being like manifested? Like we're seeing it so much, we're seeing all these things. Yeah, maybe over the years, the power that we think of things and thought of is happening finally. Like it's the Great Reset. It just
I don't know,
starting,
man.
but it takes fucking 20 years, you know.
I think they're just flooding the zone
You
with
know,
bullshit. Is what they're
Well,
doing.
like 1777 wasn't a big deal. Then 1777.
Hold on, I don't think that mic's turned
Yeah.
on, Michael. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that mic's not turned on.
Really?
Yeah, Mike.
They're
Yeah.
flooding
Oh, wait, there you
the
are.
zone.
Preamp.
There it is. There it
It's
is.
money now.
I just
Yeah.
have to shout into it.
Yeah.
It is. It's a real. It's. I think they gave you a real shitty mic over
Yeah,
there.
it's like picking up on Graham's mic or
Here,
something.
use this
Yeah.
tin can. It connects with a string to Graham's.
It's corroded.
And if you don't like it,
Copper's
donate
corroded.
more.
You don't like it?
Donate.
Grimerica.ca/support.
It's all part of our disinfo campaign.
Dude.
We can't even set up a guest with a mic.
Yeah, we
here.
can't even get a
You
guest
got
I
mic.
got that
fucking
tattooed
taped
on my
together.
arm. I've heard it so much. It's like I don't know why I have this tattoo, but it just says Grimerica /support.
So who's
Really?
who's getting the vaccine, boys?
Oh, I would.
I don't mind.
I'll be getting it eventually.
Never happening. Not happening.
Okay, we'll go one by one.
No
Grimsteak first. Not happening.
No vaccine.
Okay, we got a caller. Let's take the call.
God.
Already?
Oh, that's not a really
Your
loud
shit's plugged into
overmodulated
the
ringtone.
fucking-
That's
Is it
real
loud
quiet.
there? It's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's coming
It's
through
not
beautifully.
bad to me.
Yeah, you got your shit hooked up. Like
Hello,
I do.
welcome to Fandango.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, not much.
I'm,
Just podcasting.
Oh, you got to turn that
Yeah,
down a little,
me
Darren.
too. I'm in on it now. Dreams come
Yeah.
true.
How's that phone taste, dude?
Hey, Darren, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Owen. I'm
Oh, yeah,
I'm your
dude.
biggest Irish fan, I guess. I hope. I don't know. You guys aren't too bad for a couple of
That's
moon
better.
fuckers.
Oh, there we go. Start over.
Yes.
For a
All right,
couple
yeah,
of
we have
what?
no idea what you were saying.
Yeah, you
Couple
gotta
of moon
start over. I
fuckers.
was blowing out these guys' ears for a second.
Let's start at hello.
I just, you guys are great. No, I'm not gonna nerd out too much, but I'm just saying you guys are awesome, inspirational. You guys, it's been
He's
great.
talking about Cruzin with steak.
Been listening
Thank
to
you. I
guys for a
appreciate
year
it.
now,
Thanks.
and fucking, last year was really tough. I was working in a sawmill, and I think you guys kept me sane in there. So there's that.
Dude, that's exactly why I got in touch with Darren and Graham one day. Yep. They touch you in weird
You hear me?
ways, and
I just go. I
Oh,
love
no,
the balcony.
no.
I'm here in Vancouver. I don't know. Fucking. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thanks,
Thank you.
man. Are you friends with the conspiracy guys out there?
Fuck, all my friends. I've just realized all my friends think I'm crazy, man. I'm just kind of come to terms with that.
I bet you. Hey, give it another month. They're gonna be asking you a lot of questions.
Don't use the
Yeah.
C word, dude. Fucking, I don't know. It's a strange time to be alive, but it sure is interesting.
well, like if someone mentions
But
conspiracy,
I don't know.
like
I've had a great year. My year has been absolutely fantastic. It's been very evolutionary. I got out of the sawmill. I was fucking stuck in a sawmill in Squamish for a year. Fucking terrible job. But after that, I got freedom because of the old COVID thing, getting paid by Trudeau to travel the province out here in BC.
Making lumber?
We had a great time. We were living in our motorhome for 9 months.
Wow.
Getting paid by Trudeau to tour the country, you know. Fucking sweet, dude, with both of us, my girlfriend and me. We're having a great time. We went up to the Yukon and everything. Been out to Alberta, out to Yak and back, and yeah, fucking. What can I say? Like it's been a great year, full of weird and wonderful things. Like I met a lot of wacky, interesting people and had some good trips. Like I've been meaning to write into you guys and do some trip reporting. I don't know where to start really, but
Start right here.
how old are you, if I
fuck,
might
man,
ask?
I don't know. It's been like what can I say? My third eye has been cracked wide open this year. Like I guess it's the right
Age,
place to
sex,
tell my
location.
story, but I
I was just wondering how old
Yeah,
are you? Like when
starting
did it hit you
using
like
a
a
lot
ton
of
of bricks?
medicine
I need to start
these last
doing this
couple years
stuff.
since I
I
came
don't
to
think you
Canada.
can hear us.
getting on the fun guy, you know.
Fun guy.
Using,
Yeah.
using the mushrooms and medicine has really helped me a lot. To
Shrooms,
you know, get me back to grounded me a lot. You know, brought me back to Mother Earth.
We got to
Stop
show
drinking.
this. We got to show this Tuesday with a mushroom guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, you like that. Hey, what's the feeling out there in your travels about the forced vaccination?
What's the feeling of the what?
That forced vaccination. Like, out of all the people you talk to, all the weird people you've met, like, are people gonna take the jab?
Oh fuck the jab, dude! Like I'll tell you what. Like this is really weird, man. I was so free, like all year, living in a motorhome, escaping all this nonsense. Me and my girlfriend were living in the bush basically, and just enjoying the nature and getting away from all the craziness, and doing a lot of spiritual work. You know, meeting some fantastic people like medicine men, shamans, witches, and like all kinds of groovy people who are on the same kind of journey as us. you know, we grew with these people and we did a lot of healing, like all very, very beautiful and wonderful. And this last month we kind of got turned upside down, and we're working in a nursing home, both of us. So we're like right bang in the middle of COVID land.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like the universe is kind of working in a strange way to bring us right into the middle of it. Really, like right bang in the middle of it. It's pretty intense.
And
It's
you're
been a
in
bit of
BC?
yeah, in BC. I can't really. I don't know if I can divulge too much about this.
No, that's fine.
State secrets.
But it's real. It's really interesting what's happening. Like I don't know. Like in terms of people, I think it's 50-50 with people who are buying into this and who's not. You know.
Yep.
Like my friend, What was that?
Are they in those nursing homes? Are they like making sure people's vitamin D levels are up, and are they doing like a bunch of sort of like natural shit? Well, just because I'm curious.
Well, I'll tell you, Graham, ask away. Ask me questions, and I can answer, man. I can be pretty honest about it. Like it's pretty fucked.
Well, that's what I kind of figured.
I'm closing the door so my girlfriend doesn't hear what I'm saying. she's looking at me funny. Like the place where we are is really, really fucked. Because the patients have dementia. They don't even know who they are or where they are anymore, and they're being barricaded in their rooms basically, and TV's on all day, and they're just getting fucking served, dude.
Oh, wow.
These guys, like that's why we're here. We feel that we're here to help these guys. You know, we're just trying to put some good vibes and energy into their last days.
That's fucked up because that's exactly what's happening to my mother-in-law right now. Her dad's got dementia and he's like 93, and yeah, I guess they leave the door open, but as soon as he comes out of the room, they put him back in the room. But
yeah, like they have like tables and stuff, like makeshift barriers so they can't get out in the halls and spread the boogeyman around, you know.
Yeah.
Who else is there, man? I didn't hear the intro.
You should take all your patients and take them for a sledding adventure.
Who's with you guys?
I don't know.
Just get them all on
You
sleds.
can't hear them for some reason.
Yeah, we're having a problem from you hearing everybody else. We've got Cruzin with Steak, like Grim Steak and James from Cruzin with Steak, and Justin and Adam from Cat in the Box, and Felix, the Jingle Man, is there.
Jingle Man.
You guys got podcasts too?
Oh man, nice.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, but they can't.
Yeah, let him know that I said he should break out all of his patients and
Come
let
on,
him go
get your
sledding.
shit together. I thought you guys were fucking nerds.
Felix says that you should break
Nerds.
out the patients and
not.
take them sledding.
I don't know about breaking them out, man. But what can I do? Like I'm just a lowly Irish man, just trying to earn
I would say
$2
it's
here.
more like Cocoon. You should take them fishing or something instead.
I just try and put a smile on their face. That's all I can do. I'm in the kitchen now, so I'm trying to like bless up the food a bit. And
that's fantastic, man.
Well, that's cool, man. So he can't hear us, so I can
I
play
think
like
it's really like
jingle.
we are where we need to be. Like we kind of escaped everything for a long time, so now we're kind of getting we're getting a different angle on it now.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
Kind of come full circle.
Has
on
it
this thing.
changed your mind on it at all? Like the
No, man.
seriousness of this?
My mind is my own, and I'm happy. I'm just thankful every day that it hasn't been washed yet. It won't be washed.
Wow.
My
Good for
friends
you.
are like some of my friends. I've been arguing with them, and it's like just like even losing friends. But more and more people I'm finding that are the tribe is strong. I'm finding people in my tribe, new people all the time, and we're we had like an illegal gathering last week. There was about 27 people. We were all kind of like a prohibition style get together. Everyone was like a support group.
Support group super spreader.
Yeah, like my buddy we just like he's like, turn your phones off, park your car on the other side of the park, and we'll all get together, and just share some ideas and support each other. And you shut up. There is we are all like there is a lot of people like us. We're not alone, and I think one important thing to remember is it's a one-way door. You know, once you go through that door, you're not going back.
Yep. Yeah. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. You mean?
Yeah. Well, I've been like, for me personally, I've been always kind of. I always knew this is fucking this game is a fixed. You know, my dad was looking for my spaceship when I was a kid. He's like, "Where the fuck did you come from?" You know. Like you guys too. Like, have you guys have always been the same way?
Pretty much. I mean, it depends. Different levels.
I mean, way more alt-right nowadays. Let's be real.
What's that? What are you shouting at?
He's saying we're way more alt-right nowadays.
You can't fix that.
But
He doesn't speak. He
But
doesn't
that's
speak
just
for
because we
me.
get pigeonholed there. That doesn't mean that's where we are. That's just because we're not over on the other side.
But I hate when people are so mad for putting us in like categories and labeling each other and pointing you're this and you're that. It's like, what the fuck? When did the world turn that way? It's so extreme now.
Exactly.
I think it's more of like a Mobius strip.
Man, I
Once you go
remember
one
last
way.
year, like in 2019, I was listening to your guys' show and I was binging it so much. Like I never really listened to podcasts and I was listening to Rogan for quite a bit there and I was binging that, but I got sick of him. He's a fucking sellout, man. He's like repeating himself over and over. So he has like some sort of fucking agenda, that dude. But I found your guys' show when I was listening to the Randall Carlson. I was searching for his stuff because I'm a big fan of Hancock, and I read his books. Like I found Fingerprints of the Gods when I was in Nepal in a hostel, and I've always been into that, the ancient mysteries and stuff. But I found your guys' show, and I was like, yes, this is the shit. I was just listened a whole bunch. But I know 2019 was different. You know, it was like it changed. Now this year, it's like we're living in it. It's like fucking. It's like pretty intense, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's crazy, dude.
I was thinking that when I was in Calgary and I was thinking to try and get through to you guys and fucking, so like you guys do like contact in the cabin and all that. Like when's that ever gonna happen again? Is there any hope in the future of getting a crew together? And
We're trying to. We're hoping to.
We got to see what Joe says.
Yeah, we still have it in April, I think, or May booked, but I don't know if it's going to happen. Probably not going to happen.
You guys can't cross the border yet?
I've had some fucking weird encounters with some I don't know. I've seen
the fuck you can't hear.
So it's coming through your phone, right?
It's a terrible sound, man. What's that from my end or your end?
Darren's trying to fix it.
I'm trying to fix it so you can hear everybody
great.
else. You're the guinea pig caller, yeah.
Am I
Yeah,
the
you're
first?
first, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Yeah, just
You can hear me?
wondering
Can
if
you hear me
it's
right now?
better section, but I have that.
Check,
he
1
can't
2
hear
1
you
2.
guys.
No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, but I
a
was
lot
thinking
of
like
emails to the manager
you
coming
guys
out
do
here
those-
soon if we're not careful here.
A lot of Karens.
A lot of people
Put them
asking
together
to
and
speak to the
what do you guys do out there?
manager. You know what I mean?
Karens
Right,
are
it's
why
chaos.
So that's how we
Stop.
frame the revolution.
So I don't know.
What's
Did
going on?
it come through?
Sorry,
Hello?
they're being a bunch of.
Yeah.
It's just Zoom.
well.
You can't get Zoom to go into the phone call, basically.
Does it work now?
Does it work now?
Age, sex, location.
Did you guys do this Fandango before? Is this the second time or third time? Or?
This is a sixth, but
Yeah.
20th.
You guys new to this?
I'm new to this.
It's like third podcast ever.
I remember I listened to one. There was a bunch of prank callers.
That's Mr. Owl.
Sounds
Just one guy.
Ah, Mr. Owl.
Oh, he
Yes.
just kept calling back.
Yeah, it was just one guy.
Just one guy, man. He's everywhere.
I don't
So
know
are
if
you
I
putting
can
this?
fix
You
it.
guys gonna put this out next week or?
I don't
Not
know.
right now.
Yeah, it's live on YouTube.
Live.
I think it came
I'll
out
have this
yesterday.
out tomorrow morning.
It might actually
Hope we don't
be
get
yes
censored.
tomorrow when it comes
I'll
out.
have it up the end of the evening.
Fucking, I was thinking about
I'll do it.
seen some interesting things. What like
Where?
aliens encounter during the summer there. I played Didgeridoo, and I eat a bunch of medicine before I play, or during when I'm playing, like a bunch of mushrooms, and get these visions, looking through the ether. And
it's the ether.
Sasquatches coming to see me play, and some aliens, like these like alien looking dudes with small little faces, big black eyes, and long cranium type heads.
Wow.
Coming to see me play Didgeridoo, and I'd be like putting out. Yeah, it's right here. I have it here. I've been playing it since I was a kid.
I'm telling Graham that's what he needs to do. That's like the missing piece here. He refuses to play his Didge, but yet he's trying to call the aliens in.
I haven't tried that in a long time, dude. I don't know.
You should do it. That's the thing that calls him. It's like an elk call.
I don't need to call anybody in anymore. I don't need to do it.
They all call me.
You play Didge, Grant?
No, I don't. No, Darren's pretty good right away. We got a couple.
No shit. You play Didge?
Not really. No, I can make it make some noises, but I can't do the circular breathing or nothing like that.
You just push the air out with your cheeks while you suck in through your nose simultaneously.
When's the last time anybody heard anything?
It's the opposite of smoking a bong.
Easy.
Start ripping
Yeah,
that thing.
and
dude.
I learned when I was a kid, it's also you can pass a roadside alcohol test by doing that.
What?
Okay, go on. We need to hear more about that.
Rocking the didgeridoo on a
That's
breathalyzer.
what I heard. But I learned how to play when I was a kid in Ireland. I was very interested in tribal culture, and I got a didgeridoo sent over from Australia to Ireland. I was about 12, 13. Put a lot of time in then and learned how to play, and more interesting things came along in life, like drugs and sex and rock and roll and all that. So I kind of forgot about my didgeridoo for a few years.
You can't use the didgeridoo in sexual.
This actually in March, when all this fucking madness started to happen, and we were hitting the road with the motorhome. I just got this idea that I needed a didgeridoo. Then and there, I was like, "Fuck!" Wow. And I searched around and bought one off a musician.
Yeah.
And actually, he sold it to me cheap because the mouthpiece was broken. The eucalyptus doesn't do very well in the BC climate, so he gave me $1,000 Didge for $400, and I was like, sweet. So I fixed it with sap from a cedar tree out of Chilliwack. And even in Chilliwack, I had some crazy visions.
Fucking cedar tree, man, that'll last a long time.
We built this little sweat lodge and mixed the mushrooms with a little bit of peyote, and I'm pretty sure I saw this mescal. Did you ever hear mescalito? Mm-hmm. The spirit of the peyote, mescalito. Came to me in a vision. Started dancing in front of my. It was pretty cool. But since then, like with the didgeridoo, I've kind of been honing in on it, like building my skills, playing more, and had kind of like blessings coming from sort of entities coming down from the sky one day, and just like show me things how to play better with coming from my stomach instead of coming from my head, like not playing with my head, but playing like channeling from the earth up through and out, and it's kind of evolved a lot since then. But it's really good with mixing it with the medicines. But then started seeing Sasquatch, hairy people faces coming through. My buddy, he's a really interesting guy. He's like a crystal wizard, like a energy worker, and he does. Do you guys hear crystal grids?
Yeah.
So he does crystal grids and Reiki, and he did grids for me and my girlfriend a bunch of times, and he charged us up like real, like you could feel the vibrations just run through our bodies. My girlfriend straight up astral projected the first time she was in a crystal grid. Wow. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, and I was the one who was talking about astral traveling and projecting all like year, and then she just straight up pops out of her body and starts flying around. She worked on that a little bit through meditation, and she was able to do it a few times. But the same guy in my third grid, like I did a healing grid with amethyst, I did a fluoride and labradorite, but the third time it was the second time he put a blue obsidian on my brow, and basically charged up my third eye with blue obsidian. And it was like there was like a thunderstorm outside and everything. I could feel all the energy going through my fingertips. And after that day, straight up, like visions have just exploded, and I've seen all kind of entities coming through the ether, like Sasquatch, hairy people coming, smiling at me, and like weird astral shimmering forms coming in through the woods, and straight up got like a high five off one, it was weird, dude. It's like mixing mushrooms with pot as well. It's like,
it's a good time.
Wow, that's
you guys
crazy.
follow? What do you think? Do you think I'm crazy?
No, not at all. Of course not. I mean,
oh, my buddies think I'm fucking nuts.
No,
sounds
dude,
normal.
I had a didgeridoo pop my bass chakra once.
Ask him what he did today.
James wants to know what you did today.
What did I do today?
Yeah.
Coffee?
Fuck all, dude. I went to work.
Cigarettes?
I was trying to train up in the kitchen for so I can go there tomorrow and do it alone. I got to make breakfast for these people. But dude, I like the didgeridoo. I swear, I made my buddy puke his guts up like twice. He's like purged.
Yeah, we had we did.
That's all I get.
We were with Darren. Were
We
you with
woke
us
up
that
and made
time?
breakfast for 8 people. Oh wait, is it like how early is
Were
it
you
there
with us
right
that
now?
time when we went and did the sound healing and the didgeridoo, and this guy totally purged? Yeah, it was crazy.
No, I don't think I was.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure this out so that.
Yeah, I think it's more
you
about
can hear
sound
everyone else.
frequency. That's what everything's all about. And I think the Didge is like a way that you can, it's like your communication thing. I had a guy explain to me the Didge has to be a certain length for each person because it goes basically from your diaphragm up to your mouth. And then I think that has to be tripled in the Didge. It's either doubled or tripled.
Oh.
But there's a
Triple
and
Didge?
it has to be so
diaphragm?
that it's the length is the same as it comes out, so it creates just exactly the right waveform that you want.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think
I
the
think I
Didge
cracked
is
it
a
with this
connector
one.
tool for sure.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be like a pipe
it's
organ?
like
You
a
know how they
device,
have all
man.
those pipes,
It's,
right? Same, you know, like
the
that
buddy
sound
told
is
me it's
coming
my,
out
my way of
when
meditating, and it's gonna be my way of unlocking all these abilities that we all have some latent abilities that we haven't figured out yet.
Yeah.
Like from other lives and stuff. So this is definitely my way of getting involved with that stuff. But
That's fantastic.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love
that's
it, man.
great.
It makes me feel great when I play.
I love it.
Just want to keep on learning and try to use it to help people, help myself.
That's
They should make like a you know the game Guitar
my
Hero. They should
girlfriend
make a
got me a djembe
didgeridoo
drum
hero.
for Christmas, and she just gave it to me 2 days ago. as
Just a
an
bunch
early
of people
present, so I
blowing
can
in
bang
tubes
on
in
the
their
drum as well.
living rooms and shit.
But yeah, speaking of purging, you guys, I never really purged. Like, is that a good thing, or but did you guys?
I
Is that
don't
when you
know.
go
I don't
around
know. I
and
don't-
shoot your neighbors?
I've never purged either. I mean, I don't know.
I don't like to puke.
No.
Oh, that
Yeah, nobody does. But like, I think
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it means it's good for me or bad for me. But you guys ever do a peyote ceremony?
No.
No.
I got
No.
involved with the
Sorry,
NAC. Chapter 3131, 3132. Actually, yeah, Sasquatch crew. These guys are amazing, man. I'm a lucky dude, like an Irish in Canada, and every year I meet some amazing people who are involved with the Native American Church. A lot from those guys about sweats and teepee ceremonies, and got to do keep the one night, and I was a doorman a couple of times, and that's been really good.
Nice.
But there's a whole lot of purging goes on in the teepee.
Yeah, man, you should keep in touch, and we'll talk about some of these stories. Maybe we'll chat again with you. But we should probably let you go because we want to try and figure out why you can't hear these guys for the next couple callers. So.
But thanks for calling in. Those are some amazing
No,
stories.
it's cool. It's cool to talk to you guys, man. I was a bit nervous, but it's
Oh no,
at
it's
the start.
it's good to meet you.
Yeah.
Have that effect on people.
So what you guys having technical difficulties or what's going on?
Yeah.
Seems
Yeah.
like we're
Need more
always having
wires.
technical difficulties. Yeah.
Yeah, so I might call back later if you want, but we got to try and figure this out with these guys that are there. We're kind of running two different shows at the same time here.
I'll give you a call back in a couple hours. See if you guys get your shit together.
All right, buddy.
Actually, it'd be better if you just stay there and be quiet for a little while and see if you start.
Okay,
hearing
yeah.
us.
Can you test this with us then? So just don't say
I can help
anything.
you out.
See if you can hear these guys. Darren's
let me
going to
do-
fiddle
okay,
around with some stuff.
I'll do a beatbox real
Right.
quick.
I just hear a lot of banging. I just hear like clicking. All right, just test away. I'll listen up.
What's happening?
It's the holiday fandango, bro.
It's the holiday fandango. Man.
Can you hear that?
No, can't hear that.
Are you getting any of this in there?
You can't hear any of us.
You gotta let loose, Grimsteak.
Felix, can you do that again and send me the wave file? That was amazing. I want that.
Oh, sure.
Oh, you're my hero. Felix, can you do that again and send me the wave file?
There's a TED Talk.
We got a
I think
loop
I saw
going
like
now.
That's me,
I saw a TED
dude.
Talk
I'm
where a
trying to
guy-
do something. Sorry.
Felix,
There's a TED Talk where a guy took
How
like
about that?
one of those
There it
a
goes.
video camera and put it down into his throat and showed what happens inside your
Pros,
throat when
pros.
you beatbox. And it's pretty cool. I think
The
it was a TED
waveform of a beatbox?
No, just like the actual video of your vocal cords
Right.
kind of look like kind of.
Oh, damn, dude, you did it. That thing is down your throat. How did you do that?
You can go on.
Deep throated your
I swallowed
camera.
my entire monitor.
You hear me? You still there?
Yeah, we're
I
still
can
testing.
hear you.
We're still here.
Hey, do you guys want to? Would you be up for doing like sponsoring a meeting next year?
Yeah,
Like,
sure, man.
And my buddy, when he comes back from Mexico, he'd be like, you guys want to set up
Can you hear me now?
a TP meeting?
Yeah,
you
we'll
hear
do
me?
something like that. Yeah.
Check one,
That'd be
check
cool.
two. Can you hear me?
He cannot hear you.
No. Okay. I didn't know because this is
We were supposed to go move to the island. We were there for 1 week, and with this job was accommodation.
Oh man,
and
this is rough.
this lady, she
Eject!
hooked us up with visas
Eject!
and accommodation
Oh
and
man,
jobs.
just hang up.
And
You gotta just hang it up.
we
Just
were
roll the
originally on
ripcord,
a
dude.
care home on the
Dude, you
island,
already
but we
lost
got
your
moved
first
to the,
shoot.
to
You
the
already
city
lost
here
the first shoot.
to help
Dude,
out with
you were
an outbreak.
crashing.
So,
He's
Oh,
crashing,
this is
dude.
bad.
Save
but
his life.
yeah, we were going back to the island in the new year.
Pull the
Oh,
last
man,
shoot
pull the
right now.
ripcord. We gotta
Yes.
get him out.
I'm
He
loving
lived.
this.
Holy shit, he lived.
What's that?
That was,
No,
oh no!
It's,
You can hear us?
it's so
I've been here 2 years.
overmodulated for us.
Been-
It's
uh,
blasted.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, it's terrible sounding.
Say that
it's
again?
rough.
He's gonna die.
I'm sure it's going out to listeners like that too.
Oh man.
What's that?
Maybe.
Grimstick, you gotta let loose, man.
Sorry,
Let
we're
loose.
still testing.
He's got
here.
cut loose. Yeah,
Just
come on.
you guys.
He's got
I think I can hear 3 of you guys.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you can hear some voices? You hear something?
hear-
Can you hear
do you
Are you
this?
guys in the studio and there's other guys on the Zoom call? Or what's
Yeah, you
going
can hear them now, or
Oh,
Do you hear this
sweet.
now?
No, I can hear a third.
You're,
Boom, chicka, boom, boom.
still really
I can hear
super
a third.
modulated though.
What's your name, dude? I can hear the third guy,
This is
Right now?
Michael. Yeah,
Me talking, I'm Grimsteak.
Michael.
This is who's
I
talking.
hear
No,
it.
you're the third guy.
I'm the fourth guy.
I'm the fifth guy.
Am I missing out?
There we go.
This guy's
We're calling out
fucking.
ranks right now.
I'm gonna go on the last guy.
Can you hear the fifth guy? This is the fifth guy.
This is the fifth guy talking there.
Who's on first?
We got
who's the sixth? Give me six. I want to know who the sixth guy is.
Justin six.
Justin six.
Oh, 6.
Roll the dice.
Sloppy
Roll
six.
Yeah, you got your fucking
Wow,
gearhead
he's-
not there. What, like?
Oh man, this dude.
yeah, audio is
Yeah, he's
blamed.
never gonna hear
Down
us. Yeah, we're gonna have to let you go.
I think last year.
Yeah, no worries.
we
I'm fucking sure. I'll call you back later, or I can.
Yeah, call
I
later,
don't know.
dude.
I can try fucking Zoom calling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, call
Okay.
back.
All right, buddy.
Okay, bye.
Thanks.
All right, talk to you.
Last-
Thanks. Bye.
Hey, Darren.
Interesting.
What's up?
Ooh, that is way hot.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Right on time.
Oh,
Yeah, but they're
oh,
still not
man.
gonna be able to hear any of you guys.
Okay, we
Last
got
year's callers
we
couldn't
should-
hear us either.
We should have waited.
How did we do it last
Darren,
year?
what
How
is
do
your,
we do
what is your
this?
Zoom's audio setting at?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the
What's the
problem.
output?
Didn't I just do it old
The
school where I
output of the
put-
Zoom. Click the
Oh, you think
uh,
it's the
audio
Zoom
tag.
thing?
yeah,
go
click
to
the
your-
microphone on the little
Let's
arrow
say-
by the microphone.
Let's say for a good like 30 minutes or so, fuck the callers, and let's go
Yeah.
around and say and talk about who's getting the shot. We never even went
I
around.
know. Shot.
We got so sidetracked.
Yeah.
Go to the
I
speaker.
know. I want to hear James's reasoning. He sounds like he's already falling
I
for
mean,
it.
believe me, dude. Okay, so when I say I want to take the shot, I mean, yeah, eventually, I guess, if that's like what it takes to travel, for me to get on a plane, for me to do what I want to do, fuck it. Okay, everyone's, oh, it's bullshit. It's just sailing. Great. Fucking whatever. Shoot in my arm then. If it's fucking saline. If not, then it's fucking lighter fluid and then my arm falls off. I don't know what
Yeah,
the
dude,
fuck
you're gonna
to
get
tell
lighter
you, dude.
fluid in your arm.
Or it sucks your soul.
All right. Yeah,
Out.
sure, man. Maybe I can get one of those fake ones with the plastic tips and pretend like I was
I'm
getting
pretty
one.
sure as long as you're not pregnant, thinking about getting pregnant,
So,
allergic to anything, ever had a
means-
severe allergic
And Adam,
reaction,
you bring this
you're
up. So
going to be
we-
100% fine,
We just
right?
had our third kid, dude. Like I mean, I have a newborn that's like like a month and a half old. You know, it like things are my timeline is insane right now. Life is flying by 1,000,000 miles an hour again at like 40, almost 43 years old, and so I mean, if I want to continue my life and you want to continue your life, Grimstag, you were flying back and forth, right? Guess what? You're driving, bro.
Life changes.
Life changes. So it is life changing. And I guess maybe you know what? I think I was listening. Actually, I'm going to bring up, I don't know why, but I'm going to bring up a tinfoil hat, the one they were talking about with the skater dude that does the shrooms and shit. So, which was maybe kind of recent, but like, yeah, just, man, just the way life like might change into these pods where like people can like live in these communities, grow their own food, do all this stuff instead of like, oh, like holy shit, man, imagine you were living in like a like Darren, what's the big city you guys are close? Sorry, like
Calgary.
Yeah, Calgary. So you're doing all these towers, and guess what? Everyone's working from home. They're gonna be like, I don't need to drive to the big city anymore. So they're gonna build these things in their own houses. Like life,
tiny houses,
slowly, weirdly is changing, right? So I don't know. Those are just food for thought. Like weird shit I heard today that kind of involved some of this stuff, but
well, there you go. You're gonna do it for the flights.
No, I'm gonna do it because it will for my. I guess okay. It sounds stupid. I'm gonna do it for my freedom. And honestly, if that's what I guess that's what it is, right? I don't know.
Damn, James.
What do you expect a person to do? Like,
I got lines in the sand. That's one of mine over my dead body.
I understand that. Believe me, I want to go last. I can be. I'll if I can go last. You know,
that doesn't even hit my mind. My mind's a solid no.
No,
like,
it's good to get that perspective though, because it is. I think that's the perspective a lot of people are gonna have. It's like your freedom is.
You really give a fuck
a
or
different
not?
freedom
like
than,
when it comes down to it, you're working at fucking Taco Bell, and you're like, yeah, like you're one of us listening to us right now. You're working at Taco. You know, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna whatever. I got to get this thing to go to work. So what the fuck you gonna do, man? Tell me, what are you gonna do? Like when your employer, he's like, yeah, bro, you got to get the shot. Come back tomorrow with it. Hit that fucking.
Well, then you
punch
just
card.
quit. I mean, then you don't like.
Then you quit and you don't have a fucking job and you're on the street. Then we have the most homeless people ever in the fucking planet. Yeah, like I mean, it's just insane.
I mean. That's also crazy thinking that if you quit your job, you
I
can't
guess it's
find
extreme
another job.
thinking. Yes. Well,
Yeah, that's really extreme.
Jobs are going to go away, dude. You don't. I think you'll see this.
Man,
coming.
James, you're blackpilling right now.
Sure.
Going full
Dude, they taste good. I used to take those black pyramids in like 97, 98. Those are fucking awesome. Those, you were talking about tripping earlier. You're talking. The caller was talking about tripping and all that shit. Man, them black pyramids back the fuck. I guarantee the chat's exploded right now. Black pyramids, fuck. Yeah, dude. I mean, holy shit, dude. Those were the fucking thing, dude. Yeah, remember those gel tabs, like the little cubes, the amber.
What was it? Acid?
I don't remember those.
Dude, you guys.
What was it, like acid or something? Or?
Yeah, it was rat poison. I'm pretty sure.
Like placebo.
Strychnine, right? I think that was the thing that they back in the day. You were like, oh man, I hope I don't get strychnine. Like that was the fear of taking something like that back in my day, dude. Caller. Yeah, they're gonna be like, shut this fucking guy up.
All right, headphones down.
James, you're harshing on everyone's mallow.
Let's go around then. So
how? Why? Because I'm the only one that would get a shot.
No,
I'm
Justin,
not an anti.
No, Justin might do
believe
it.
me, I'm anti. I am all with an anti.
You got the family pressure behind you. You got.
Dude. Yeah, I'm your typical adult, dude.
Just show your wife that. Just show your wife
I
the
got
nurse
fucking 3 kids, dude. I got a house. I got fucking life I gotta live. I got fucking tons of people I have to look after. It's insane, dude. Like I have to make sure I'm safe. What the fuck? I don't know if this thing's bullshit or not. Yeah, it's a saline. Great. What the fuck? I don't know. And pretend to give me a saline.
It's not if it's saline, dude. It's what if you have a severe reaction to something that hasn't been in any human
being. Then I'm gonna be a
for
fucking millionaire, dude. I don't know where my family is.
No, because there's only so much funded into
life on. From what I hear from today, the life on the other side's amazing.
Oh,
so
man.
I don't know. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
No, but
well,
then you leave your family behind.
No, everybody goes
Dude,
with you.
and that would be sad, and that would be the worst thing ever. Would never want to put that through my kids. And okay, you flip that. You don't want your little kid to die. You know, like, dude, yin yang, bro. Everything. Like,
You know what it is? Honestly, no matter what, nobody knows the answer. It's a dice roll.
Bullshit. I bet all you motherfuckers end up getting this thing if we have to. I'm telling you. What the fuck you gonna do?
I'll take that.
What
bet.
are you gonna do when it comes down to it? Maybe it's a year and a half from now, and you're like, "Holy shit, my job!" Costco finally fucking said, "Oh, you got to get your shot, bitch."
Like, I mean, we have. I mean, I don't know. I've already have a plan. Like, if they try to force us, it's already decided that I'm quitting. Like,
I know. I wish I could do that. My mindset is
there's
with
plans
you
in
guys.
motion for both of us right now. Like, we gotta.
And I love putting the emotion in the. Yeah, it's tough, dude. It is very tough.
It's fucking tough, man.
I got
It's
a
tough
flu
because
shot
There's
for
so
the-
much fucking shit in the media right now, and you don't know what to believe. And when you're in a fucking
I'm living my life. I'm talking with my wife.
man.
Hey, man.
The main
this
thing
year,
is,
dude,
can you
exactly.
please?
You got-
She begged me to get a flu shot. I haven't had one since high school, whatever school. You know, like.
Yeah, but James,
Begged me, and I got one, and guess what?
Fucking Brodie's
Nothing
here?
fucking happened. Like, great.
Well, no, I mean, no, it's
a flu
it's
shot.
flu
Yeah,
shots, but there's.
I've never had one in my life, and basically, I would say my adult. I haven't had one in like 29 years or something.
Sounds
And
like
then
it might have
nothing
made you a little
happened, dude.
crazy.
So,
She
I
might
don't know.
have been doing that to make you more susceptible to the Rona. I don't know. I mean,
True, dude. They don't
set
take
me
me
up.
out.
Like, what
I
else
never signed a
what else
high
could I-
dollar life insurance thing or anything.
No, the
so-
difference about this one though is it's kind of rushed through RNA, mRNA, or whatever it is, and who knows what the future implications are of this. You might be fine for a year or two, and then
the simple fact that they passed.
Dude, hey, guess what, dude? I've been vaping, I've been smoking, I've been fucking doing
dude, so
fucking
it really don't matter.
weed.
I
I've been
mean,
doing all this shit my entire
You drank
life.
4 Loco. We've all done drugs. Come on.
I'm
But the
crushing
thing is-
double IPA right now, and I feel
what's
amazing,
fucked up.
as you can
What's
hear.
fucked up is that they passed all those laws how they cannot be sued, like Moderna, Pfizer. None of these companies can be sued through the regular vaccine injury courts. It's going through this privatized business, or not business, but like this separate institution that does, it's taxpayer funded, and like they put no money into this or anything. So it basically, if anybody does get injured, you're never going to get paid. Like nothing. You're going to get stuck in fucking bureaucratic red tape.
Class
forever.
action. You'll be in a
I mean,
giant thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is this branch that your class action is taxpayer funded, so you're just suing the American people. It's a huge
Yeah, you're gonna
clusterfuck.
sue your own community because it'll be diverted into each community of the funding.
Didn't they just do that shit in Canada too? Like it's all fucking. I don't know. Shit's crazy.
yeah, they did. They just passed it, or they didn't they, Darren? Or what did they pass it? Or?
They just got us. Yeah, we're the last G7 country.
Darren's got a fantastic fucking theory about it.
What about what?
Yeah.
What?
The whole vaccine agenda is to put that in place.
Let me hear it.
Oh yeah, well I
fantastic fucking.
Sorry.
I think because Pharma owns the media, the like benevolent thing could be like to keep the government semi-benevolent at least. Would that be just like, they're more like, what's the word? Using
Complicit?
the crisis. They're using the crisis to get ahead. But I think Pharma's just trying to take that agenda to the next level, man. They want that cold vaccine and that flu vaccine, and they want it fucking worldwide. And it's worth for them. It's just worth putting the whole world on hostage to get that in there. And they want the indemnification every place because we're getting into like year 32 or something of the grand experiment that is the vaccine schedule, the current vaccine schedule. And I think these guys might have figured out that they're going to have some fucking problems down the line. And they need to start getting indemnified all over the fucking planet before exactly what James is talking about, the class action lawsuits start rolling in. You know, it was just a matter of time, I think, before the science started to flip on them. And, you know, I think it could be them just, A, trying to get out in front of that and get indemnification everywhere. And B, at the same time, I mean, if they can just get the COVID vaccine so that, you know, everybody to James's level on the COVID vaccine for now, and then they'll do the flu shot next. And then, the next, for everyone they can get all the adults doing just in North America, they're already going to be making like $250 billion a year. If they can get all the adults on the planet doing them, I mean, it's astronomical. When you start getting into the trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars, then you've got to think like what starts to seem like a crazy idea isn't a crazy idea because they don't give a fuck. They're just like,
they don't give a fuck.
No, they're just like, just keep dumping money into saying COVID's crazy.
Especially when like a coronavirus, it mutates. So there's no way you could make a vaccine.
Of course, it's already changed like a few times.
From the beginning, they've been positioning it that it was going to be an annual shot.
Yeah.
From the beginning, they've been saying, it's hard to pin down. It looks like the antibodies are switching right away. They want this thing to be an annual. So, I mean, it's going to be like $250 billion a year if they can get all the adults on the planet having to take this thing before they can. And they don't even have to mandate it because, like James said, it'll be to fly, to do this, to do that.
Dude, yeah, you ain't going to be able to go anywhere. You're not going to be able to do it.
Well, they don't do that with the flu vaccine.
It seems like the
No,
money
I mean,
part
I
of it
think
is
once
just
they
way
sell
too
it, there's
big
going to
for
be
that.
enough people buying
Money
it that they're
doesn't
going to
even
back off
matter.
with all the fucking regulations.
So I flipped on the news the other night and I just keep seeing this card. They're showing this card and it looks like it's a fucking punch card. Like, did you get your thing? Did you get the punch? Like,
Well, hopefully it's a punch card.
it's
'cause I'll
like
just
a
make my own.
goddamn pizza thing. You get 4 and maybe your 5th flight free or something. I don't know what the fuck. It's like for being a good non-COVID Samaritan. Yeah, I don't get it, dude. I'm on board with all you guys. It's just like I support everybody's angles, even from UFOs to vaccines. I'll listen to everybody's thing.
Dude, it's
I
great. We have
understand.
somebody on the inside now. You can you can be our test case.
Fine, whatever, dude. I mean, it's just
I like it, James.
Start measuring your biometrics and
whatever.
Grimstick will have a good idea of
I've
his
lost
comparability. We could
I
walk
lost
his-
about 10. I lost about, dude. Okay, it was crazy, right? So I was like 208 pounds for like ever, for like the last like I don't know 10 years or something. You have a great weekend of just crushing wings and beer or something, right? At least my adult life. Yeah, you gain 2 or 3 pounds. I'll put on 5 pounds in one weekend, and then so I'm back down to 200. Yeah, like at one point I was up to like 222. Back down to fucking 200 pounds. Like just live your life to the fullest, dude. Yeah. So I'm ready to take whatever.
you're gonna take it for weight loss?
I'll take it. I'll take it for you guys. Why not? What's gonna happen? Am I gonna die? Guess what? We'll fucking find out, dude. I don't know.
We'll find
Yo,
out.
I'm with you, James. I'm with you.
Loss of appetite.
Brody's gonna pay taxes and fucking love vaccines. Brody's
Somebody's
a licking status so
It's
fucking
not that
bad.
I'm on my side. It's not
Sick.
Dude,
Makes
it's
me
not that I'm
fucking
like
sick.
I won't deny any of that, Grimstick.
and I don't
Sucking
want to get it.
triggers.
I don't
There,
want to.
loving it.
If I can go last, I'll go last. Like if that's what it takes. But if I want to be,
Love you, Brody.
I know it sucks. I want to participate
baby, I
in
know.
this society. You want to participate in society, don't you? You have jobs. So
We're gonna have our own little commune, right? Off to the side, and you're gonna come over, knocking at their door, and be like,
I told you,
"All right, man, you got
everybody.
the shot."
If you do it right, everybody's directional cities, they're gonna empty out, and they start communities of smaller portions because that's what it can handle. Can't handle the entire United States.
How many beers in are you, James?
I just only 1.5. That's
got
it.
home.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Justin, what about you, buddy?
I was gonna wait.
James
to see
is
how it
James is
affects
still lucid right now. He's doing good.
Oh, dude, I got
Yeah, he's still
fucking
great.
hours left, dude. I'm sorry, guys.
Once he's like 4 or 5 deep, you'll know because
It'll slow down. It'll slow down.
Hey, I missed the.
I'm sorry if people are like, "Oh my god," blah 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 blah.
Dude, they couldn't handle cruising with steak.
Yeah, dude, this shit is every single week on our show.
Every Tuesday.
Yep.
Is the anime podcast like that too?
Oh, you want to
No.
talk shonen dump? I'm going to tell you guys right now, this conspiracy bullshit is not how you get downloads. Make an
Nope.
anime podcast. You'll be fucking racking up downloads. It's the way to go. Just review some anime. People love it. Shonendump.com. Check that out.
Man, I'm drinking some
Who's all
missing
in on
mountain.
that?
I'm drinking a missing mountain
That's-
brewing company, hazy DIPA.
That's Shonen Dump consists of myself, James Cruz, Flavortown, and Lady
Yeah.
Eboshi.
Love her.
Wow, that sounds
I
like
didn't
a lot
know
of fun.
Flavor Town was in on that.
Yeah.
That's
Who's
awesome.
Lady
Flavor Town's in
Oboshi?
on it.
His girlfriend.
Lady
Was that your
Oboshi
girlfriend?
is
That's
Lady
who you moved
Oboshi
to
is
Fi-
the other
Philly?
love of my life.
That's who
There
you
you
moved to
go.
Philly to live with?
All right, let's do this, man.
That's
So
who-
check this
Yeah.
out. A while, yeah.
But I
this-
love of your life.
dude,
Wow.
oh,
Okay.
man, we can go through
We're
stories.
sharing a bed.
Now, bro. That's like now.
Man, okay, so everyone, okay, so just Felix, Brodie, and Grim are the only ones that haven't met all of us here. Yeah.
I've met Brodie. We've
Oh,
all,
oh shit. Yeah. Okay. But you okay? So then
Brodie's like
Grim-
a couple blocks away.
Grim
from
and
me.
Felix. That's it then. Yeah.
No,
I
it's-
haven't
like-
met Brodie though.
Yeah, I like live
I
5
didn't
minutes
meet
away.
Brodie.
Felix has met nobody. Let's just put that there.
Yeah. Is that where
I
you're
just
going
haven't
with
met the
this?
Zoomers
Okay.
here.
So yeah, 2 years. What was that? Man, when was this? 3, 2. When was that? When was the
What are you talking about?
the
The
cabin?
CAC?
CAC
Contact-
in Oregon?
CAC in Oregon. What,
Yeah,
what year
3
was that?
years ago. 2 years ago.
That was
Yeah, I was 18, I think, right?
It's 2018.
2018. Yeah. So we all flew to fucking Seaside, Oregon, where they filmed Goonies and shit, right out
I
there,
know.
you know?
But yeah,
Dude,
I didn't
what?
go either.
I drove.
I know. Yeah.
I drove
I
too.
actually rode in your car.
You did, didn't you, bud?
I did. It was a blue.
I found your credit card after you left.
You did, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah, that's why I love you, dude.
It's on me.
Hell yeah.
You did, dude. I left so, dude. Okay, so before my plane left on that Friday morning, butt crack of dawn, like 6 o'clock. But guess what? You got to be at the airport like 2 hours early. I'm like the first person in line. Dude, the doors were locked basically at the Cleveland International Airport. So like you go to walk in. Yeah, I live like right by Cleveland, Ohio. I live in there. So the doors are almost locked. I'm standing in line with employees to get in. That's how early this motherfucker is. But yeah, dude, I'm just talking about my insane.
Just get it, James. Get it, baby.
This is what it takes to go hang out with Darren and Graham. All these CAC things, all these fun things. Guess what? We were doing it before, like all these super celebs were involved. And I only got to do it once, and it was the time of my life. It was an amazing trip.
Skipped.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
I skipped
Dude,
hard.
so it was crazy,
'Cause you
right?
knew you were
Like we
gonna
were,
take him for
we were
everything
doing
in
all
poker
this whole
games.
thing, and I wasn't gonna go. I couldn't have made it because we were doing CryptidCon that year. And to pull all this stuff off with like my family, like I said, I have a wife, I got kids, I'm just gonna bust off to Oregon, you know, right? Hey, why? I'm gonna go meet a bunch of podcasters in the fucking middle of nowhere. Like it sounds amazing, right? I'm like, yeah, it fucking sounds amazing. So
You
like,
didn't
all
try
right.
the bros before
Yeah.
hose line.
I was like, dude.
So your
I
wife's like, as long as you get a flu shot, you can go.
Damn, Graham, come on.
Guess
dude.
what? Okay, yeah. And then it might take everybody about a fucking week to get to fucking CAC instead of a fucking hour. You know, like because you got to go pick everybody up for a month and a half to get to fucking the top of the mountain in Colorado. You know, I guess the trip's worth it, right? It's all about the drive in between going somewhere, isn't it?
The journey?
I
The
don't
journey? You mean? The
It's the
journey?
journey. It's
The journey and not the cactus.
Hold up. What are
I
you
guess
saying?
all of a sudden I'm talking about life. It's essential parts.
Dude, life.
Yeah.
It's goddamn
Talking about life here, and,
1776.
it's all about
fucking
the
the
journey.
Liberty Bell.
Yeah, it's all
Freedom,
about the journey.
the American flag. Trump
So-
won the
so what it
election. Is that
takes-
going to get us thrown off YouTube right now if I say
it-
that Trump actually won?
Too late. You already said it, bud.
No,
I
you have
put
to use massive fraud in that sentence. Then you're-
Trump won with
I-
massive fraud in the election.
Oh, he won with massive fraud.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So
So we'll see what
Okay,
happens.
let's
I put-
okay.
I-
We
let's
James, we
move
gotta
on.
give
Gotta
James.
move
James, we
on.
gotta give Justin a chance here to.
dude, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, Justin,
no,
you got
go ahead,
you got
James,
to no.
your
You've had a
Justin,
lot
I
of
just
time
wanted
to
to
No,
fucking
Justin.
think about this.
No.
All right. Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna leave it
I
like
was
that.
going to wait
Just leave
to
it like
see
that.
what's going on with your video, James.
No, I want to leave it like that. It's fun.
Okay, cool. You do you, boo. I was gonna wait to see how it affected James first for 2, 3, 5 years, and then after that, I'll consider the consideration of considering it.
Getting the shot.
So you got like a 2, 3, 5 year
Interesting.
minimum kind of.
Dude, 3
Okay,
years.
so you're white. Man, okay, I'm not gonna bring this. I'm not gonna bring all this stuff.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Nothing.
Only
Nothing.
half.
You guys are really trying to get rid of James now. What'd you do to him?
Oh, he's doing
He did that to himself.
yeah.
I did it to myself. I deserve this. I deserve it.
Dude. Did you?
I totally
I think
deserve it.
James
That's
just
the
got
only reason I did it.
Sent him back to the 80s
I
through
fucking,
fucking
yeah,
VCR.
I mean, this is what happens. This is a virtual vaccine, dude. It's a VV.
That's kind of my plan too, though. Justin is just sort of wait it out and see how things go for 2, 3, 5.
Yeah, I hope I
think
can.
things will just
That's
fall
what
off.
I want to do.
We know. I think things will just sort of start to fall off after a while, and hopefully the mandates will go down as people
Well,
start.
we'll find
getting
out.
sick.
I hope it doesn't fall off.
How about you, Adam? Or Justin?
It seems too rushed. You know, it seems very, very fast for all of a sudden a vaccine to be like, hey,
it is.
Yeah.
The-
So yeah,
like,
I was going to see
this
how it
first-
affected James, and as if he got a few digits, left over, all of his teeth in a couple of years, then we'll see.
I don't know.
This first round is
Dude, this
basically
is
clinical
crazy,
trials.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Exactly.
What is a normal? I don't know.
They're giving everyone in the placebo group the vaccine in 6 months.
That way they lose their control. That's
so
why.
it's like, do I want to take the Gates one? Do I want to take the other one?
Just take them all. Just take them all. So we know.
Actually, it's probably like whatever your insurance covers, whatever. You go up to CVS or your Walgreens, whatever, blah blah blah. Because they're gonna be giving them out, dude. Probably in parking lots. I don't even know. Eventually here, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, stick one in your arm. I don't know. I guess. And everything's fine. Okay, so if it gets to the point where okay, I almost feel like if I got that shot, I would just rock the non-mask and just fucking crush people.
Oh no, you still have to wear the mask.
Yeah, don't be. You still got to be 6 feet apart. Wear the mask. Stand in line.
Just walk around with no mask, dude.
It doesn't even
fucking
stop
fuck
you from
people's
getting it,
worlds
James.
up,
It
dude.
doesn't even stop you from giving it.
I know.
Or getting
and that's
it,
the problem.
so-
That's why we have to wear masks till 2022.
How did you stop wearing masks? It's
Yeah.
cool. The only
No,
place I wear masks anymore
Yeah,
is that.
I got the shot. Why the fuck do I need it? Because you can still spray it. Yeah, and so can your dog and your kitty cat.
It's all fucking crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, dude, this whole thing. I
insane.
know it makes
all made to drive us
everybody
crazy.
want to vomit. It sucks.
Everybody want to fucking fight because
It
none
basically
of it makes any
caused me
sense.
to unplug.
Exactly,
I had to
man. Because
unplug.
if
I
you
don't
put
want-
any,
Been-
if you
it's been
put
too
any
much for
shred
me.
of
I live
critical
my
thinking
life.
into this,
And guess what?
your
If I
brain
can't go
fucking
into the
explodes.
store, what if you can't go into the store because you don't have this stupid check mark thing? We're gonna turn into China, like they said, this social credit
James,
thing.
you can
You're
be
gonna have
the
an
guy.
app on your phone or some
James,
bullshit.
we need people like you to go to the store and get stuff for us that don't want to
you'd be an
participate.
Instacart.
Yo,
the-
that's going to
Yeah,
be the
you're
new
gonna
market
be
of
like
jobs.
you're gonna be like the 15-year-old kid. Hey, bro, can you buy me a pack?
Yeah,
of
you're gonna
smokes?
be the
Yeah, man,
dealer,
yeah,
the
dude.
food dealer.
Hey, man,
the-
can you give me some fucking
I need
ground
a-
beef and shit? Yeah.
Yeah, I need a new.
yeah.
I need a new mic for my podcast. Can you go to
Yeah.
Best Buy for me? And
Dude, I can get it on fucking clearance if I go in the store, right? Yeah. Yeah, they get it half off in person, dude. Yeah, that'll be the new thing, right?
You'll be the
In-person
connection between
pickup
our.
at like the Amazon drop-off center, dude. Amazon, how about these companies, dude? How about this shit? Let's get off of my bullshit and get back into like what's happening in real life.
Let's let Justin finish his answer.
I know. I'm done. Sorry.
This is why I didn't do any prep for the show. I knew James would take control. It's totally cool.
Gotta throw James in a breakout room.
I haven't even finished the second one. There's 4 of them.
I missed this discourse on Monday nights. So I'll let you guys know.
I know, dude.
Especially
I miss
Grim and Brodie. Like, priceless. Hashtag priceless.
Yeah, I miss it too.
Yeah.
Why did you quit D&D and Justin?
No.
Grim's taking
I
James
did.
did.
I'm out of
I never
time,
quit
guys.
the D. No, wait, hold on. Let me rephrase. I'll never quit the D and D. There we go. That's
Yeah.
almost got kicked off YouTube, you guys. Holy crap.
We're already
What?
banned.
We're gonna get banned.
Probably. Yeah, you're over there talking about you love the D's and D's.
Oh, really? Am I missing a?
I'll let you guys just stew in that.
I don't know
Let's
what's
just stew
going
in
on.
that for a little bit, Justin.
I know it doesn't take much. Yeah, no, that's the plan. It feels too rushed, too soon, and I'm not the best guinea pig. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. What about you, Darren?
Felix?
Wait, I already know.
We know Adam. Felix?
Yeah. No, Adam.
prosthetic arm decoy.
That's a good idea.
Well, after hearing what you guys have had to say,
Yeah.
That is a good idea. Can we
Adam's
just
all
put
in.
on? I'll get an armband that's like fake skin.
Yeah.
And just like stick it
It
into
like
that.
breaks the needle.
that has a fake reaction spot, like a little thing you can put. Oh, look, I'm inflamed.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I know,
shouldn't have
like,
flexed.
makeup artists that could do that for you.
Fake anaphylactic rashes.
How
Use
deep
my
do they
Hollywood
go, though?
connections.
I feel
No,
like
but you just have your arm tucked in your
Till it hits
jacket.
the
There's a whole
bone and
other
then they pull
arm
back a little.
sticking out.
What you're gonna want to do is grab some pig meat. It's a great analog for human skin, and just like a chunk right there, and just kind of have a little flap in your shirt, flip it down, be like, hit me, and then you're good. Get your punch and walk out.
this could be another business idea.
It could be like the Wizinator, right? It's like a fake.
Exactly.
Oh, the
penis down there.
Wizinator,
You
dude.
could have like fake skin.
It's like a little arm. It just sits in your shirt in front of this arm
Yeah,
a little
man.
bit, and you're just like,
Squeeze it like the whole
Yeah,
flower
yeah.
joke thing.
You just gotta find a way to kind of heat it up so it feels, body
Patent
temperature.
pending.
that's like the old strap a Ziploc bag full of your buddy's piss to your leg when you need to pass the drug test.
Right.
And your
Oh,
leg,
I did that.
Keep it warm.
I literally did that.
Always
Who's
keep
best
your older
I've
friend
used-
around.
I used my brother's because I wanted to make sure it was part of the same genus.
I'll take
who
my
Brett?
Yeah.
Dude, that doesn't
Turns out
matter.
you're
You could buy synthetic pee online. It's
Not
so
back
easy.
then, dude.
Yeah, but the synthetic pee won't pass like the
It-
cursory.
Dude,
test.
I was able to. Okay, it was
Technology got better.
2005 was when I was buying synthetic pee.
God.
Yeah.
Do you still have any?
I took this stuff.
You got the receipts?
In
You still got the receipts?
No,
In
but you can still get
99,
it. Just go to fucking. I think it's Quick Fix or Urine Luck. Urine Luck was.
You're
the
in
brand.
luck. That's what I
It's
took.
called,
I
yeah,
took
get
that in
Quick Fix.
'99.
Yeah.
Yeah, '99.
Yeah. That's like the cleanser pill, isn't it?
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was a pill, and you just chug water.
Well, I think
you
they also
chug
made
it.
synthetic pee
Yeah.
after that, or got
And
into
you just
synthetic
chug
pee
this water. You
business.
chug this.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
it
never
was,
trusted that.
it was weird. Like, I don't know if it was a pill or like a powder or something. You know, you just chug this thing, and
that.
you just chug like 4.
We're doing like
fucking-
niacin flushes, getting all
Oh my
fucking red
God.
in the face.
Dude, you have to piss so bad. Oh my god.
Okay, let's go
It's
to Adam.
insane.
Adam,
Oh yeah, hard no. No question.
No,
Who'd have guessed?
I know.
what's it
I'm
like
blown
in what's
away
it
right
like
now.
in
What about
Florida,
Angie?
the land of the
What
free
about
right
Angie?
now?
What about Angie?
I value my health, and I'm one of those that look, if I want to run faster, I need to start running. I
you
have
want
to
to
do
run
something.
faster, you got to
I
take
don't
the
want-
vaccine, dude.
No, but
He's
the
got
same
you
thing
there.
with but it's the same thing with the cold,
Mutation.
right?
Yeah.
I don't mind, I don't want to get sick. If somebody's around me and coughing, I'm not going to expose myself. I don't want to be around somebody who's got the flu. I don't like getting sick, but that's fine if I do, even if it's something really bad. Because as far as I'm concerned with this thing is so bad that I need a test to tell me that I have it. So I'm not scared of it. And so in my mind, it just doesn't even register.
It doesn't exist, folks.
Dude, it's just a
If I
regular
get
ass
it-
cold.
It's armor, man. It's going to build my immune system. And if it doesn't and I die, that's fine. That's the credence I live by. So, I mean, I can live with it.
Yeah.
Then Adam will be in the box.
I just
It'll be Adam in the bubble.
Adam in the pine box.
Holding the co-host auditions.
It's my favorite place to be.
Your beard looks great, Adam. You've been keeping that thing trim. This is the first time I've seen you in probably like 9 months, I think.
It's been a
Yeah,
while.
he's got
yeah,
the beard
yeah.
back, dude, and the hair's going.
Dude,
Yep.
everybody here has a beard except for Mr. Grambo over there.
It looks way more
Grand.
shoveled though than it did the last time
Yeah.
I seen you. Is that a word, shoveled? Is that
Yeah,
like-
Felix got his beard
No,
back.
I'm saying
He shaved
if
for a while.
last time it
You
looked
always
good.
take diss off of words and think they're real
I love
words.
the gray,
I mean,
Felix.
I
Yeah,
think it
I love
works.
the gray.
doesn't it? Like gruntled. Doesn't it work like
Yeah.
gruntled?
No,
So what
it
I
works
mean
just
is it doesn't look
man.
as like the last time I seen your beard was out of
Oh,
control.
we're gonna try this. We're gonna
It
try a
was-
different phone.
Dude,
different phone
okay,
call.
so add that
Oh.
cack
Okay, we got
on,
a call.
on the beach
James, we
house.
got a call.
James.
James.
I could just mute him if he gets out of control. I forgot.
yeah, you can tell the caller to turn the radio down too.
We think
Same
so.
guy?
You tell us.
Tell us. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear somebody.
Check number 5. I'm guy number 5. This is
Can you hear
number
guy number 4 over here?
Guy number 6?
Guy number 4 talking here.
Say 6. Say my name. Say my name.
Say I smell bad.
You couldn't connect all the Zoom calls to the phone, or
No, that's it. No.
No.
how does that work?
Who is this?
It was going way too high
Apparently
tech.
not.
Now we're going low tech, so it works.
Who's being so fucking nosy about the tech issue here? Who is this?
All right, this is Mystery Science Grimerica 3000. We will just commentate on their comments.
Let's see. Everybody's trying to still tell how they feel about the jab, but
I mean,
James
dude,
keeps interrupting.
James, just let the guest talk.
My
that's fine.
boss got the job yesterday. One of the care home higher ups. He got the job yesterday, so he feels like shit today. So looking at him, because it's a bit I don't know, dude. That job is fucking fucked, man. I wouldn't get it in no way, man.
Do they make you quarantine after you get it? It seems like they should.
Yeah, I was thinking, just you took the words out of my mouth. I was thinking of saying to my boss, like, so you got infected with the virus. Does that mean
Nobody else was calling. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, like if he's just got injected with a bit of the virus, maybe he can actually spread it and all that shit. Like fucking, it's pretty fucked. One of our coworkers is quarantined for 2 weeks because she tested positive on that stupid fucking PCR test. And we're just going. She's a healthy young woman who has no symptoms of nothing. She's fit as a flea, and she's locked up in an apartment for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How fucked is that? Yeah, I refused the swab last week. I almost lost my job because I put my foot down. I said I wasn't getting that fucking thing in my nose. So had an argument with my partner about it, and I stayed stuck with my decision.
You said he was a pussy.
I found an alternative. Did you guys hear about the swish and gargle test?
Say it again. The what?
Swish and
There's
gargle?
an alternative to the PCR nose swab. It's like a swish and gargle test.
No, I haven't heard of that. I don't think.
Yeah.
I think originally it was for kids, to test kids to see if
Swish
they have
and
it.
gargle test.
It's like you put a salt solution in your mouth and you swish it around and gargle it for 30 seconds and then
Oh,
spit it
yeah,
out.
I did hear something about that. That's like one of the instant tests, isn't it? Or one of the rapid tests?
Rapid antigen test? No.
Yeah, I think that's one of those.
I don't know. I took that because I didn't want to get fucking the swab. I think that's pretty invasive, and you know, I've been looking at a bit too many David Icke videos, and I've been down too many rabbit holes.
Is this thing on?
What could be on the swab?
Because it's really uncomfortable if it's not working.
Ring a ding ding, baby.
It's barely working.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to juggle it.
You juggling?
Trying to.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really. I don't know. Is there a conversation going on with the other guys? I can't really hear much.
Can you hear me? Check one. Can you hear this? Check.
I can hear that. Wait,
What? No way. You can hear me?
Yeah.
Whoa.
What the what? Well played, Darren.
Interesting.
They're getting excited. I can hear you faintly.
So how old are you?
Me? I'm 28.
Yeah.
Why?
Dude, because this is the first time you've been able to hear anybody on this entire show. And the last guy asked how old he was. He couldn't hear me either. So I just asked you how old you are.
I'm an eternal being. I have, and the age is fucking irrelevant.
Wait, I'm sorry. You're going to have to repeat that.
He's trying to get your demographic.
Oh, my demographic is a 43-year-old white male that lives 15 minutes west of Cleveland, Ohio on Lake Erie.
The only people there.
Yeah. Dude, damn it. I can't hear you.
Yeah, Matt, this is hilarious.
Yeah, we can't. It's too fuzzy. It's coming in too fuzzy. It might even be his. It might even be his phone. Is really.
It's
fuzzy.
him. He's cutting out a little bit. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah.
My cell phone, my reception's good. I'm standing outside here.
It's good.
Yeah,
that,
the speaker. I don't think the speaker's working on that phone.
No, it's not working very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's speakerphone.
You could try plugging that thing in.
Man, I don't mean to fuck everybody's show up tonight. It's just I'm having so much fun. You guys are the fucking best.
This is our show, buddy.
Yeah.
Everybody's.
I know.
Oh, I'm not calling you, James.
Whose show are you fucking up, James?
I don't know. Everybody's. We're all
James,
here.
My chest.
everything
Not
is
everybody's
running through the
okay.
whole-
Everybody's time. Am I?
James, it's cool. When you go over the edge, we'll tell you to fucking call me tits.
All right, man.
It's
Yeah,
all right.
we'll reel you back.
Them boobs.
We'll reel you back. You
I
have
am
fun.
like the
Fandango, baby.
I'm the Roomba.
That's
You just control it, right? Like
Just wait till you get that vaccine. You'll be out of
Have you
control.
ever heard about horror stories of Roombas and like say your dog takes a dump on the floor, right? The Roomba's
man.
flying by. Guess what? Fling! You get dog shit flung across your room.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that
the
would be
Roomba's
bad.
gonna go for the shit. That's
Yeah, bro. So everybody that gets Roombas are getting ruined because of dog.
only
crap.
if they have their dog shitting in their house, which
Guess
most
what?
people are pretty good dog owners, I'd imagine, and got their dogs shitting
Trained
outside.
real good
Maybe
at shitting
they
outside.
train them real good. I'd like to think, but we
But
don't know.
just in case, dog shit's gonna fuck your Roomba up. I've heard horror stories. Look it up.
Sounds like a job
Look it
for
up.
Mythbusters.
Look it up. Prisonplanet.com.
Oh man.
All right, so that was fun. Anyway, take the shot, not take the shot.
Oh,
Take the
sorry, I
shot,
think I
not take
hung
the
up
shot.
on you.
And we're back to this, are we?
I don't know.
God,
So we're
don't.
quoting Darren on
Hey,
taking
so,
shots.
Seems to be the theme of the night. I don't
My,
know.
my
We're talking
problem with
about
it.
big-
My problem with it is it's even if it's safe or not, it's unnecessary. It's,
Graham, we're
it's
talking about
jabbed down our
shooting
throat.
Bigfoot,
Yeah, we're not talking about
vaccine,
Bigfoot. Yeah, I was just gonna say I thought we were
Oh,
talking
that
about
shot.
doctors.
Yeah, we're
coming
not
at
talking
you.
about.
Oh,
But
sorry,
come on,
sorry,
you
sorry.
guys.
Oh, Bigfoot.
Together.
I just heard take this shot and I thought a jab.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
funny how Dan
shit.
came
No,
full
I know.
circle on
Oh
that, huh?
shit! Take the
See
shot.
what we did there?
Oh, where's my? I got like five
Take
of
that.
those.
logo
Take the
down.
shot. No, not that.
Shout out to Nikki in the chats. You're the man.
Diggity-doo!
Mickey, the dude who is a weekly contributor.
Yeah, he's on our show.
He's on every single
Not
week.
once has he contributed to Cat in the
Every
Box.
Tuesday
What?
night.
But
Oh,
somebody's
the dude.
all
You
Nick
want to
Cat.
talk to a cool motherfucker? Talk to Nick the
Nicky's got
dude.
stories. We're gonna
Or
do
you can
stories
hear
on
his stories on Cruzin Mistake. Just hit us up on any of your podcast players. Cruzin Mistake. Cruzin, Cruzin.
Yeah.
That's when he can get a word in when between me and James just drunkenly screaming.
So never.
That's
Yeah,
what
you
we
can,
do.
I think.
Me and James
Dude,
just scream drunk the whole time, and then we have six other people on there.
Ends about
Hey,
eight.
hey, Grim, can you send an invite with a phone number to call in? Do people call in to Zoom with phone numbers?
Aren't we in our room?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Hey, you
Yeah,
guys
you're
are
in your
in-
room.
Oh,
You just
yeah,
have
you
to drop.
No, I know. I'm just because when I do the link, it doesn't show up with all that information.
You
that,
have to hit
copy
copy
the
invitation.
URL or copy invitation.
Not
yeah.
copy invite.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's copy invitation. That should.
So
be
you
fine.
couldn't just plug the
Right.
phone into the mixer?
Just take your
No,
audio off,
we-
Darren.
We've been trying
Yeah.
that forever.
Right.
It should pick
Yeah,
it
and
up.
even if
I
you
don't
did
know why
that-
it doesn't.
It would
Uh,
even if you did that, it would probably only have sound for you guys. I don't think it would pick up the Zoom call.
Dude,
The Zoom call
dude,
is-
during
It was the
D&D, we've
opposite
tried.
thing.
We've
He
tried
picks up-
so many
Really?
versions.
He picks up everything, but he doesn't pick up them.
Yeah, because they're running through the Zoom call, which is running through the computer, not the mixer.
No, it's
Technical
running through the
difficulties.
mixer. 'cause
It's
we're
all
ru-
running through the mixer.
Yeah, it's all running through the mixer. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, then I don't understand then, unless there's just some setting on the mixer somewhere.
So did you catch that about the copy of the invitation, Darren? If you go into the
Yeah,
participants, you can copy like
Speaking
a
of
copy
mixers, I haven't
invitation.
hooked this guy up yet. But I got one of these bad
Oh,
boys.
you some bitch. You
That's a
some bitch.
roadcaster.
Is
Well, you
that
got
a
a new
road?
mic and a new mixer.
Of course it's a
Darren,
road.
You're
It's road.
getting
You got the
serious.
oh,
It's all
damn.
happening,
Dude, I was
baby.
just
See,
looking at
you
that
got the
on
buttons, but I want like 100. I want the one with
Oh,
like
it's all
100
happening.
buttons on it.
That's way too many
Mistake, you
buttons
gotta
for you,
talk, I
James.
want a full report.
Oh, at least okay, 50 then. I'll take the one with 50 on it. I need
if you-
at least like 25. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need them quick, and I need them to sound really good and right off the bat, and that's how you do it with that machine right there. Sorry,
So I don't know how
dude,
that
fucking-
number
it's
I
works.
can't believe it.
Grimstick,
I just saw
you know which
Grimstick
number
pull
it
out.
is?
gear. I'm sorry.
The number? Hold up one second.
If it gives
No,
a
no,
bunch of
like if
numbers,
somebody
like
calls,
there's a
how does that
one-
work?
There's a
Like-
one-tap mobile number. There's a dial by your
Yep.
location.
It's easy, man.
So
Come
I can
on,
just give out any of these numbers.
I mean, all it's gonna do is throw them in the Zoom meeting through.
Yeah,
their
and you
phone.
hit the button.
Like, no
and-
matter what. If, I mean, because they could dial in and it would put them. It would just
They
give
give you-
them another meeting, and it would actually come up with their phone numbers. So you might want to
Yes.
not share that video when they do come.
Yeah,
up.
just click the arrow. Yeah.
If they come in that way.
No, we
Graham,
can't. We're not.
Graham,
It's not gonna work. It's not working.
Graham, you should have your mom calling.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
You know, like on Midnight Mike on OBDM, same thing. That comes in via the Zoom, and
Well,
like,
he does his shit.
He
through
doesn't
Skype.
show it.
Mike,
it comes
Mike,
in.
Mike does all his through Skype. He's got a whole fucking professional.
Well, Skype and
Mike's got his
There's
shit.
a
All right,
phone
well,
number
we'll try
involved.
this. Someone can try dialing. Someone that's listening. Try calling in now on this number. Try 1-301-715-8592. That's 1-301-715-8592.
I put it in the YouTube chats also.
Operators are standing by, so please have your donation amount
Have
ready.
your
and-
donation amount ready. It should. If someone calls, I wonder what'll happen. Will it pop up? Do you think? Or I don't
Well,
know.
that's what he's saying. It'll show their phone number,
in
so
the
you gotta be
waiting room,
careful with that.
It
No, it
might
won't
show
it
up
on
there.
that because it's a different feed.
Right.
It shouldn't. I hope. Well, you might get
No,
doxxed.
it's yeah.
What's the number?
Yeah, they might get doxxed, but you know the risks. We talked about it beforehand, so they know.
Hey,
what they're
man,
getting
yeah,
themselves
Darren,
into.
make sure you click the button to.
Yeah, the government's already got all your information anyway.
Yep. You like Google?
Probably.
They like you.
True. It's true. We all carry our fucking data collecting devices in
Yeah,
our
man.
pockets all day long.
Yeah, if you got a phone, they know where you are.
If you have to activate your iPhone, you have to have a Gmail account.
I've been getting this an ad for a different search
No?
engine called.
Not a
you guys hear-
Gmail.
You
You
guys
just have to
hear-
have an
Sure?
email.
Darren, it doesn't work, bud.
Yes.
It doesn't work.
Now it just says, "Welcome to Zoom. Enter your meeting ID now."
Yeah.
Oh, and then you
No,
have
yeah,
to put the
The meeting
ID
ID is 403-333-1984.
So that's the Zoom
That's
number.
the phone
yeah.
number. That's
Yeah.
all it is. You just click that. Yeah.
Is it going to ask for something else further after that?
Passcode.
Let's see.
Shouldn't.
I don't know.
No, there's no
Right.
password on here.
Meeting ID followed by pound.
What's the meeting ID?
What?
It's
Oh,
403-333-1984.
403-333-1980.
Oh my God. I mean, that's our Zoom number, but
not
It's
yours.
not your Zoom number.
no, that's your Zoom number. Like you just gave out your fucking Zoom number.
That's fine. There's a waiting room now, so
Yeah,
you
it's true.
can't get Zoom bombed anymore.
That's true.
paywall.
Can't. It's
You
frustrating.
can
as
select
fuck.
who we want. You can put you in
the
a
middle of the
breakout
show, I
room.
just leave people sitting in the fucking waiting room for I
Yep.
don't even know how long.
I was waiting about 7 minutes.
I don't believe that for a
Oh, look at
second.
this. We got a caller. Let's see. It's working. Who's this?
It works.
Oh, there's their number.
Block it out.
You
Oh, hey
can't
guys.
see
Hey
it. I'm
guys,
hiding
what's
the
going on?
non-video participants on the other one.
Now everyone knows my phone number.
No. We're hiding it.
Yeah, I know. I see it. You guys
It's
look great.
Justin had to phone in so he could get a word in.
Oh my God. You son of a bitch, dude. I'm like, who is calling? Like, wait a minute. Yeah. Justin's like, I see my phone number on the screen right now. Yeah.
You know what? Never mind. I can't even get a word in now.
I'm not going to talk, dude. I swear. I just want to say hi. Hey.
It did work though.
I'm 36. In case you're wondering.
Uh,
No.
How old
Yeah.
are you? The first question.
you guys.
That's a good
Brutal.
first question, though. I mean,
Not that
just to
dumb.
make sure that everything's.
So it is possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did that phone? Like I saw your phone number.
Only
Yeah, but
we
it's-
see it.
You
though.
guys do,
It's
but you
not
don't
on the
see it
stream.
On,
No.
see it on the stream.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
So that works. So people can call in again.
You might want to put the. Okay, you got the meeting ID in there too. Cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Yay.
Maybe don't tweet it though.
Yeah, just keep it
Tweet
local.
it.
Keep it local.
Tweet it.
I
Like,
just tweeted
maybe put it in the chats. Maybe put it in our
a
chats.
while ago.
Yeah.
Get that
Cruzin, you can put it in
100%
your
Canadian
chats
people.
if you
You're
want.
up.
CWS.
All they did was tweet the link to the YouTube.
Yeah, we could take some Grimsteak and Cat in the Box callers too, right?
They can remote
Totally.
view themselves
Oh
in.
yeah, sure. They're just
Dude,
lining up.
anybody? Yeah, I don't know if any of the if obviously everyone is listening is Grimerica fans, right?
Well,
That's
what
why
do you
I'm
mean?
here.
That's
The
what you guys are
majority
here to
are
bring your people.
probably
It's
out of-
already in there.
In here?
The majority is probably cat the box. Let's be honest, you guys. Come on. We
Well,
put
no,
out.
I just
no-
wanted to
So-
say hi to everybody again. Just thanks
No,
for showing
yeah.
up. If you're all
Looking
hanging
good.
out tonight, man, it's super fun. This is the life we have chosen. The last 3.5 years have been the most amazing years of my adult life. I can drool all over you guys, but I can't. You guys like slobber, right? I mean, I'm just gonna slobber
You like
all
it
over
sloppy.
you. Yeah, I'm just so. Man, I can remember the first time I ever like talked to you guys. I was so nervous, just like the first caller. He's like, "Oh my god, I'm nervous."
Was it at Fandango?
It would have been, yeah. It was like, yeah, it would have been a Fandango.
No, it was your 4-year anniversary call-in show. Or
That's
was
what it
yeah,
was.
3 it was 3
You
or
gave
4
us
years.
a chance to call in, and we came out and called in. It was super fun, and then everything started from there. And I'm floored, dude. So people listening right now, yeah, you're like, oh my god, I would love to do this. I love to. Guess what? You can fucking do it, people. Like,
if James can do it,
yes, I am spilling the beans right now. As shitty as a podcaster as I am,
oh, stop it!
Blow me away. You can blow me.
Well, that's the number one rule of doing anything in like the art side of things is you just have to do it.
You put yourself out there, regardless. So yeah, especially if you're in that kind of business. I've been in the art biz for like 15, 16 years, jumped out of it, got into like a different career. I mean, just like, it's bananas, dude. Like you change, man, life is crazy, people.
Life is crazy.
Yes, take it as it comes. Adjust on the fly. Go with the flow. You're pressure. Yeah, no pressure, no diamonds.
Trust.
Yes,
Trust.
Come on, people. Like fucking dig deep, and fucking live your life to the fullest. Yes, Graham was saying, like, I don't know what's going on. Guess what? I don't really know what's going on either. I turned the thing on. Oh man, they're arguing about this. They're arguing about that. Our weekly show is we're arguing about this. We're arguing about that.
To be fair, we don't argue too much.
Have you guys considered running
we're
James for
talking
public
about
office?
I'm talking about what's being presented. We're arguing about what's being presented. Because we all know space is fake and gay. So like, why would you really think that like they're sending rockets up into the atmosphere?
I thought it was like neutral.
I should watch.
You would be
wrong. And then I eject in space and I just die because it's cold. I don't know.
There you go.
And I mean, I can keep going.
All right,
dude.
let's do Christmas horror, like Christmas gift horror stories.
Oh, bad Christmas gifts.
Bad Christmas gifts.
What are you doing for Christmas, Felix? Are you guys allowed to like get together and stuff over there?
Some siblings are getting together, and it's been a kind of we got a sibling who's pregnant. Wife is pregnant, and she's being a little something or other about it all. So it's like
wife is.
There's been talks about
uncle,
dude. Yeah, uncle. I'm an uncle.
Family
I'm an
shit
uncle a lot.
Sucks anymore.
A lot of times over uncle, but pretty regular. Just gift exchange.
Are you allowed to see your family over the holidays?
You're just gonna pass COVID on to your fucking family, dude.
No,
You're not afraid of getting swatted?
no.
Okay, that's
Swatted like someone calling.
That won't happen in the
SWAT team?
Midwest.
Yeah.
The Midwest encourages.
You think there's no camera on you, but there's always a camera on you, dude.
No, our street's pretty quiet. We live on a quiet street.
That's good.
Yeah.
What about you in Philly?
Guess what happened on my street?
Oh, we're not doing
this month. I had a possum in my garage. I just had a stranger walking through my house up through the second level, almost into my wife's room with the baby and 2 kids.
A possum
and just last
people are gonna come now with videos too,
not last night. Yeah, they maybe
a possum person.
No, a possum. I caught a possum in a toolbox in my garage.
Did you keep him?
Wow.
I caught him for about a day and a half. Yeah, it was fun. It was weird. I have tons of pictures. If you check out the Cruzin Mistake Discord, I'll put the pictures in there. So yeah. So then what happens is, that happens. I catch this thing. Eventually, I let him go. Like I just fucked with him for a little while. He was not the little dude. He was about the size of your cat.
You must regret taking that picture. Do you regret taking that calf picture now?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I had the pictures.
No regrets.
I'll hook you up with the picture.
No regrets.
So then, dude, yeah, like what a week later, just here we go.
Who's Sven? Who's okay? Quiet. We got another caller.
Sven is here. Oh wait, okay.
Hey, welcome there, whoever that is. Who's Sven's for starters, and then we got a new caller.
I'm gonna say Sven is probably Aishaman. I'm gonna have to say, that's a guess.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, Bill here. How you guys
Sven's
doing?
gone now.
Hey, Bill.
Oh wait, no, Sven's.
Bill, what's up?
Bill, how we doing?
Not bad, not bad. Late to the show tonight.
No, you're not that late. I guess it's been an hour and a half.
Actually, you're right on time
late.
because we weren't
late,
even
too.
getting it going until just now.
It's been hard to find a quiet spot around here.
Yeah, same here.
Silence is golden.
Oh, is there a problem here?
Bill, when we go into Atlantic City?
Well, I believe Michael is in the room there, and he sent me a link last night about a upcoming implosion of the Trump casino late January. That sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, you got it. That's great.
Go check that out.
You didn't reply. I was wondering.
Their auction, if you want to shell out the money, you can hit the button. I think the auction's up to like 7,000 right now or something like that.
Oh, that's insane.
But
I'd like to go see it.
Let's double up. Let's ring a ding ding, baby. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man.
It's got to be a GoFundMe, right?
Yeah, man. Let's do it. I'm down. You hit half, I'll hit half. We got this. Yeah.
I've been to 2 building explosions so far this year, and it's pretty good. So.
Oh, man, that's got to be so badass. Yeah.
Of course you've been to two.
Derek, you ever been to one? Like like a building, one of them fucking scraper implosions, dude.
I've only seen them on TV.
The building was gonna explode.
We build them, we don't blow them up.
Is that
hospital?
Is that confirmation that Bill works for one of the 3-letter agencies? Like he's always been...
dude. Yeah.
Yo, when Bill calls my phone, it says CIA.
Yeah.
That's what I put for company.
Yeah.
I didn't see anybody flying planes into them, but
okay.
It's a fun event.
Damn.
That's because when Bill first joined the first chats, he was like always his little avatar was always down on the bottom. So he just assumed he was a shill.
That is
now he's just in my phone saved as Bill Anderson CIA. I've met him several times now. I still can't rule it out.
The epic green bee, dude. Just there forever. Just there. Just constantly there. Yeah. Dude, that goes back to the Google Hangout chat. Like even probably before that. I mean,
so Bill, are you on the record? Are you CIA?
No, sir.
NSA?
All right, thank you.
NSA?
Oh.
Sounds like he's tapping us.
He's gotta type something out real quick.
They're on to me.
All right, so we didn't get a no on the NSA.
Bill.
So, Bill, was there a date
do you take the shot or not?
He hung up. Oh, no.
No, Sven's gone.
Sven's gone.
Thanks for calling in, Sven.
No, Sven will be back. Bill, take the shot or not, dude?
I'm on the take the shot side, but that's kind of
it's personal
decision when you see it.
It's weird. It's personal, dude. It's very personal, and I'm putting it out there.
Sasquatch or
when it comes down
vaccines?
to it, everybody here, man. When it comes down to it, you're gonna be like, all right, fuck.
I think we should just move on from the vaccine.
Are you talking about the jab
I know.
or the
I
Sasquatch?
want to move on, dude.
Yeah.
I hate talking about it.
Do you though?
I'm just bringing topic. This is what I'm doing. But at the same time, I am bringing myself. I'm just trying to prove, and not even trying to prove anything. I'm just trying to generate conversation, obviously, and at the same time, just put a side of life that I'm giving you with a
Is Bill at
person
a
with
bar
fucking
right now?
3 kids
It
and
sounds like
that have
Bill's
been
at a bar. I thought bars were closed.
fuck, man, all my kids have been vaccinated. They're
I'm sure
fine,
Bill knows
dude.
bars that are
What do
open.
you fuck?
We're moving on from vaccines, bro. Just get over
Yeah,
it.
well, come on. That's a hot topic, James. We're just not going to talk about it right now.
We're just sick
It's
of it. It's
okay.
been an hour and a half of vaccines. It's time to move on.
Let's do it.
Are you at the bar, Bill?
I am bar hopping in Key West right now, so this is the quietest place I can find.
Is Key West in Florida?
Yeah, they're free in Florida, man.
It's down at the very tip.
So everyone's going down to Florida. Everyone's like heading to Florida.
Florida's the state
gonna
that
get
I've
really
gained the
good.
most respect for since this whole thing.
Is that true, Adam?
really
You're living
good.
the
They've
dream
got-
down there?
They got tons of Christmas lights up here. It's, arguably the best drinking town on the planet, and very open. I mean, people have masks. Very few people wearing masks, so it's good.
Like all the buildings there are on stilts, and there's chickens that live, wild chickens that live under them, like all
In
over
Key
the place,
West?
like all over the place.
Are you trolling me right now, Michael?
No.
Is this true, Bill?
Yeah,
Are
there's
you looking at
billions of
chickens right
chickens.
now?
Trolling.
Send me a picture.
Yeah,
of chickens.
I'll put some pics in the chats in a minute. There's chickens everywhere.
Yeah. It's wild. It's really cool.
I remember I was filling up when I was filling up in must be what's that first town when you go into Idaho? Not quite Sandpoint.
Minot?
No, the one that's
It's
close to the
called
beach.
tear a bitch ass up.
I forget what it is. Bonner's Ferry. I was gassing up and a fucking rooster like walked around the corner of the pump and he's like looking at me while I'm gassing up my car. It was pretty neat. So you live in the dream then, Adam? Is that true?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I kind of like it down here. It's full of chaos. I don't worry about things going too wild when whatever happens come inauguration day. So it's got its advantages.
Yeah, right. Isn't Trump a huge rally?
Where are you at, Lantana?
Yep.
You're about 4 hours from here, Adam. Head on down.
Oh shit, you're
It's
down in Florida
close.
too. Nice.
I is.
Hell yeah, you should totally drive. It's only
Florida's
4
dope. I love
hours.
going to Florida.
yeah.
Like that. When I talk about the plane trips, I'm gonna jump on a plane and I'll be in Florida in an hour and a half. Like, yeah, I'll take it any day of the week instead of driving like 27 hours or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, like I'll jump on the plane because I had my stupid card punched. And yeah, y'all fuckers can drive, and yeah,
Take the scenic route.
Yeah.
Enjoy the pass.
yeah.
Enjoy the
Guess what, dude? I've done
mountain
it like
breeze.
fucking a million times. It's great. Right, fucking, I'll fly this time again because it takes me an hour. The whole thing, the whole process is like
Is Bill getting hookers right now?
Sounds
3.5, 4 hours.
I think we're live on a street corner. of Key West.
3.5
At
to
least
4
turn on your
hours.
video, Bill. Come on, bud.
Yeah, come on. We want to at least see the hookers you're talking to.
Yeah, and you can 3.5 to 4 hours. You can make it from fucking Cleveland to fucking Florida.
Wow. Really? How?
You take a motherfucking plane, dude.
Really? Since
Yeah,
when?
and if you take the shot, you
Oh,
can
you're
take the
talking
plane.
about the vaccine again. I see.
Yeah.
We stopped talking about that.
I think I'm gonna hold out for teleportation.
And I'm gonna watch the rest of the night, so have fun.
Hey, Bill. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask or topics?
Questions, comments,
Quick,
concerns?
Sam.
Yeah.
Sam, quick.
No comment.
What's
Too late.
really
Too late.
Bill's had enough of us.
Bill?
He's at the
Bill!
jukebox. He's putting quarters in the jukebox.
Bill, what's up?
I said it. It's loud here. I can't hear. You got to speak up.
It's loud in here too.
Do they still have the peanuts at the bar? Like can you still eat the peanuts down there?
Which bar?
The bar you're at.
I am outside of the
It's like
Pond
Brown
Rep
Derby or
Saloon
something.
right now.
Nobody has
Not
those.
familiar, but there's a lot of peanuts and popcorn around. Yeah.
And Cracker Jacks?
A lot of Christmas decorations.
Oh, there's tons of. Yeah, it's like
Ooh.
Christmas Village. Almost.
It's lit up like 1999.
It's always lit up anyway, though.
It's like that every day, yeah.
It is seriously like the craziest party town, like nonstop.
Just neon lights everywhere.
So the Rona must be all over the place. You guys are just getting sick everywhere, right?
It's
No, they're all
raging.
young.
It looks like a World War One, battlefield. There's bodies everywhere. That might just be drunk people passed out. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta take this shot. He's like stepping over, like just a couple bodies on the floor.
It sounds more like Miami now.
Board, the bodies on the board. Sorry, that guy's dead too. Damn, man, all the greats. Not that guy was. Anyway.
Let's turn it back over to Bill.
Yeah, man, let the
Got any
bodies hit the
questions
floor,
or
Bill.
topics? What do you want to talk about, Bill?
Bill.
Nothing new. Just glad to talk to you guys. And the Fandango is one of the big events of the year.
Woo.
Glad to hear you guys are doing good. Cruzin with Steaks had some good episodes lately.
Oh, for real?
Oh. What do you like about it?
No. You don't have to answer that.
No, you don't.
No, you really don't.
Daddy's a pussy.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know. And cut.
Do you still listen to the show, Brodie?
Adam, what's going on with Cat in the Box? Talk to me about Cat in the Box and 13 questions. You got projects going on.
Hell yeah, they do.
Let's hear about this.
Hey,
I don't
how
hear
about
shit
that?
about Cat in the Box. What's going on over there?
Grimerica, remember when me and you did these silent cuts and we just sent them off, and then they ended up in this cool fucking thing right around Halloween time, right? Adam,
on the Cat in the Box episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you're into remote viewing, there's a cool podcast out there.
Hell yeah. Remote viewing.
Dude, remote viewing is phenomenal. If you guys have no clue about it, you really need to check it out. This is the thing that exists, people. It exists, folks. It's in the ether. It involves anything and everything.
That is the biggest.
Everybody listening right now knows the term remote viewing, I would imagine, right?
Well, tell us some of the things you guys have found on there.
I've tried remote viewing many times, and I've succeeded about 3.5 seconds of it, and it's fucking awesome. I can tell you that much. I wish I could have done it more, and that was about 4 years ago, because it was that impactful, and when you feel it, oh yeah, I could pretend I'm floating around. Great.
Well, it was an impactful event enough that event, when you were on the podcast, persuaded Justin and I to start Cat in the Box.
Exactly,
because
there's some intense shit, right, Adam?
Yeah, because it was you, it was Jerry, Justin, myself. Who else was there? Justin. It was like 4 or 5.
Yeah, all of us. Jerry. Yeah, who else was there? I think there was like
Sale was there. And then here was the cool thing. Everybody hit solid. And if you're not familiar, remote viewing is simply finding a target or an item that you have no way of knowing about, identifying it with some sort of number or marker that you can visualize, and then focusing your mind and clearing your mind to try to extract that information. So we did that on a target, and everybody hit, including Jerry, who didn't get the target and still just put the intention on the target of the night. And there were so many cool things with it that, it just, in Genesis, created Cat in the Box.
Cat Radio.
Cat Radio.
Well, so okay, man, Adam.
Okay, we got another caller then.
Oh shit!
Let's bring him in.
All right, thanks, Bill, for calling in.
Bill, where'd Bill go? Yeah,
I was gonna say, Cat in the
It
Box.
kicks Bill out, does it?
I don't think so. Hey, welcome to the show.
Oh shit! Is this the Shycoms? That's a fucking Huawei.
Shycom.
It says Huawei. It could be the CCP.
Huawei.
It's a CCP.
It's a P3 Lite. It's a P3 Lite.
Hello, CCP. Trump did not win the election by fraud.
Nope.
Unless you mention Winnie the Pooh, you're fine.
Welcome,
The moment you
comrade.
mention Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Oh
What's
shit.
your-
We got live and direct. Huey P30 Light. What's up?
Huey. That's exactly it.
Huey.
Is it raining there?
It's Huey.
Oh, the audio's just connecting now.
Connecting to audio. Check mark makes it sound like you're gonna go live. You gotta hit it again, dude. Hit it one more time.
You're muted.
He's on the bus.
One more time. Hit it.
Yeah, okay, I'm muted.
Oh, no, now you're not.
Am I muted?
You're good.
Can you hear me?
Whoa.
I'm in.
Let's get a shot of your girlfriend there beside you.
I'm lucky.
First time, long time.
Who's beside you?
It's PewDiePie.
This is my dog.
Oh, it's a dog. Oh, okay.
What's up, dog?
We're just
cute
hanging
dog.
outside the tennis shop, stealing Wi-Fi.
The
Attaboy.
what shop?
Get it?
Tell us, I think. you said.
The tennis shop. Fucking, you guys don't do advertising. Shit.
It's fine.
Yeah, I fucking my partner's over in the grocery store, so I came over here to steal some Wi-Fi. I just wanted to make it happen because the phone didn't really work. So
Well, we appreciate you tracking down Wi-Fi to call in.
yeah, I'm a fucking professional, dude. But it's good to be here with you guys, man. Yeah,
Now everyone can hear you.
yeah, finally. Technology works when there's a few you gotta just straighten it out.
So
Everybody's looking at me. It's like think I'm fucking weird here.
So we're gonna let those guys talk to you because we've already chatted with you and you didn't get to hear them. So
Yeah, sure.
Take it, James.
Thanks, Darren Beanie Dunlap.
no problem.
This is Felix. I was going to ask you, what's your who your top 3 favorite musicians?
That's a difficult one, man. Well, one time I saw Jimi Hendrix in the sky when I took a shitload of acid, so I got to put him up there.
I wonder if that guy behind you knows he's live on the internet.
Who is that guy? I don't know. Hey, dude, people in there buying devices now. I don't know. Fucking fuck those guys. No, I'm Irish. I swear like a sailor. I can't help it.
I don't know where I saw it, but on in one of the Discord chats, someone put up a picture of like Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, and Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah.
And it was like one of the coolest looking pictures, and they're all just chilling on a couch.
I don't know. Those are pretty legendary dudes.
Hell yeah.
Let me see. Who are the other 2? I don't know. Bob Marley is a prophet, man. You got to put him up there. My third. I'm not sure, man.
What about Bob Dylan?
Yeah, he's great too. But it's hard to say 3. Because I love music. I love all music. So, oh, hey, there she is.
What about a girl musician?
You put me on the spot, man.
I think it's kind of funny because a lot of guys just like listening to guys, and girls like to listen to girls when it comes to music.
You think?
I feel like that's kind of a general thing. It's like guys love the rock bands, and it's just like all dudes, and then the girls like the girls.
I'm a sucker for female vocals.
I
My
like
favorite.
female vocalists.
Yeah, me too. Especially like someone like Nightwish. Oh,
Nightwish, they're from Finland. My girlfriend's Finnish. When I went to Finland, it's like everybody's talking about nightfish. I was like, who the fuck is nightfish?
What's with this Finland doesn't exist shit? I don't get it.
It's real. Look, there's a real Finnish person. It's a real place.
Trying to get away from us.
No, she's
politely.
No, she just came from the grocery store. Do you want to say hi to the guys? Hello. We're on a podcast.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, she was just getting a care package for a coworker who's being imprisoned for no fucking reason, like all the way.
Should you guys have masks on out there?
What'd you say about sauna?
Shouldn't you guys have masks on out there?
Masks? Fuck those things. I'm not wearing that fucking shit. I have to wear it at work. Like that's I have to do it because I'm working with these old people who are terrified, so I got to do it for them out of compassion. But apart from that, I only wear, like, if I have to wear a mask, I put a bandana on as a bit of a statement. It's like, fuck this, you know? go around looking like a gangster. Like, I walked into the bank with a bandana on yesterday. Like, give me my money. Like, man, doesn't make any sense, does it? Have you worn a mask yet?
Me?
You staunch? Yeah.
I've got a little like clear face shield spittle catcher that I wear when I need to.
Can you send me a link for one of them? I want to wear that in the kitchen when I go work in the kitchen. I was like, because it's terrible. I have asthma, and that mask does me no favors for my breathing. You know.
Graham tracked him down on Amazon.
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
Yeah, right on.
You kind of.
Yeah, I was
like
also
your
working in a
jaws wired
kitchen
shut.
wearing a mask, and it was not a great experience.
No, just
like you're running around, it's fucking hot as hell, and then you like when you're breathing like that, the mask really does restrict you.
I think people are going to end up with some serious problems in the future with like not getting enough oxygen to our brains. They're going to, I don't know, it's going to screw people big time.
Trust the plan.
That's all the plan, yeah.
Fuck the plan. Fucking piss on it. The mask is like you guys are always saying. It's just a constant reminder. It's brutal. It's sorrow. You gotta be. I don't know. Like you gotta. There's certain situations you gotta. Like I have to wear it, or I don't have a job. So I have to.
Yep.
Have to bow down on that one.
Yeah, I wear it at work, and I'm fine with that. But like, even if I'm in like if I have to go to fucking Walmart, which I hate doing, like I put on a mask.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Walmart and Matt.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
What are your favorite episodes
of your guys' show?
Or of everybody's show, whatever shows you listen to.
I'm not familiar with the other guys yet, but I should check out your guys' podcast. Sorry. Oh. Grimerica for life, though. I really when I got into you guys, I started searching through about all the esoteric, like the astral traveling and the ancient mysteries and the UFO stuff. Like, really had some great entertainment listening. I've only been listening for about a year now, so I have a lot of material to catch up on. And I understand, like now recently there's been a lot of talk about the current state of affairs, and I respect big time with that because it's important. And I think you guys are disagreeing on the amount of time you're talking about that. Yeah, kind of like me and my girlfriend. You guys are like a married couple. Like.
Sometimes it feels like it.
Yeah, it's important though to you can't ignore it. We gotta talk about these things.
Just so you guys know, I'm putting a link to that in the chats to the clear face shields, the one that I've been wearing at work. Oh my God, it's a terrible link. It's a huge Google link, but if somebody wants to grab that and throw it in the Zoom call, maybe.
It still looks stupid as fuck though, I bet.
Oh yeah,
it's made so cheaply. It's falling. They fall apart real quick. But
yeah, I see the clear face shields, and they look stupid.
It kind of looks like your jaw's wired shut.
But to me, it's like at least. I mean, if this is the problem, the spittle, then that should solve the problem. So why haven't we adjusted to that?
I just want to be in people's faces. You got to see people's faces. Like that's
exactly.
The hardest part.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. Exactly. And your nose, people should not be having, not be breathing. They should be breathing, and you should be able to see each other's face.
Well, it's a multitude of things. You lose the micro features of being able to read conversation in a person's expression, but people act differently when they're behind a mask. Everybody knows that it's putting on sunglasses changes your personality. So, I mean, there's just strange cascading consequences we're not prepared to even.
That's a pretty general statement, though, to say that all people are affected that way.
Oh yeah, it's
it
initiation.
does change your demeanor when you have anonymity. I mean, it.
That's why they use it in initiations all the time. I mean, this is part of an initiation. I think.
And I'm not disagreeing with that, but like there are I would also have to argue that there are some people that wear a mask and it doesn't affect them that way.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Like when I wear a mask,
there's always rules.
I don't feel that feeling of anonymity. Like I don't feel any of what you're talking about when I'm wearing a mask.
No, I just speak in a generalization. Nothing is secret to me.
I'm uncomfortable all the time when I'm behind the mask. It's stressful.
Well, it's real fucked up now
because people in different ways.
I started a
Yeah,
new
for
job,
sure.
but like during this whole pandemic, so I've been working with a ton of I've been working with people for like months, and then I don't see their faces. Then for like a second, like after work or something, I'll catch a glimpse of their face, and it's like, what the fuck? Like it doesn't. It's weird, like how it
I
registers.
feel
Like, I haven't
creepy 'cause
seen
my
your
Do you
face.
shield your
staring
eyes and look at the
now-
ground so that you
Yeah,
don't?
I
you're
stare
like,
at people like they're
oh,
naked.
I wasn't
I'm
supposed
like,
to see. Right, like they're naked. Right.
Yeah, it's,
yeah, like
it's strange.
It's like I'm getting this new information. It's weird, and then I feel creepy. I'm like, well, this is weird that I'm like fixating on staring at a face.
And you pull out a sketchbook and start sketching the bottom half of their face.
Instantly start smiling and say, "Oh shit, that's your face." That's what I instantly say. Like it's fucking because it is. That's the reaction in my head. Oh shit, it's their face. Like I just get excited. Like it's fucking. It's
almost
weird.
like taboo to see someone's face these days.
Yeah. Just start getting horny and jerking off. Fuck, is that your face? Just getting all excited.
All right, I saw my coworker's face for the first time in a week, like a new job. See your coworker's face, it's like, what the fuck? He's actually hot under that mask.
It's a weird thing.
It's
Very
strange.
weird. But yeah, it's fucking stupid ass times we live in.
I know in
Very
what was it?
stupid ass times.
In the year 2016, for New Year's Day, I shaved my beard with a 20 on one side and a 16 on the other side.
Right.
I just did it for fun.
Yeah.
But I'm just thinking you could do like goofy stuff with your facial hair if you got a friggin' mask on.
Well, you
and no
can do
one would
whatever
ever
the hell you
know.
want, but no one's gonna see it. So what's the point?
Yeah.
Just for your own amusement, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Which is enough for me these days.
Just amusing myself.
Yeah, that's all I got these days. I'm not allowed to go outside. I have to cover up my face wherever I go.
I just bought one
Brody,
of these.
you can go outside. What do you mean you're not allowed to go outside?
I just bought one of these like little arcade joystick games that you can hook into the AV of your TV, and it has like 200 Atari games on it. They're pretty entertaining to play.
Sweet.
So it's kind of cool.
Entertains yourself a little.
You get entertained?
Yeah, a little bit. Some cool games on it.
Oh yeah.
What it's all about.
I was thinking about starting like a hamster wheel business where you just go in people's living rooms and install hamster wheel, like life size, for them to run on. And they just run and watch CNN all day on their hamster wheel.
And you could generate electricity too.
Yeah, exactly. You could sell the whole thing as sustainable and green.
It's already a thing. Like it's called a gym. Like
No, for your
people
house.
Go and they run on treadmills and watch CNN all day.
Yeah, exactly. It would be for the treadmill crowd, of course. But this one's a little more. You can get your arms into it. You can kind of be running on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Be like a mobile climbing wall.
Yeah, you got to mute your mic there when the semis go by.
Yeah,
You guys getting street sounds.
Yeah, a lot of street sounds coming through. Yes.
I live on the streets, yo. I don't actually live on the streets. I live in a house.
I have a house.
I lived in a motorhome for months. That was fucking amazing. And what an experience. You guys ever lived in a van or a motorhome?
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Down by the river. Yeah, I lived a few summers in Alaska. I actually preferred living outside. It was better than paying rent and living in a stuffy apartment. Oh.
Yeah, that was the best part. The no rent and just being able to go anywhere.
Is Ephraim calling in? I thought I saw Ephraim there for a second. Maybe it was just in the chat.
Ephraim in the chat. I like how Felix.
He was your first guest.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Ephraim was first guest. Mars, water on Mars.
Yeah. Water on Mars. Yeah. What's the other dude? The growing planet theory. The dude that.
Neil Adams. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wild one. I think about that sometimes. That's
I really like that theory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is a mind bender looking at Europa, Mars, Earth, and kind of the expanded view. I bought in.
I like to think when it expands to a certain point where the gas giants are, then it has the ability to ignite as a star of its own.
Yeah.
And that the
Exactly.
stars come from the sun as they're like birthed from the sun. I think that's
infinite cycle.
Yeah.
I got a question for the Canadians in the room. Where do you guys get off? Where do you guys get off smuggling fucking 50,000 Chinese troops in through Maine, and we just got to bunker bomb them and blow them out? What's up with that? All these stories about 50,000 Chinese troops in Maine. Somebody back me up.
I don't know, dude. I think it's all fake.
I think it's totally a fake story. Yeah.
Maine what?
I mean, I saw
Maine where?
Entertain this. It's so great.
I had a video sent to me they were on the island on Vancouver Island. That's where our listener's about to be. And
But isn't it true that
and
they've
they
been
were
training
jogging and they were
people?
jogging. There was a bunch of them jogging on this back road of the island, and I'm like, how does that? That doesn't mean that's a Chinese army. That's just a bunch of people in some weird boot camp.
That's the funniest fucking story I've heard all fucking year, though.
Yeah, I heard that,
But the thing is,
that,
we're
like,
so
General
in bed with them.
Bolter's-
It's believable in a lot of ways.
Well,
From what I understand, that story
we've
is
had
true.
like joint training operations with them. Like we've sent people over there to train with them. If that's what you're referencing.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
No, I don't
was
think. No, I
definitely a
think
thing.
We're
Grim's
doing
talking
warfare
about them
and
actually
tactic
going over
training.
the border, right?
Well, not even that they were teaching cold weather warfare and tactics training, which seems like an odd thing to be training with China at the moment.
Don't they have cold weather? in
They have
China?
cold weather up there.
Oh yeah, China's super fucking cold.
Yeah.
I lived there for a year and a half, and I was in like northern China, up near the Russian border, and like I have never experienced cold like that in my life.
Yeah, so that's not a good reason.
And I'm Canadian, and it's fucking cold here, but that was crazy cold.
I would say more so Edmonton's a 1-hour flight to the U.S. to the border.
Did you think that the 50,000 troop thing is real? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, okay.
That all sounds just like there's so many things now that sound like they're just trying to get the right to be like, oh my God, look what they're doing now about this thing, and then they spread it all around, and then they're like, aha, pie in your face.
Yeah,
that's
exactly what's going on. Yes.
Yeah.
They're getting trolled out of their
No
minds.
matter what side you're on.
Yeah. So you just don't take a side. Don't do it.
I consider this all to be the best movie ever. You couldn't write it this good, so just sit back, grab your popcorn, enjoy it for what it is. If it's a horror film, it's a comedy. I think it's all things in one. This is like Running Man 2020, like Redux.
That's what I try to say to a lot of like the millennials. I'll be like, man, you guys were all into that. What was that other thing that was just a really big deal that I watched on TV together?
With the fire and the arrows and the fire, the chick.
That TV show. No, everybody was into it.
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. They were all into Game of Thrones, and I'm like, you're all into that, so why wouldn't you be into this? You know, this is more fun. It's like real. It's history. Don't you want to try and figure stuff out?
This is reality projecting itself on our desires.
My buddy was actually saying the other day that, you know, people binge on TV shows like that, and they binge on Netflix. He's straight up binging on the news and the underground alternative, and me too. Like, just getting wrapped up in it, and it takes an emotional toll. Like, you feel your chest is just
I
heavy.
couldn't
with
imagine
it. Like,
if you were trying to catch up
you.
right now. That is crazy. Like, I have totally detached from the whole thing at this point. Like, I know way too much. I don't want to pay attention right now, you know?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just turned around.
So if you had just woken up and you were trying to figure it all out right now, God help you. Jeez.
It'd be horrible. Somebody reach over and let James in. He's in the waiting room right now on Darren's computer.
Oh, how do I do that?
I don't know.
With the
It
mouse,
should say on the top, James
grab a
in the waiting
mouse
room.
and click on the
Hell
admit,
yeah,
admit
click
to-
admit.
Don't do that.
All right. Before James comes in and I can't say anything. What's great about this is the pendulum swings both ways. So as far as it's swinging, it doesn't bother me because I'm looking at this whole thing as going, it's coming back. It's going to get really bad before it comes back, but we can already see that side coming. It's not like we're watching the beginning of the swing. We're full bore on this one.
Have you guys talked about the 21st of December and the conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter?
We haven't talked about
talked
it a lot
about
on
it.
the show, but I'm sure these guys have a bit.
Nope, not
No?
really.
I feel like it's a big one coming, and it's going to be all for the good. Like, it's going to be amazing.
Hopefully.
I'm going to take my first swim on the 21st.
Fuck yeah, Nikki. What's
Your
up?
first what?
My first swim.
Your first swim?
Yeah. I own a creek now. I haven't been swimming in it yet.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Oh, cool.
Is that a talking weed plant? Awesome.
Yeah.
Nikki, talking weed plant. That is Nikki. Fuck yeah.
That pretty
The
much
mother plant.
sums it up.
Pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
just
yeah,
checking
dude.
in my annual Fandango call, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Get
Yeah.
some.
Yeah, me and Michael was trying to lurk in the chat on YouTube, but you called me out. So
How's the farm going?
Right.
slow, but yeah, steady. You just got to keep on it.
Right on.
You got some taters, you got some corn. What you got, bro?
It's kind of froze now, man. I got some deer. I got some
Some beer or deer?
Deer. Venison. I got some venison, or I got a little bit of duck, or maybe some fish if you want to. It's more carnivore this time of year.
What kind of fish you got there?
Well, we got catfish in the freezer.
Oh yeah, dude. Fuck, man. I used to. Catfish is no joke. That's just crazy, dude. The way you have to skin a catfish to eat it is phenomenal.
I have catfish, James.
Look it up, people. Look it up. You'll be like, what the fuck? You have to rip the skin off it.
It's actual skin, right? They don't have scales like other fish.
It's pretty wild. And then you dice it all up. Oh my god, you got fish nuggets, dude. It's so good.
One word, James. Got to learn to fillet, man.
Fillet. Yeah, there you go.
Fillet takes that whole skinning process out. Yeah.
Wait. What do you mean? You can just cook it up?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You fillet it.
Oh, kind of like a salmon, maybe, right?
It
Like
slides the skin just slides right off. If you try to skin it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I guess maybe the way we were eating it when I was kids was just like nugget style. Like you just fry them all up and shit. Yeah.
That's gator tail, man.
Could you put them in the crock pot?
Oh no! Slow cooked fish sounds like soup to me. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds just like mutton or something.
Oh yeah, that's the way you do salmon. Pressure cook it though, not crock pot. Then you eat bones and all.
Pressure cooked salmon
and trout, man. Trout's real bony. Ooh.
Oh man, I think
we eat pike up here in Canada.
The pike, dude. Pike are no joke.
I've never had a chance.
You gotta be careful when you're eating that shit.
Yeah.
There's so many bones in it.
Dude, those things are like dinosaurs. Those are crazy. Dude, the pike, they got the real long snouts with the like super razor sharp teeth like alligators. Those things are no joke.
Down here in the south.
The gar, it's like a gar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's an ancient fish. We don't eat it much, though.
I mean, shit, man. We got every normal lake fish possible. Perch, this, that, whatever. You know, like, I don't know.
You live by a Great Lake, man.
Yeah, and you got that, or you go down to the river. You can bust down the rivers, and you can jump into all the different ponds throughout the area. I mean, we were talking about geographic. Well, not even talking it. I mean, we're all over the place at this point. Yeah. So I'm in Northeast Ohio. No, there's a lot of Canadians here. I mean, we're venturing all over the place, right?
You got Ogo Bogo up there or something, right?
Ogo
Bogo.
Ogo Bogo is in Osiris, Lake Osiris in Okanagan.
Yeah, there you go. See, yeah.
What's the one in the St. Lawrence Seaway?
I don't know. That's Eastern Canada. I don't know shit about that.
Okay.
St. Lawrence Seaway,
maybe, or Lake Champlain. There's Champion.
Yeah. There you go. Right. Yeah, that's Eastern Canada. Yeah, Champ. Yeah, that's a good one.
Eastern Canada. But damn, that's got to be. You talk about the middle of nowhere. That's got to be the middle of nowhere.
Lake Champlain.
A lot of Canada is the middle of nowhere.
Dude, I got to go to a cool part. I went to like Toronto, like about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, maybe. At the latest, but and it was awesome. It was when they had that giant rubber duck that Trudeau bought.
That is a good reason to go to Toronto.
It was when you guys had that like your giant 150th year whatever fucking 4th of July.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was whatever the 100th year, 150th, whatever it was. Trudeau bought this fucking giant duct tape rubber duck or something. From somebody for $300,000 of taxpayer money,
Sounds
And I
about
remember
right.
it getting like paraded around Canada, and I happened to be in Toronto when this thing was getting paraded
was
around.
probably
And it was
300 million,
It was
man.
when it was your guys's. What is your 4th of July called?
1st
there?
of July.
It's called the 1st of whatever.
Yeah,
so
we don't
that,
wait
that
around.
whole
Yeah,
celebration
it's
is
just
going
Canada
on.
Day.
We gotta get that
I'm
shit over.
downtown Toronto when that's going on. So yeah, they have that cool tower with the fucking thing. Yeah, shoot, they're fucking shooting shit off it like fucking madmen. It was awesome. It
They
was
like
crazy.
their
when I
fireworks
was
here
down
for
there.
sure.
Yeah, and so it was really cool. It was a fun time. I spent about 2 days in Toronto, and it was cool. We walked around a ton, and it was fun. I mean, that was about the furthest up I've been there. You know, I'm about 2 hours max away from Niagara Falls. So that's why we just were like, yeah, let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's only like another hour or so drive. You know, it's totally worth it to go to Toronto for
Toronto's a
someone
shithole.
I would generally agree with you, Darren. But
You guys
Toronto
ever
during
been?
street festival season,
I
the
don't
street
know.
festivals there are badass.
So you get
But if
so
you're
you're
there
by
any other time of
Calgary.
year, Toronto sucks.
I think from Alberta perspective, that's probably true. Yeah. There's
Well,
kind of this weird.
there's
this weird thing where
I lived in
it's
Southern
like
Ontario way before I lived in Alberta.
it's like a party town for like the
Party
Northeast
town.
that they can go to kind of it's
So
a
it's
whole
like that
different place.
Austin.
Where from here we look at it as like you can fucking keep it. We don't want it.
Well, I came
Yeah,
from
like,
there to
fuck it.
here.
What's that?
I came from there to here. I was living in like Southern Ontario when I was like 18 or 19, probably 19 years old.
Unterrible.
Unterrible, yeah. Southern
Unterrible?
Unterrible. That's what I call it too.
See, I was in New York and everyone went up there.
Ontario
to,
is
like,
very
do different-
wholesome. I went out there. First stop in Canada was Ontario. My cousins live out there. It's very fucking wholesome. Playing golf at the dinner table and doing yard work, and then just came out to BC, and it's just all debauchery and.
Oh man, I used to want to go snowboarding. Like
Yeah, but
like
you were in the
BC was
sawmills.
like this like epic area when I in like the mid to late 90s. I was like, oh my god, I always heard about BC, man, Vancouver, BC.
Whistler.
Yeah, and Whistler, yes, Whistler. Like, so that was all the rage, and then like in the off season, you were like, wait, there's still snow up there. So then people would go to Mount Hood in Oregon, and like it's just like all this epic stuff that I always wanted to try when I was growing up around that time frame. But
How's it
just
going,
never-
Nikki?
Yeah, Nikki the dude. He's like, oh, wait.
Muted.
I'm muted. There I am. Been going pretty good, man. Busy, you know. Well, not really. I just farting around the farm. And by the way, I'm 61, so
Yeah, see,
I'm retired.
51.
hey man,
But,
it's
yeah.
a time check, dude. It's like time, date, da da da.
Yeah, so
So you're in
I'm
Tennessee
just-
full time now?
Yes, yeah. It's been about a month since I've been back to Kentucky, so I got. We're closing a house. Hopefully, it's still for sale, but X is handling that part of it.
You're getting there, right? You're getting there.
From
Yeah.
Graceland?
I've been there a few times.
Oh shit, you've been to Graceland? What's that
Yeah,
like,
been
dude?
in there.
Dude, my
It's a
parents have pictures of
pretty
that when I was.
touristy.
Yeah, my parents have pictures when they went. You know, like they have the photo album. You know, and you're like, "What's this of?" And oh, that's Graceland, and that's the fucking
Yeah.
Isn't
convertible.
there stories
like,
of Elvis,
"Holy
Elvis
shit."
walking around, the ghost of Elvis walking around harassing
You
people?
know, they reinterred him inside the gates. So he's, you know, him and his mom and dad are all buried there now. But he had very gaudy taste. You can see
Yeah.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
he was. Yeah. So, and it's cool. He got one of the first microwaves ever put out. It's like a tapping.
Oh
and
shit!
Yes, it looks like a 56-inch television. I
Oh
swear.
shit!
That can't be safe.
Oh,
Dude, yeah, you're like,
Probably
do I
what
really
killed him.
fire
Probably-
this
yeah.
thing up?
Yeah, it was right under the bathroom he died on the floor below.
Yeah,
So
oh my
yeah.
god! Can you imagine
Someone
firing
was
up a
heating up
microwave
pizza
for the
and
first time?
fucking cost Elvis his life.
So,
you're
like, what if we
permanent
put
full-time-
ground beef
Peanut butter
in this
banana
thing?
sandwich.
You're done
Yeah.
with Kentucky
Yes.
then, Nikki?
No, I got kids and grandkids up there, man.
Yep.
So yeah, you know, shout out to Janine Lee. She's over in Lexington. So Grimerica's fellow
Go
Grimerica.
Eagles!
Yeah. So Yeah, I just living in Tennessee now. Yeah, but hopefully we can get back out and roam around a little bit, huh?
Man, I can't wait, right? I mean, all this stuff, dude. Fuck, man, all these restrictions. Everybody here can't. I mean, we can't do. I guess that's when you were presented with like you can't do what you want.
Well, I was just planning on a vehicle. I was planning on traveling around a little bit when I did retire,
like RV style.
Yeah, this shit retired me, so I took a different tack, So
you got the land instead. I think the land's a good move.
Well, that became first priority all of a sudden. But yeah, me and my son is looking at a overlanding SUV, maybe a Suburban something.
Oh shit! Okay.
What are you driving there? I'm sorry, Irish dude, I don't know your names. What are you driving now?
My name is Owen.
Owen, hey, Owen, I'm Nicky.
Nice to meet you, man. You're a mighty fine looking weed plant.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, look, there, it's a talking weed plant. His name's Nicky.
What's up?
Hey. I got a Grand Cherokee from '98 that I drive this as a commuter, and we're going exploring in the mountains and shit. But I have a Chevy, like a Chevy motorhome, but it's from '84.
84.
It runs on propane. It's
what?
Weird.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
How much does that cost to fill up?
Like $150 Canadian fills the tanks, and we can drive for 500 kilometers, 550 on a straight road.
Propane runs on propane.
That's not terrible.
No, that's good actually.
It's a propane.
$150 and how many miles?
Especially in British Columbia, so that's probably half of what gas is.
Yeah, gas is
kilometers. Yeah, sorry. How many farm fields is that technically? I measure anything in Canada by farm fields. Sorry.
Yeah, by the section. That's right.
Like 300 miles or something. 330 miles maybe.
That's
it's like on the ocean.
Fucking farms.
Are you still carnivore diet, Nicky?
Close,
the carnivore.
Life's too short, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
I'm probably above 90% meat. Yeah.
Can you take us through your average week?
There you go.
Beef, bacon and eggs for breakfast now because I'm back around my mom. I wasn't eating but one meal a day, using a little bit.
You're making me drool already.
Intermittent fasting to go along with it, but
yeah, that's what I do.
Right now, morning, wake up, bacon and eggs, maybe some cheese. Dairy makes me kind of mucusy, so I kind of got to watch that.
How many hours? What's your routine with the intermittent fasting? Because
I was trying about a 10-hour eating window, off for 14, on for 10. But I would eat like a snack, or I counted like the stuff I put in coffee, either it's butter or heavy cream or raw eggs. You ever tried raw eggs? Blend them in the coffee. It's pretty cool.
I missed that one.
Taste. That's
never in coffee.
Man. Yeah,
put them in my protein shakes.
Yeah.
I mean, all I know is the tight cuts that Felix has made about butter in the coffee. So I don't know. All I have to do is ask Graham. I mean, what's it like, dude?
You put raw eggs in your smoothie, Brodie?
Yeah.
That seems crazy.
Why?
Not farm eggs.
Well, farm eggs would
you can't
be
do it
better.
with farm. You can't do it with real eggs, but eggs you buy at the grocery store are fine.
Your eggs, the yolks are strong, I'm sure, Darren. But I mean, I like them in coffee, man. They get, it cooks them just enough.
Well, that's what I can see. The coffee,
enough.
I feel like cooks it a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like a smoothie is just straight fucking raw eggs. I thought that was.
I did egg coffee in Vietnam. It was delicious. Like they do that in Vietnam.
Well, I just feel like raw eggs goes back and forth whether or not that's okay. Are we in the raw eggs is okay?
Eggs are going to be okay.
Eggnog.
Even raw eggs are okay.
Washed outside,
real eggnog is fermented, so that's fine.
It depends on how they're collected. If they're farm fresh, I mean, if you're getting them like right away that morning, and then you're getting them into storage and keeping,
you just put them through a filter. Put them through a coffee filter. Put the eggs through the coffee filter.
Wash the outside. They're sterile inside.
Right, exactly.
Egg is sterile inside. As long as you handle it right before you crack it, you're cool.
And never
if it
get
smells
it wet.
funky, throw it away. Otherwise,
yeah.
Don't wash your eggs. your farm eggs.
So you mix it into your coffee. Does this like mix in well, or does it like get all clumpy and stuff?
I got a Ninja blender, and I make it froth up the white pretty good, you know. So yeah, it's kind of like my version of a latte, I guess.
Right on.
If you microwaved it, would it make it solid?
Oh, it blows up if you put them in the microwave. You ever done that?
Poached egg and coffee?
Poached egg coffee.
Yeah.
Somebody's making way too much racket. I think it's Owen.
We made somebody hungry.
I used to make those, man. Okay, so my mom had a business partner. Her name was Rita.
Mute yourself, Owen, until you talk.
Oh, sorry. I was making noise in the kitchen. Sorry.
There we go. Yeah, my mom used to had a business partner. Her name was Rita, and she used to make those eggs in the microwave like that. And yeah, you let it rip for a little bit too long. Kaboom, dude! Fucking yeah. You'd be cleaning the egg off that bitch for a minute for sure, dude. Yeah. That's my story about microwaved eggs.
While we're on food, is Tennessee barbecue better than Kentucky barbecue?
Oh.
By far, man. Memphis is one of the meccas of barbecue. According to if you want dry rub, you know, they're not big on sauces over there.
Yeah.
Go to Kansas City if you want sauce, and go to Texas if you want brisket. But if you want good pork ribs, Memphis, Tennessee's. Go to Graceland and then go get you some ribs. Yeah.
Guys, I think
Graceline's
Felix,
the homeland for me.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
Felix says I think Felix got a jam. Yeah, I think he's gonna song.
Come in there,
man. It's like a 2-hour window to,
right,
to the
I'm
mid.
gonna mute down.
I'll break it up a little for you here if you guys want to mute.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, this is gonna be great. Everybody listening.
Jingle guy?
No,
Yeah,
everyone
that's
listening.
the jingle guy.
Wait, what?
Okay, everybody mute except Felix.
Yeah, exactly. But I just want to say,
Even Felix mute. Go ahead.
I want to say, no, I'm gonna promote right now. Cruzin with Steak. Felix does this every single week, Tuesday at 10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Enjoy.
Eastern time? Or no, 9 p.m. Eastern time.
No.
No?
10 p.m. Eastern time.
So you're like KK Slider, man. I like it.
All right, you guys hear me?
You rock, dude. You rock.
Christmas song. Thank you. Christmas song for you. You guys already heard this on Cruzin with Steak. But you guys know this one? Jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time. It's a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle and a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time. It's a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and a mingle and a jingling beat. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
want you to know that it took every ounce of my energy not to sing along with you.
Oh, you should have.
You could have sung along. Singing was okay.
That was great.
It took
That
a
was
few of
awesome.
my
That was
ounces
great.
not to sing
Yeah.
along too.
You could sing us a song now, Brodie.
No. I'm a backup singer.
That come through okay?
Yeah, that was
That
awesome.
came through great. Yeah, I think that's the best year yet.
Nice.
Oh, we mastered the Zoom. We got it. Coming through great.
Hey, Felix, where's the best place to find your music?
To just sirfelix.bandcamp.com. I got lots of albums since 2007.
I just put in my,
But
you say that
then sirfelix.bandcamp.com. So it's SIRFELIX.bandcamp.
Sir Felix and Bandcamp. Awesome.
Yeah, sirfelix.bandcamp. Yeah. And I've also been doing a little zine thing over on Patreon. On the second version of myself.
Sir Felix.
Sir Felix Ortega the second.
Nice.
I've been doing
you got a great sound, man.
Thank you.
It's really original. Like it's beautiful what you do. You're rocking it, man. You're rocking it.
Thank you. I've been kind of hanging back with the jingles for a while here, but I'm gonna get back into it here soon once I got some time.
I think I could make like
there's probably like
for you guys.
There's probably like 4 or 5 jingles that Darren hasn't used that I've sent to him. They get lost in the shuffle.
They get lost in the shuffle. Or they're like sometimes they're like super specific, so it's hard to find the thing, and it's just hard to find the time to play them. You know, you got to remind me.
I hear you. They're just like B-sides.
It's tough out there.
In the jingle world.
They're B-roll. B-roll jingles.
I was gonna say
he saves them for his personal collection.
I was gonna say I also do a zine over at patreon.com/jingle money, and it's called the Jingle Money Times Zine. And I just do once every month or two a little zine, digital zine. If you want to go check that out.
Cool.
The last issue was a mushroom themed issue, so it was all about like the mushrooms in history, and that Stamets guy talked a little bit about him and his. Do you guys know the story about him stuttering?
Dude, it's one of the most amazing stories ever.
You want to tell it, Adam?
Recap it. No, let's see. You guys recap it.
Well, I mean, essentially, he did a massive mushroom dose and climbed a tree during the middle of a storm and was terrified and said, if I'm going to get anything out of this, I'm going to change something in my life. And he repeated it over and over, I'm not going to stutter. And when the entire event was over, he has never stuttered again in his life.
Yeah, and that right after there was this girl who was his neighbor, and he was always really attracted to her, and he would always stutter when he talked to her. But the moment after he climbed down from the tree with the mushrooms, and she goes, "How you doing?" He goes, "Oh, I'm doing fine," and he didn't stutter.
Complete Chad.
Yeah,
and he got laid.
He's talking about neuroregenesis, through a experience and a plant. It's where his research is really focused on. It's highly fascinating.
Yeah, and a lot of big things.
Neurogenesis, it's a real thing. I burned so many brain cells at all the pot I smoked for years, and then I started microdosing, and it just grew back, man. It's amazing. It works.
Awesome.
I don't know if I agree totally that reefer burns cells. I think alcohol does.
Oh yeah,
you're right. It was the booze.
I think reefer's in on the neurogenesis part.
Mm-hmm.
That's my personal opinion. But I was just thinking, say I like it when Darren and Grim would play a full Felix song at the end of the podcast. That's pretty.
Oh yeah.
I know Darren does it a lot, and Grim did this past week because I had a little impromptu dance party at the end of Cruzin with Steak. Yeah.
Every week we do a song.
Yeah.
When are you gonna remake Free Thinkers, Felix? I'm fucking waiting. I've been waiting
Someday
3 years now.
I might do a lounge version of it, just kind of like a parody of the song. What's kind of funny is that I mentioned it's kind of time sensitive in the beginning of it. I had a friend who yelled something into a little recorder that I had at the time, and he yelled something like, "I am your president. I'm your vice president. I am your Condoleezza Rice."
Mm-hmm.
And said that, and I go, "Hey, I got to put that right at the beginning of a song."
I still think it holds up.
And there's like a reference to like iPods. iPods aren't really a thing.
Dude, I love all your classic references.
Yeah, it just works, man. I'm telling you.
It's timely.
I'm telling you, you got to remake that shit.
Why do you think Guardians of the Galaxy is so cool?
What?
It was retro.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Is that the
But I do have a.
owls?
No, Marvel. Dude, Mike Pence announced that the members of Space Force will be called the Guardians. So
And they'll all be bisexual.
Of course they will.
the Guardians, and they're all bisexual.
What?
Hell yeah.
What?
But have any of you guys seen that Zender dude, the guy who claims to be part of the Space Force? This Zender guy. I heard a couple of interviews with him. It was far out. You ever hear him?
Guy from Buffy?
Not Basiago. You're not talking
Oh,
about
that's the only
Basiago.
Xander that I know, Adam.
Len Kasten
I
has
was
a
thinking-
secret space book out.
Fuck yes. Len Kasten.
Len Kasten, yeah.
Oh,
He was all about Project Serpo, wasn't he? Or something like
Was
that?
that what we had him on for?
Yeah,
Project
Serpo, yeah.
Serpo? Oh, yeah, it was a gong
Yeah.
show. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
he was in a
he's doing
fucking
the
like
rounds
he was in a
again.
he was in a McDonald's fucking dining room or some shit while he was talking to you guys.
For
He
the
was
Wi-Fi.
somewhere.
Loving it.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
McDonald's.
just called it. Yeah, it's called it.
He was getting still in the free Wi-Fi.
Oh,
I think
man.
I said
From
something
McDonald's?
about I'm loving it.
Yeah, you
well,
did.
during the
Yeah.
interview, I
Yeah,
just-
in the intro you did. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I felt bad for that, but I just can't take any of that seriously. I just
Just wait, buddy.
Just
Space
rough.
Force is coming. I mean, it is pretty weird that Trump created this fifth thing, and he's got the secret. He gave him secret. What
Did Trump
access or
create
something
it,
like
or
that?
Is this all something that's been in the motions through the fucking
No,
DOD
it's the deep
for
state fighting
years?
over disclosure.
Okay, is it
Yeah,
that?
so
but
he was
okay,
forced
dude,
to
before,
admit it, not that
before
he
the
created it.
before the 2016 election. You had all that shit like Hillary was pushing UAP
Yep,
stuff.
yep.
All this stuff like disclosure was supposed to come with
Exactly.
Hillary.
And Corey
Disclosure
Good was
that-
telling us about the Galactic Federation.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah, yes, yes,
oh,
he
dude,
was.
you were all in on Corey Good for a while.
I
there.
still think it's fun. I love the Corey Good stuff.
God, Blue Avians.
I remember
yeah.
for a while there
It's
was like
awesome.
every time Michael's just like, "Well, Corey Good says."
But that's
But
that's
I'm like an empathic really too, so I really vibe with that whole thing. That's why I think it's a fun story,
Man.
whether it's true or not. Who the hell cares?
yeah.
Definitely.
That's where Graham's at right now with QAnon.
No, not at all. But Grim, keep going on that vein because you were going to get to the point where I mean, this is what was supposed to happen. Disclosure
Well,
by
yeah, we
them.
were supposed to, yeah,
And it didn't.
false, yeah, and it didn't happen because Trump was the wrench or whatever, or by design he was put in. Like I don't fucking know. I don't think anything happens because of chaos or because it was supposed to happen. I
Does
don't know.
anyone ever felt like they met like an alien, like it's in a person's body?
Oh,
Every day.
absolutely. Never met
every
this, like
every
Yeah,
single
nobody-
day.
Have you ever been abducted, basically?
Oh,
No,
not
but just
at
like a
all.
person
Just
that walks around like
yeah,
awkward,
people
like
walking
the,
around
the
in
bug guy
fucking-
and Men in Black. The bug
Not
guy.
that extreme, but just weird ass people that you're like, you're not real. Like that's why I thought
Oh, yeah.
strange.
James is like, I know those. kind of people.
Owen, tell us one of your
people
stories.
that aren't real, yeah, you feel it. Yeah, it's like an empty soul. It's
I'm
weird.
talking about the mayor of Chicago, right? That
Oh,
bug
Lightfoot.
eyed
Oh,
unreal
man.
person. Yeah.
Oh,
It's a parody.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I've
She
seen
kind of
that Brodie
looks like
face,
someone in Men in
more.
Black now that you think about it.
She does kind of, yeah.
I don't know who, but as
One
soon
of
as
the
you said
characters?
that, she just clicked that she's in the Men in Black movie someplace. Yeah. Someone to watch that shit and let us know.
man.
Yeah,
I-
man.
You
I-
guys ever
watch
see?
that.
Do you guys ever see when people's face like morph into like aliens and shit?
Doing reptile eyes? We talking about when they show their reptilian eyes off, the eye shine?
Oh no, my friend's seen that, but like I'm talking about when you eat 6 grams of mushrooms and do 2 rails of ketamine, and then you see your like
No.
alien's face is like.
I would assume so at that point. Oh my god.
That might be the ketamine
It
talking.
could be the ketamine.
Yeah, that could.
That's my-
That definitely. It's that substance induced.
I got to watch
Hey,
him.
that's
natural-
rule
Those
number
don't
one when you're
count,
tripping. Don't
sorry.
look in the mirror.
I got to
No, I
watch
wasn't
him.
looking in the mirror. I was looking at my buddy, and
Yeah.
his face just morphed into all these different alien types, like
man.
like
Oh,
10,
my
12
God.
different
Yeah, that's the
species.
drugs.
Did you ever hear Terrence McKenna talk about ketamine?
No.
Oh,
He was-
what did he say about it?
Well, he was talking about when he did it, it was like fairly new. And he said it was like walking through an empty office building. It was like it hadn't built up the machine elves or whatever wasn't, they weren't ready or
Wasn't
there
rendered
enough-
yet.
Yeah, there wasn't enough trips to populate it. you know,
Wow.
or Yeah.
Well,
tried
the
that
idea that
shit
when you go
once,
there, you
man,
bring
that was like
something
never
and then you
again.
can take stuff back.
That's crazy. That's an interesting
been
theory.
brought.
And
it's
as
like a
more
house with
people
no
go
paint to the
there, it
wall.
gets built up. The rendering happens by their own consciousness or something.
I don't know if that's I've ever mentioned this on Cruzin with Steak, but I always feel like, you know how you see the planes and everyone says it's chemtrails. I feel like those are actually like creating our reality. They're out there and they're just putting
Little
down the
generators.
seeds of the seeds of your city or whatever you're seeing. Is these planes are just up there.
That's
dropping
really the
down
glitch that we're seeing.
The hologram pebbles or something.
When
Just
you're,
can't
like,
be-
when you're on like mushrooms or something.
No, just in general that they're
Oh.
up there way high up populating the earth.
This is a theory or just a fun thing?
Theory.
Oh, okay. You and
That's the
Graham
Felix
should, you
theory.
and Graham should talk more. Yeah, you guys might be, you guys might start checking some boxes together.
Yeah,
Okay,
can
no,
I
I have my
grab-
cell phone.
I can like grab-
Just the other day, Graham, I was thinking about you. The other day I read a fact that with all these artificial reservoirs and just dams in general, that in 1995, like a geophysicist found that the Earth is spinning faster because there's more water on the surface, or that it's just like not balancing the Earth, or that it's unbalancing the Earth with all
If
these
the Earth is
artificial
spinning
reservoirs.
faster, wouldn't that mean that?
We can get rid of leap years.
Yeah, the days would be going quicker. Leap years
Or
are
wait.
gone.
Is that
Look it up.
backwards? No,
No,
that'd be
that
right.
would
We
be
could lose
No,
leap
you'd be
years.
right. You were
We
right.
should
Just
actually
double
try-
down.
We should try and speed this fucker up just to get rid of leap years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Sling a
leap
few
years.
off.
Well,
Like all
change
the babies that are
day
born on the leap years and they're only like 9
Well,
years old, but they're like
The year
actually
would
like
stay the
60.
same.
That's the problem.
Right.
Is there's like an extra couple. There's an extra
I
quarter
know.
year in a year.
But that's just because
Not a quarter
Quarter
year. There's
day.
an
Well,
extra
those
quarter
those
day in
leap
a
year those
There's
leap
an
year
extra
babies
6
live
spinning
to
of
be
the
like
Earth
400
matters,
years
though.
old.
That's the going around the sun.
I'm a
It would
leap
stay
year
the
baby.
same.
Did you guys?
Yeah,
If the,
dude, you're living to you're gonna
You
outlive
are?
all.
Justin?
You're basically immortal, Justin.
Spinning. That's why
You're
you have
February
to have
29th.
things stay in sync with the
No, my
right
mother
now.
induced me so I wouldn't be. I'm
Oh,
28.
You were almost a Highlander.
She stole something from
Yeah,
me.
dude,
I've
totally.
never
it would
forgiven
just
her.
change the
You would have
length
had
of
other
the day.
fucking leap day
Oh, yeah.
babies just
One
coming
day
after you with
though.
swords, trying to cut your head off all the time. That would have been the
But the
life you
year is
lived.
based on-
There can
the year
be
is
only
based on
one.
the day.
Yes, you'd have been fucked.
Yeah.
That's
No, I think I would have been
365
top dog.
That's just how long. That's how
But she,
Oh, yeah,
she
totally.
stole it from me, and I've never forgiven her. I've told her that. Like,
Damn.
why would you do that?
Yeah, that is that's dirty.
And spelled your name funny.
No, but our
Yeah.
counting of days.
You live
are-
forever.
I know.
You would have had to. You would have had to fight Jeremy Klutz's niece in the chats. She was a leap year baby also.
Speed up the spin so it's fun.
You guys would have met on a
Quarter
battlefield
day
somewhere.
a year.
Yeah,
Or you
I can
could
still
double
kind
it,
of
so
sense
it's
they're around.
180.
Kind of.
Or no.
Darren and Michael are just having their own conversation.
Yeah, we're
over
off
here.
to the side. We're sidebar.
side pocket.
I should get a pool
Stoner
table.
math and over
Stoner
here.
math. We're having trouble arguing about.
No, I
stoner.
love that. I love that Terrence McKenna thing though about the ketamine, and maybe it's all like that.
I tried ketamine once in college, and I would never try that shit again. It was just.
Is that like
What was it?
Like maybe
It
even
was
if you
like- you know
astral
what? It
travel,
was
maybe
like-
it isn't even not about drugs. It's
it
just
was
when
like
you go to another
shitty
dimension,
DMT. It
it's
was
not.
like,
You
yeah.
know.
Maybe
it's
it was just shitty ketamine.
Maybe that's what your D&D club needs.
Is what?
Whatever happened to
Ketamine.
did
You,
you guys,
could start
Nah.
building out your D&D world, but in ketamine land.
And then,
I think
Hey,
we're good.
Darren.
I tried it before, but the real twister was when you mixed it with the mushrooms. It was like it like amplified the mushrooms, so the mushrooms took it to a
No,
different place.
I just-
It was-
Wow.
Like I don't like that. I don't like that condescending tone of D&D club and D&D land you just said. we need to speak of D&D with more respect around here.
do we though?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
Or
Tell
what?
me
We're
that.
creating a
Pokemon?
whole other.
Do you guys
We're
have
creating
Graham, you
a
need
whole
to
other
stand your
universe.
ground.
I was actually saying, one of you guys should actually just start writing this down, and you guys could come out with like shitty books.
I'm gonna. That's what
I would
I'm
love to
doing.
come out with a shitty book.
is there a D&D for dummies? D&D for dummies?
Worst fucking book ever.
Oh yeah, it's
Love
just
to
like
put it out.
that one where they're vampires for 300 pages. Are you guys still vampires?
Fuck that. No,
Yeah.
that page,
You
that's
just-
not
you
even
guys are
done.
just-
Well,
you
of
guys
course,
just
you
been
don't just go
vampires
back.
for
You
years,
don't just go
wrecking
back.
shit up.
What? Well, no, we're trying to save the world so we can suck blood. You know.
Okay,
Choose
okay,
your own adventure.
This is good. This is good. We've got a bunch of you here. I want you to take me into your world.
What?
Take
Okay,
me into
let's-
this world. Explain where you guys
It's
are
not
at.
our world. It's Nomad's world.
Adam, go for it.
Yeah, it's no man's
Or
world.
Justin.
Let's be clear about that.
We just get to be in it.
So you guys' whole existence is based on Nomad?
Do you have to roll
rolling
dice?
dice? Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure it is.
Rolling dice.
All right, so you guys
You
are
have
blood
no idea the awesomeness of the Vorpal sword.
So you guys are blood sucking vampires trying to save the world.
Justin would do a good job. He did all the
Listen, I never
recaps.
said-
Justin, go for it.
Nobody ever said anything about saving the world. As far as I'm concerned, I mean, we're
Listen, pick
You have
your
to wear
world.
masks
It could be the
still?
underworld that you're for. That's fine. One world winning.
This is what it's like. This is what the
Do people
D&D
use
is.
weighted dice? Weighted dice in D&D?
Graham does.
Listen, hold on a second.
Yes, he does.
Okay, call in now
I
for
am
our
1,000%
D&D.
sure there are weighted dice in Graham's dice bag if you check it right now.
Trick dice.
Does he wear it at his hip in a little sack?
I was in the hobby shop yesterday. A guy came in looking for dice, asked the guy for dice, and I'm like, hey, do you know Graham?
Man.
Yes, I do.
One time,
That's basically racism right there. That's pretty much what that is. You're just putting a broad brush on all D&D
I
players.
didn't call him a dwarf.
one
I
time
just-
Michael ran into a dude I used to bowl with back in when I was like 12. Michael runs into this guy at the fucking tire shop, and they start talking about me somehow.
I've been to like 2 tire shops in my
weird.
whole life. And I
Damn.
happened to go into this place. And the guy that sits down next to me, we start talking, and he says he's from Red Lake. And I'm
Well,
like,
it's easy.
or
It's not
whatever.
too
He
easy.
says he's from. I thought everybody.
Oh, yeah, I think
you talk about
we
it all the time.
probably have, yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't think I've heard the story.
he says he's from Darren's hometown, where I know Darren's from. And so I tell him Darren's name, and the guy's like, "Oh man, we bowled together." I'm like, "That's crazy!" Like the synchronicity possibility of that is just, what the hell?
I think the reason I brought that up is because I believe that you asked if you knew Graham.
Okay,
I believe that
for-
100%.
Now, for the basing the synchronicity rating, Darren, what's the population of your hometown? Like, what are the odds? How do we narrow this
It's got to
down?
be like 5,000 maybe total.
Okay, okay. See, I was
Between the
picturing like
little
maybe
But how many
500
people were on
people,
his
small
bowling
Canadian
team?
village.
There was 4 of us, and
Did you guys
and
ha-
Will, but he was kind of hit and miss.
Did you guys have a team name?
All right.
Bowling team
Those
name?
are some good odds.
We
That's a
probably
good.
do,
That's
but
good.
I lost all my trophies a while back. I lost them in a move.
So did I.
someplace,
I
so
lost
don't
all
have
mine too.
I don't have the trophy that had it. It was a silly name. I can't.
But that's
remember.
not the weirdest thing. It's you sit down next to the guy and you're like, "Hey, do you know Darren?"
That's the weird thing, right? This is
That's the
weird thing.
really weird
how
connection.
Many people
Like,
have you
what
asked if they know
prompted
me?
that?
That's called
like
the
Hundreds?
No, I don't
what's
even.
the
I
quantum
don't.
physics theory.
Or he said Red Lake first.
Things are always connected.
He said Red Lake, which
Okay.
is why I said.
Well, that's
Darren,
less
right.
weird. Yeah, that's less weird.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready for D&D World.
Anyways, Nomad's World is amazing.
Okay,
it's
well,
it's
take me
full of
into it.
vampires and blood psychos and a necromancer who's bringing in this demon lord to create this big paradoxus of. It's like a
So it's
big
kinda like CNN.
upside down triangle, like pyramid coming out of another dimension. And is it the god of? Is it, which god is what?
God of death.
Yeah, the god of death. And we're in the middle of like one of the final battles in this thing where.
Are you
So
guys
there's
all on
not a
a
lot of
team?
humans around, and we have blood points, and we, so.
You guys
we're-
are all on a team then?
Yeah, we're
You
on a
guys
team.
are
We're
like-
different characters on a team. A council that got separate.
How'd you find each other?
Well, that goes way back, like
Okay, I have
2
time.
years.
Listen,
ago.
you can check it out. If you go to the newsletter, I've got linked in there
There's
all
a
of the
newsletter?
recaps that Justin has
Puts it
put
in
together,
our-
highly
in our news.
produced
Oh, okay.
as they go on. Amazing. But yeah, you can listen to the whole story, Darren, and hear all this cool, awesome
like
stuff.
3
It's all
months.
there.
I like hearing it from the horse's mouth. Are you
Is
in this?
it,
do you D&D
Was
too,
that
Felix?
racist to call him a horse?
No, I don't get into that. I got better things to be doing.
Yeah, horse's mouth is racist now, Michael. Yes.
Yeah, you're in the
Put that
minority
one
here.
on the board.
Like aside from you,
I know,
Felix,
I've gotta
and
watch it.
Michael, we're the D&D guys every Monday.
And if there's one thing I've realized that like
We
the
don't believe in
meetups
vampires.
and the events, it's that I gotta watch with the ostracizing of the nerd community because there's more of these D&D and all the like the other weird games you guys are playing at the cabin that we just play poker. Sorry.
So do you guys get like
what was the game
like
you guys were
enjoyment
playing?
out of this? Like do you
Trail
get,
of
like
House on the Hill.
Dude,
Oh.
Graham does this shit 3 days a week. If
No,
he
no,
can.
one
They're
day a
loving
week.
it.
I'd like to do it more, but I can't. There's
Hell yeah,
there's-
brother.
It's it's like most Sundays at this point.
No.
Once a
Well,
week
that's
for 4
because of the
hours.
fight. Can you?
What fight?
Well, you're because you had the Friday night D&D group
Oh, no,
that
no,
broke
no,
up
no.
over COVID.
No, we don't have to talk about that.
Graham was trying to red
We
pill
don't have to
people
talk-
at
we don't have to
D&D.
talk about
When you guys are really into it, do you guys really kind of like lose yourself and you feel like you're your character?
Dude, just picture that. Your character, whatever you want to be in a fantasy world, and you've got different skills and features and weapons and things you can do, and it's all based on the roll of the dice and a few bonuses. I mean, it changes the
People talk
whole
about
tide of the
D&D,
game.
don't say our characters were up against incredible odds. They say we were up against incredible odds.
I mean, Brodie's
Those stories,
character.
you're in the story. You are your character, and those characters that you play. I mean, it's community storytelling.
It also depends on the dungeon master.
This
They
is the
have to
type
be
of thing
really
that
good,
happens.
too.
Like we snuck
Driven
into
with
this.
high math
We snuck into this dragon's lair in another dimension. We stole all the treasure right from. We almost got killed, but we stole all the treasure. We come
Thanks,
and
Brody.
Brodie gets an egg, a big dragon's egg, and a magic sword that he has to roll a certain thing on the die to chop off a head. Right. The first time he uses the sword, he rolls 2 natty 20s and chops off the demon's head.
2 90 20s. 2 90 20s.
Did you guys like
natural 20s.
Did you guys
2
freak out?
natural 20s.
Did you guys freak
Oh
out?
yeah, it was amazing.
A little bit,
It
yeah.
was like the first
Because
time
this
he
is
fixed
supposed to be a big battle, and I think it lasted like 6 rounds.
Yeah. And we finally
was
did.
beautiful.
Like we finally kicked some ass
Okay,
because we
so
get beat a
was
lot.
that
Like
the
we had to
most
run
epic
away a
moment?
lot. You know. Well, it's one of them. Yeah. I mean,
it was a
we've all had
crescendo
our
for sure.
moments.
Sure, because yeah, that was the demon lord that we destroyed, and that wasn't the one that got it beheaded.
I actually have
But-
some dice. I have D&D dice. I bought them because I colluded with Nomad, and I was gonna come in there and kill Grimstake or somebody. I was killing somebody.
I mean,
was-
any
You're
time
gonna
it's been
kill 'em all, I
open.
think.
We want
he
you
was
there.
gonna let me kill a bunch of his off.
But then you found out they were undead. And you couldn't do
you guys
that.
ever
then
go
I
on-
find out it was a scam. And, it was somehow a scam, and they were gonna be back next week anyway. And I was like,
Because they're
"Oh."
undead.
Do you guys ever do like where you go into like a pre-made kind of environment where you could say like, okay, pretend like we're in a certain movie,
Blood pits.
like a movie.
I've run a couple games like that. Like I've ran an Evil Dead
You could write
themed
that
campaign.
if you wanted. Yeah.
Or like
do whatever
like
you want.
a Lego movie or something. You can
Yeah,
pretend like
like-
everyone's Lego.
Felix, you could probably write
could
some
if you wanted
amazing
to, yeah.
campaigns if you
Oh,
wanted.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Back
That's
to
the
the
problem
Future
is we're
campaign.
afraid that we're going to turn into dungeon masters and you'll never see us again.
Exactly.
I'm not afraid of
Do
that.
and join us.
You're
For
not?
the Halloween
I think
special,
I would
Brodie always
totally
plays
fall
like
right into
Jason
it.
Voorhees or
Halloween
Freddy
special?
Krueger. You know, I mean, that's Brodie makes those
Yeah,
kind
we'll
of characters.
do a Halloween one shot.
Do you guys ever get like sexual? Is it get kind of sexual?
Well, James and Graham.
James
They're all
does
covered
quite a
in
bit,
blood and
yeah.
sucking each other's
Grimstake's had a few
blood.
moments.
It's got
We are vampires, and there's a lot of
a little weird. A couple
There was
times.
some
You know, if they don't have-
experimentation that had to happen just to make sure.
Lots of eye contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you maintain eye contact, it's totally hetero. It's all right.
They said no homo after. It was totally cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen
It's
that one
cool.
Black Mirror? It's one of the new ones where it's like the two
Oh,
guys, they
the
have
Viper-
VR.
Viper
They have
something or
VR.
other?
And the one guy, it's his birthday.
my God,
and they're
yeah,
best
that's
friends. They grew up
crazy.
from
Yeah,
best friends.
yeah.
And the guy gives the VR to him and they meet in VR world. And then
Isn't it
they
called like
start
Viper or
just
something or other?
fucking like mad in
Yeah.
VR world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't one
and
a
it
girl
trips
in
them.
the-
It
in
really
the VR?
trips them
Yeah,
out. No,
yeah.
because they're like two.
She's like Chun-Li.
They're two dudes. Yeah, one's a girl and one's a
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
And in the
Yeah, in the
That
VR
makes
world,
work
yeah.
weird on Monday.
Yeah.
Just like, hey man.
it's a good episode actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they get really awkward with each other in the. Yeah, I've seen that one. So it's like trading vipers or something or other, or something swapping vipers or
Probably. Yeah, I don't know.
What the kids are calling it nowadays.
swapping vipers.
Then you guys,
know that?
you'd love it, Darren, because you like these Dune fantasy books and stuff like that, and you're basically creating based on the dice rolls and
you
your own
guys-
creativity. You're creating a story.
Dude, the math is right up your alley.
For your guys' fucking
And the math,
shenanigans.
too, and the
there's
different types of
way.
things
I
you
hear
can do.
Fucking half yous are falling asleep, and you guys.
No,
were
it's just me.
driving nuts.
It's literally just me.
by
Literally
asking
just
you guys to explain D&D, the way you guys got all fired up and started arguing, I was just like, no, I can just imagine.
Are we arguing? I don't think we are arguing.
Do you guys have a dice cam?
So
Like, how do we know that Graham's not-
Adam used to have a dice cam.
So
he
any of you guys could be just cheating at any time.
Could be.
Is there any way where you could
I'd like to
switch out
imagine
the?
that nobody's scumbags who would cheat. So we
But
don't
if you
wanna
listen to
be honest.
my dice rolls, you clearly
There's no
know it's
reason to
not.
cheat because it's fun when you fail.
Yeah.
It makes it part of the story. You just fail. I've failed a lot, and you just have fun with it.
Well, do you guys do it like in VR or anything like that?
No,
so that
no.
you're like in a sim world as you're
all
doing
the time,
it?
and then we furiously fuck each other. That's what we
But
do.
I don't understand why not.
That's what
Why
it
don't you?
says.
Why don't you do that?
It's not
Could
set
you
up
do-
yet.
could
It's
you
not
do
ready
something
yet.
Do you know how
Then-
expensive VR sets are? Come
Like
on,
$200
man.
Yeah, fuck VR.
No, it's not
Oh,
set
VR's
up yet. One
insane.
day that'll
No,
happen.
VR
I mean,
will be
obviously, you
insane.
know,
I don't know. I don't play games,
I'd
so I
have to,
really
I'd have to get
no
a whole
idea,
new
but-
computer for that. That's just crazy.
I got an idea. Could you do something different besides dice and maybe have like each of you guys have like a dartboard and you go for like a
no,
certain
because then
number on the
skill
dartboard?
gets into it. Dice is all random, right? That's the whole point of it.
But there's got to be some skill, like in if you're
Darts
in
are
these
skill.
situations. If you're in these situations, it's going to require skill to kill a dragon. It's
No,
not just
no,
random.
No, it's
Yeah,
it's random.
You're
It's
right,
just this little
but in the end, it all
fantasy
comes down to the dice roll, and a dice roll is completely random. Like you can
Yeah,
fuck
but
yourself
if you
hard.
were really in real life
But is it really?
going one-on-one with a dragon, it wouldn't be randomness if you. win.
There's
It would be
definitely
like-
random things that could happen in the meantime, and
You
that is
have
all,
base abilities.
that's all said
But you
by the storytelling.
It's more about like musculature and like agility.
Yeah,
but
like
you
it's
can
less
keep-
random for a big guy
little-
swinging a
little
sword than it
fighter.
is for a tiny little magic user.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
all scaled,
Which
and
are
it
you?
by character and
Both.
armament and attributes.
There should
So-
be like a little obstacle course for your dice to go through, so it like only.
I have
counts.
one.
Is there
It's called a
dice-
dice tower.
Well,
Is
the
there
dice tower.
dice in your other game that you've made? The
Which
pro
game?
wrestling game?
Yeah, Adam built
Yeah,
something.
dude, that was
I
a
think,
dice rolling
right?
game.
Where
It was
you-
all based on
it's
dice
super
rolls and-
random as it falls down.
We should play that. We
Yeah,
should get
this
that
thing.
revived.
Yeah, aren't
yeah.
we gonna play that at some point?
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'll get
still
it.
think we should make
Adam.
it into like cryptids and conspiracy characters, like maybe Oswald.
Let's do
and
both.
stuff
Yeah,
like
we can
that.
do both.
And then we'll sell the shit out of Graham's little game. I mean, you guys have to play it though and test it.
Just
And
so that everybody knows what we're talking about, I have that 80s role playing game that we made.
I found. I've
with
seen
dice.
it.
one?
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Oh,
It's
we
on
totally
these
do that,
yellowed pages printed out. I've seen the whole
Yeah.
thing. I found it and I didn't know what it was, and I just started reading through it, and you can just imagine my delight.
We had a whole bunch of pre-made wrestling characters like Burgundy Big Dot and
As I
some
slowly
other ones.
found out about this, yeah, there's all these little character profiles. It was like, Christmas, where is that now?
I don't know. I
Oh
think I
my
scanned
God,
it. I
it
think
better
I've
not
got
be
it in the
lost.
computer, so it needs to be rewritten.
We
You
did
got to
that,
put it in
but
a
with
fire
G.I.
in a
Joe.
fire safe.
We made a ton of new GI Joe characters and a whole new like my friends were really good artists, so they were writing all the comics and everything out. So same kind of thing.
Yeah.
I wonder where those are.
I've been playing
They're-
that Xbox lately. I guess that's like the same sort of idea.
I know. You can't get it. We're using our imagination. I mean, you know, it's all up there.
I'm using my imagination too to try to imagine.
So do
how
you
I'm
guys
gonna
think
not get shot.
collectively you can telekinetically make the role happen?
Yeah, I mean,
certain
it
ways?
does seem like it happened. The roles are pretty special sometimes.
Have you
when
ever
they get-
cried?
No.
My kids,
He's lying. He's totally cried.
No.
my kids have cried, thinking they were going to die.
Your kids? You play with your kids?
Oh yeah, I do.
Dude, you should
Justin's
see the
like
3D print
professional.
sets
You
he's
play
made.
with your kids and you drive them to the point that they think they're gonna die.
Well, I don't make them think they're going to die. The dice does.
Oh, but they
In all
know
fairness,
they're just
they
real
have
attached to the
died, but I
character.
punch those rolls to stop the tears because I'm a good dad.
There you go. But then they're
So
gonna
you-
grow up and think they're D&D masters that are live forever, and they're gonna find out some harsh D&D lessons.
I'll
They're
get
gonna
Yeah,
run
you're
into
teaching
it.
them cheating is how you win.
They're gonna
Don't
run
you also
only-
use the
you only
dice
live
to
forever
connect
if you're a
with
leap year
outside
baby.
energies?
They're gonna run into Trance Dunlop.
Like it's
Look
kind of
up.
a way to like
I can vouch for
She's for all
Justin.
kinds of-
He's
like
a,
do you
he's
feel
a
like
great
you bring the
protector, man.
egregore in as
He
you kind of
protected
do
me
that?
from
I think
Jerry
so.
all
And
weekend
it
at Cricket
controls
Con.
it.
Yeah, I think so. Like
Thanks,
that's
you got
what
my
we're
back.
talking about with Brodie's thing. Like, what are the chances in that in the final battle? He pulls out the magic sword and rolls like 2 natural 20s at once. Like
Yeah, I
it
don't
happens
know,
where
but
you
okay.
wonder how the dice can do that, or big fails. I mean,
Maybe Brodie cheated.
He's got loaded
Nah,
dice.
Nah, Brodie wouldn't cheat.
Brody's just like Brody's tired, and
he
just
rolls
like,
too many ones.
Brodie's such a rule
He
follower.
just told you that's what it was.
He rolls way too many ones to be cheating.
But it also falls. A flip side, I've had a weapon I've been using almost exclusively for 2 years. Never rolled a 20.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Well, that's because you
I
haven't
don't know.
cheated.
Nobody went to any
Have you ever
Biden
tried
rallies
cheating out
at
at him? It's
all,
pretty
and yet
awesome.
he got the most
Have you
votes
ever tried
ever.
just saying you got a 20?
Yes.
That's why I stopped using the dice
It
cam.
works every time. You just got to be super rare with it. You can't just be like 20s every time. You just got to want it or just want it to be over.
It's like when we played with Failed. Do you remember how many 20s he would get a use? So you're
Oh, you guys have had to oust people because of possible cheating?
No.
Magic
We never,
dice.
he ousted himself,
But I think we started to catch on or something. Yeah.
So just for the record, are we publicly? You guys are publicly accusing?
No.
I am. I know. I mean, just we'll say me. I'm 100% accusing Failed of cheating and rolling those dice. Hell yeah!
And you guys put money on this at all?
Tons. I lose every week.
Oh, dude, if you count your time as money, these guys are spending thousands.
Oh, millions.
I'm broke.
I'm telling you, you guys got to live stream this shit.
That's too. There's too much. We
Next
play.
campaign, maybe.
Yeah, you admit it's too much.
Yeah.
The next campaign,
Because we play a
you've been
really
going for
complex.
3 years.
No, we play an
We're
old
almost at the
style, and it's very,
all you'll
very
be
late.
hearing.
It's
That's
very
what he
math.
said. He said that 2 years ago when he
I know, we're
first
still
became
playing
a
it.
vampire.
I
He's
know,
like,
we're
it's
still-
almost at the end.
Because
No,
there'll
I
be
didn't.
20 minutes of you'll hear just Graham flipping through pages and saying, "What about this rule over?" And then over here, then back there, then it'd go to something else, and it's not
You have to,
good
you have to
for.
break the, you have to
It
break
would
the
have-
fourth wall.
It would
it's
have
not
to be
good show
edited.
material. It would have to be horribly edited.
Or you got
I'm not
to
doing
really into inside baseball.
But we could take the 4-hour session and maybe edit it down to like an hour.
It would down
or
to be like
something.
35 minutes, 45
Yeah,
minutes.
the problem is that's a lot of editing and a lot of time. That's not a
That's a lot.
simple
That
thing.
is.
Aren't you
It's-
guys getting, like,
Plus, it's only going to be good with sound effects, or at least you know
that'd be so much work.
Everyone did a voice.
don't you get like better at it over the years? Like,
Oh yeah, we get better. But then as you get a higher level, things get more complex, and you got to look up more rules.
And
look
it's
up more
3.5.
things.
Like if we were playing
Who
fifth
looks up most
edition,
of
it'd
the
be a
rules?
different story.
Fifth edition
who
would
looks
be
up most of the
way
rules?
I do probably.
I'd say Graham and Justin.
Wait, is this Magic the Gathering or is
Yeah,
this?
make them up as you go along.
Yeah, it's Magic the
Yeah,
Gathering.
some,
We bring our decks.
yeah.
Yes,
some.
we're playing magic cards.
Man, it's happening.
Pokemon.
Playing Pokemon. Yes. I have a black deck.
I used to watch you guys sometimes.
Is there a
There's
creepy.
there's a
book you have
there's
to
a
follow?
there's total guide of rules, like mechanics and rules for the infrastructure, but you can create, like, the dungeon master can sort of create his own.
As Graham just pulls the
Rules
player's
and-
handbook pocket edition out of his pants.
Probably
It's
got it
right
on
here.
his
There's a
screen.
basic set, but then the dungeon master can make it's not going to cover absolutely everything. So the
Does
dungeon
the-
master has
does the
to
co-
make up
does
certain
the-
things. As
Does the
as it goes.
does the coronavirus exist in your guys' world?
If you wanted
No,
to.
there's a shitload of other
Is it
viruses.
competition?
Oh,
Viruses?
is there?
Oh yeah, there's poison, there's viruses, there's all kinds of everything you can imagine.
Aren't any of them ST
Very
sexually
end.
transmitted?
I don't think so. No.
Succubuses?
I want to hear about some more about
incubuses?
the
There
experimenting.
is succubuses and incubuses.
Well, it was
All right, so we were
Grimstake
in
and
the middle of
James
this
were trying to
cavern, right?
figure out if they could get blood points from each
We
other.
were down this cavern.
So what does that
we
Okay,
involve?
here.
formed into vampires, and we were sent on this mission, and we had engaged in battle, or we had split the party because we're geniuses. And when the party when they came back together, one of them was hurt pretty bad. I want to say it was Grimstake was hurt pretty bad, and we needed blood, and we had never tried ingesting another vampire's blood. So the two decided to give it a go, as it were. And I believe James slit his chest open as almost a metaphor for something deeper. And the
It was
blood
like
trickled
Japanese.
down his chest, and I believe the words used was over his crotch into Grimm's awaiting.
Wait, is this like a fondue kind of thing, like with the chocolate?
Yeah, like a fountain.
And then wasn't the
Fondue
music who started playing? What was the music that was playing during that?
Oh no, that was in the recap. I played "Let's Get It On."
For Monday,
There's
Marvin Gaye.
recaps, dude.
Anyway, it did not work, and they
No,
chopped
it didn't work.
the learning experience, only to be brought up during Valentine's Day and maybe special occasions.
So did all the blood just kind of like seep into the ground, or like what?
No, it went into Grimm's awaiting mouth, and it had no effect.
Yeah, no effect
Did
at
you,
all.
you didn't have like digest like a?
No.
Do you have like a bad bowel movement?
No,
So what
no, I
happened to
loved it.
James?
Trust me,
tasted
there was
great.
plenty of fucking regret.
No, there wasn't actually. They did find. I think James found a +3 ring of protection shortly after, but it did not protect against emotional damage.
Oh, man.
The cock ring.
Yes, it wasn't a promise ring.
Cock ring of
The
protection.
magic ring of enlargement.
If only.
Wow. A day in the life of.
Is that a good place to wrap it up, you think?
Let's end with the cock ring of protection.
Dungeons and Dragons, come on, man.
After all that talk, you're gonna have to excuse me for a second.
Yeah, that's probably as good a place as any. We're at like 3 hours.
Roughly.
Yeah, almost. 248 is what I got.
Fandango 6.
That was amazing. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thanks for coming
part
on.
of this thing.
Yeah, thanks for anyone that called in.
Yeah, maybe next year you can tell us your Sasquatch story.
I mean, yeah, or tell us your age. That'd be cool too.
Oh yeah, how old are you?
Maybe next year we'll have the fucking phones open.
That was like the first question you answered. He's like, what age is it?
James.
That's James.
That was beautiful.
He's just checking.
Bunch of data miners, man.
Well, next year you'll just be a year older, so you have to tell us again.
Yeah,
He's a late baby.
I don't know. I kind of nerded out at the start. I got a bunch of stories, but I got a bit carried away, and I was like, I don't know what to say.
All right, well, give us your best one.
My best story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your best alien story from this year, or from whenever.
There was one night I thought I was getting sucked out of my crown chakra, and I thought I was like about to get abducted, but there was what? Oh, she wants me to tell her my Changa story, but I can't. But no, I thought it was like I was obviously tripping, but you know, people say hallucinations, but I prefer the word vision because I believe that with the medicine you have it's a way of looking into the ether, into the different dimensions, and beings who dwell in different dimensions. They come and they visit, and they have, you know, I haven't figured out how to talk to them yet, but I can see them. So I'm seeing this Sasquatch, and he's there in my vision, and he's smiling, and he's doing all kind of cool stuff, and he's out there on the water, and it's a reservoir down in Trail, BC. There's a dam, one-eated dam, and there's no man's land is behind. There's like the U.S. border. There's a couple of caves through the forest. So this Sasquatch, he's over there, and he first comes in the third eye in the vision, and when I open my eyes, I can see this shimmering kind of outline, and he's like swimming around the water. He's climbing up the cliff and jumping down, and he's going on for a couple of hours. And I was just watching, and I was sitting there, and I couldn't believe it because I'm stoned, right? And I'm second guessing myself. I'm thinking, like, am I going crazy, or am I actually seeing this? And when I'm saying these things to myself, the supernatural being is kind of disappointed in me, and he turns his back and he's going away. And I'm like, no, it's real. I believe you. You know, I see it. And then I was asking him, like, what are you here for? I'm trying to project to his, like, with my, you know, mind speak, like, why? And I was like, why are you here to teach me something? Or are you going to show me how to astral travel? And I was just like, yeah, I feel all the vibrations run through my body, and it's like really intense. And I'm laying there beside the fire, and she's asleep, right? So we had all our crystals out by the fire and everything, and I was like, offered him a crystal, but he wouldn't take one. But eventually I was lying there, I was like feeling vibrations, and I thought like he was gonna help me get out of my body, and I was just lying there waiting for something. I was like, all of a sudden I hear this noise coming up behind my head, like a boop, 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 and the vibrations got really intense, and I was waiting, I was lying there. It got super intense up around my crown chakra, and I could hear this boop, 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 like some like a UFO or something was coming right behind me, about to suck me out. And as the closer I got, the more intense it got. I just freaked out, and I was like, Mia, and I started to wake up my partner. And as soon as I got that fear, that kind of anxiety, the vibration stopped, and I was like, it was gone. I was like, fuck, I fucked up. You know, I missed my chance. I think if I had went for
going into the DMT thing, that boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah, it's similar, but Yeah, I had a couple of changa experiences just like 3 weeks ago.
Changa?
But changa.
That mushroom?
No, it's DMT. It's mixed with herbs, so it's easier to smoke. You don't need to smoke it through a crack pipe, which is fucking difficult. And me and my buddy tried MacGyver and that stuff. But the changa is more. You can smoke it in a glass pipe like this. But yeah, I basically got cunt punted into a different dimension twice. One like the first like I tried before. I dabbled, and the first time I'd seen Buddha came through the ether and tried to guide me in very gently, and other times just some peaceful visions. But this time I smoked enough to break through, and for the first time I was like, when I got there to this other dimension, I was freaked out because I couldn't remember how I got there for some reason. So I kind of went back to my body through my anxiety, and the entities, they were like, oh, get him out of here. He's not ready. So again, when I came back to my body, it's like, fuck, I fucked up. So I said, I'm gonna hit it again. And within 20 minutes, I hit it again, but with more respect, more reverence. The second time, it was, I'm not going to tell the whole detail. I've been telling the story quite a bit with my friends, but it was, I basically got like my whole being was destroyed, and I was just like dissolved. Everything was gone. I was me. I was gone. This me, who I am, this experience my soul is in right now, was gone, and I was reborn in. I was killed in a very graphic way, but I was reborn in the most beautiful way that ever was. That I could see God, for want of a better word, divinity, everything. It all made sense. But after the experience, it kind of went further and further away. And do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Darren, that's almost like the way you described it, Darren, isn't it?
Yeah, my quick version is just like getting shot in the face with a shotgun, but then like coming back around.
I got lasers. I got like graphic lasers, like just like charged up. It's like they said to me, it's like, oh, this Owen story, it's end, it has to end now. It's like, what? No.
Wow.
They said, no, it's going nowhere. We warned you. It's over now.
They're gonna recast you.
Oh, no.
Recast you.
They just lasered me, and I was like black abyss, and I was like, what? There's no afterlife. There's no ascension. And they're just like these like entities, like, and then all of a sudden I just brought back to life in this most beautiful, so beautiful. It's like the revolution. I was being revolved in a circle with this liquid, like I was in an egg of some sort. I was being rotated by these two entities, and it's like they're holding me, and they're rotating me lovingly back into the world. And I'm like, I break out of this egg thing. I'm like, and they're like, oh, we got a live one. We have a fighter. And I swear, it's like one of them had a cigarette in his mouth, and he's just like, he's back. And then when I came back, it's just like, I got to see everything, like you know the patterns that you see when you're tripping, or you have the visions, you see patterns like in everything,
like fractals.
It's like that is, yeah, like fractal, like tribal imagery of animals and flowers and everything beautiful, like just a mosaic. But it was everything. It was like a huge sphere of just universe. It was like I was experiencing, because we're all one, we're all the same thing, but I got to experience it as observing itself. Like I was just, it was strange. Like I'd smoked the frog medicine, the bufo before. And that was when I bufo. 5-MeO, yeah, bufo medicine, jaguar ceremony. And that time, that was in the summer, but that time I was in the ocean. I was part of the ocean. But this time with the changa, I was observing the ocean as fish, for want of a better word.
Hey, I got quite a bit of mimosa around. Does anybody know? Speaking of DMT,
mimosa.
I've read the root bark, decarbonate it.
You should do it. You should find out. I don't think it's that difficult, but you can find out how to do it and
I've read a little bit on online, but I haven't attempted it yet. So,
my buddy Brady's coming over next week, dude. I'll text you and we'll call you because he's done it a bunch of times.
Definitely.
He could walk you through it.
Okay. Yeah. I just sawed down about a half a dozen small trees today, cleaning out a fence row, all mimosa. Yeah.
Send me a giant. Send
What
me a
is that?
giant bag of fucking wood chips, buddy.
Okay. It's mimosa. It's actually invasive
that's not like-
species in Tennessee.
That's not
It's,
like orange juice and champagne.
Right,
just
well,
throw it
it
in the
is that too. Yeah.
It'd be good for the bug out bag. Just in
Yeah.
case there
Yes.
some, shit goes down and you want some DMT, you just gotta make it yourself.
Did you guys hear about you can make it from giraffe bones? They do it. There's tribes in Africa that make DMT medicine out of giraffe bones. You ever hear that?
Get you hard giraffe pussy, won't it?
I think it's in a lot of it. It's in everything. It's everywhere. It's like God, like the divinity that connects everything. It's everything. It's everywhere.
Yeah, there's a lot
get it
of
at Walmart?
plants that contain it.
Get it at Walmart?
You get it at Walmart?
Fuck Walmart.
As long as you got your mask on.
Oh, God.
Well, thanks for sharing that story. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean,
Dude, they have little pens you can get now.
I
My
probably
buddy Joe got a
butchered it,
pen.
but
He gets a
that was
pen.
good, thanks.
It's just like the disposable fucking weed pens you get, but it's got
With
like
DMT, yeah, I've
it's
seen
got
those.
like fucking 60 puffs of DMT in it or something like that.
yeah,
Can
there's
you
like,
imagine if you picked that one up by accident or dosed? Oh, my
dude.
God.
Oh, it's like you have
Like
3
going
months
for a
off that
puff,
thing,
and then
it's
next
like,
thing you
not
know,
just like
you're
fine,
like
you'd be fine.
drooling.
Half hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you'd
Yeah,
still
you
be
have to
like
respect
fragment.
that.
Like here's the thing.
That's
do it in the
spirit of
elevator.
that time.
Driving.
You could drive home in like half an hour, 45
What?
minutes.
Really?
Oh yeah, you got all your motor skills back and everything, and like
So your
within
ego's
an hour-
completely dissolved,
within
and then
an
half an
hour
hour
for sure.
later, you're like
It
back
takes
on
you
the
a few
highway.
days or even a few weeks to like totally absorb or sort of figure out the experience or fully refragment.
packaging.
But I mean, honestly, like 45 minutes later, you're pretty well back to normal. But you're pretty well back to normal with this like fucking. You just had this profound experience, so that's still sitting with you. So it's not like super normal, but it's just like normal. But
there's
you just
an
had a
afterglow.
profound.
You
experience.
can drive, you just can't talk to your dad or something.
Yeah, you could probably talk to your dad. Yeah, you could probably talk to anyone at that point. I would say, yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it
I
takes a
think.
while to unpackage the experience. Like it is life changing, but it's beautiful and scary and awesome and everything. It's amazing.
So it's wild
But
that
it's
it's
not
in
for
so many
everybody.
things.
Yeah, the cool thing about what you notice is when you're on like the afterglow of DMT or mushrooms and stuff is when you try and look at your phone or your computer, that shit don't work. It don't fucking work. You
Fucking
can't
gross.
even physically look at it. It's like scrambly and it doesn't make sense. And I remember if you're trying to like read some text on it, you got to just like really sit there and focus on it. It's just like you're vibrating at a level that doesn't want anything to do with that shit.
But if you're reading a book, no problem.
Yeah, the normal lettering is. I mean, if you're tripping hard, probably not, but it doesn't have the same effect. Whereas, like the digital screen, it's almost got that. It's almost like it's
unnatural.
filtering out your experience. Just isn't picking up all the fucking. Because what they find when they scan your brain on magic mushrooms is not a fucking ton more activity. They find a ton less activity. Is what they find. When someone's tripping on mushrooms, their brain's working way the fuck less. So it's just like the parts of your brain that need to be firing to pick up all those little, because your shit's running on, if.
Could you do like a Sudoku? How do you say it?
That's so weird. I did
But
one
your-
today.
your
I tried to do one
reality-
today for the first
Sudoku?
time in 13, 14 years.
Your brain's constantly filling in bits of your reality and stuff like that. That can you can pick up that digital shit, but. When you're
Stresses
tripping
and
out, it's
anxieties and survival
hard,
techniques.
Hard to read a screen.
Could you do like?
it's not
Could you do like?
Yeah.
Could you do a Where's Waldo? Like bust out a Where's Waldo book?
Probably
Nah,
not.
man.
You
Why
guys got
would
that in
want it?
Canada?
I think Darren, it takes away all the layers of conditioning that we've all been put through as humans in this society, and I've seen that in the journey as well. It showed me everything that makes me sad, angry, everything bad about life. It showed me all that, and it took it all away, and it strips you down to this essence, this pure, what we are underneath all of this experience of life. It shows you, it takes all the bad stuff away and brings it back down to basics. Maybe that's the explanation. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, it seems like it just shuts off the ego, and the ego is like
Yeah.
what we've built. It's what keeps our little, like for automated cars, it's the computer that runs the car, but the spirit that inhabits the car is us. So the ego is like the computer running the car, is what I'm trying to say. So that when you do the DMT, it's like you get out of the car and walk away from it. You're not in the car any longer.
Yeah.
And you are not your car. You know,
or you're not your.
And a lot of people don't understand that. They think that they're totally built into their car, like we are controlling like biological spaceships or something.
I don't know. In an animistic view, I kind of do hold that. So
yeah, I mean, whatever. If you want to think that your body is you, but what I'm saying is these like mushrooms, at least for me, it just turns off the ego. Like that whole part of your brain, just like you said, shuts off. And then that's the dissolution of self. You know, that's who you think you are. So if that turns off, there is no more you. Now you're just adrift down the solar wind or whatever. Who knows? Anyway. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Have they done any studies?
It's been over a year for me now, and I'm still tepid on like.
Already?
Kind of shook you, yeah. The first one you were so excited about it because you had a great experience, and then the second one you like it was the opposite.
They were pretty similar, but it's just like it's almost like you have your fill. It's not like I don't know. It's not like going to the amusement park that's fun all the time, or like some things that it's just like I'm still full. I feel like I'm still full, and that's not even from that experience. Like I've even like really slowed down on shrooms and stuff like that. It's just like I'll do it again, and I have no problem with it. I've got no desire. It's like the complete opposite of something addictive. I feel like
even though there's like a psychoactive component
back there, we got a lot.
There could also be. Well, I was going to say, Darren, there could also be some sort of like nutritional aspect too, right? Like there's a certain amount of certain things that your body needs. You don't always have to have it. Too much of anything is bad. So, it's just something that if it was all the time in your environment naturally, it wouldn't be a, such a treat, wouldn't be the candy bar.
Totally. Yeah, totally. Like I'll do it again, but I just don't know when, because for now I'm just good, man. I know what that experience is like, and it's just because there's a certain price that you're paying for that experience, I guess, and I'm not feeling like I want to pay that just yet. Who you waving to? What's going on?
New guy.
Oh yeah, he went running.
Maple Stirrup.
I see.
Holy shit, it's good to talk to you guys. I never thought this day would come.
Yeah, you too. Merry
You can hear me all right then?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're good. Yeah.
I just wanted to jump in with a few interesting kind of things there. You guys were talking about your DMT trips or whatnot, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Different trips. Have you guys ever done salvia, any of you guys?
Yeah. I've done
salvia denodonorium or whatever the hell it's called there?
I have salvia.
Right now? Oh, shit. All right, well, I'll see you in about 25 minutes then. Where are you at?
It's a level 10 salvia, if that means anything to you.
Smoke some right now, Brodie. Turn on your video.
Fuck no.
What's it make him do?
I think it's very similar.
It's intense as fuck,
DMT,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very similar to DMT.
Oh, man, it's the only time I've ever hallucinated.
And it wasn't even a hallucination for me. It's like Owen said, you're in a different dimension.
So, but it doesn't. It's not what I've heard, because I haven't tried salvia. So, but what I've heard is it's kind of like DMT, but without sort of the afterglow or the sort of the profoundness that sort of seems to come along with the DMT experience. Like it doesn't have the same effect where people are doing DMT and ayahuasca and say, stop smoking or stop doing this or quit drinking. People use these substances to get off all sorts of things they're addicted to. And I've heard that salvia is kind of like the DMT experience, but without any of that sort of spiritual side effect.
No benefit. Yeah, well, like from what I can share from my one experience with it, and from the experience my friend had with it, it seems to be mostly like intense visual effects, kind of an overwhelming sense of fear and kind of confusion. But I'll go through my trip really quick, and then I'll go through my cousin's because he recited it pretty clear, and there's not much to it, but it's pretty profound, I think. Anyways, I remember smoking it in the barn with my cousin. I think my colorblind friend Colors was there. We call him Colors. His name's Brandon. And I guess you don't need to know everyone's names, but there was a bunch of the people around.
If they have names like details matter, definitely.
Colors is a good one, right? Yeah, exactly. So I threw that one in there. Brandon Colors. But yeah, I remember smoking it, and at first I felt a little giggly, maybe like the other guy who had the 10X there is describing. But like, I was just like thinking, is this like synthetic weed or something? Why is this even legal? This sucks. I kept smoking it. And they're like, hold it in. All of a sudden, you know, I just kind of lost sense of what I was. I looked up, I looked down, and then I looked up again. And we were in a barn, right? I'm sure in rural Canada or in Canada, you know what a barn looks like, even in the US. I look up, and it's just what do you call those? The things that hold up the barn there. The rafters of the barn. Thank you very much. And instead of the rafters, what I see is a kaleidoscope of colors, and it's just kind of moving and stuff. I look down, and instead of my cousin, I see a floating head with a big bright red nose, just a floating head and a bunch of colors behind it. And I'm like, Robert? And I was 90% in that other reality and like 10% still there. So I kind of knew what was going on. I knew I was inebriated, right? And I should be careful and stuff. But he started saying like, calm down, buddy. Whoa. And all I heard was, raw, 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 like trying to eat me. I'm like, oh, whoa, like freaking out like a caveman would. And I almost punched him, but there was a board with a nail sticking out of it. I came that close to hitting it. So yeah, it's not really a beneficial type of thing. And the one more thing I'll say there before I shut up for a few seconds is his trip, the same person I'm talking about, he had a trip and there was about, I think it's worse the more people are around because it does something to your brain. I really don't believe it's just chemicals affecting your brain. I think you're going somewhere else where you're being open to different perceptions of stuff. I really do believe that. Just like when you're sleeping, you're not imagining shit in the dream. You know, you're in a different reality. But anyway, before I forget what I'm talking about here, I smoked too much dope. He described it very simply. There was about 10, 15 people around. These people were real jokers, eh? They're real bullies and trolls. You know, they're good-hearted, but they love to see people fuck up. And he smoked it, same thing. He looked up, he looked down, he looked around, and all he saw was bars, like a barcode, just blank bars everywhere. He said he didn't know what he was. He didn't know if he was a human. He didn't know if he'd ever been alive or if he was dead now. He just lost all sense of reality. So I don't know, man. I don't ever want to fuck around with acid. DMT kind of scares me. And, you know, the fact that Joe Rogan puts it out there, I don't know. I think we all know there's something up with that guy. I don't know, but I'm not saying he's evil or he's part of DARPA or Project Mockingbird. I don't know, but I don't really trust him, man. But anyways, you know, I would like to do the shrooms there. I'm waiting for your shrooms episode, Darren and Graham. So I'm wondering when that's coming out. I don't want to be
this
bothered.
Tuesday. It'll be on YouTube this Tuesday.
Yeah, we're live streaming this Tuesday.
We got kits. We got kits here. Little what do you call them?
A grow kit.
Grow kit. Yeah.
Legally legal. 100% legal. Look it up.
Allegedly.
I heard somebody in the chats there. Zed was saying, and the elves, the machine elves for salvia aren't as kind.
They just come beat the shit out of you.
Well,
like
my salvia experience was quite different from what Maple's talking about.
Alex, by the way.
Alex, nice to meet you, Alex. I'm Brodie.
Nice to meet you guys.
I had like a huge bong rip of the salvia that I found in China when I was there, and like I held it in, and as I released it, I basically was like pulled into the earth, like I couldn't physically sit upright. Like I felt like this like intense gravity pulling me down into the ground, and I like lied down on the bed, and then I was gone. I was in a completely different reality. I lived a completely different life. Like I was a different person. I had a wife, I had children, I had this house, and like I lived there, and it was real to me. And then when I came out, it was like a very jarring experience.
Did you have a sense of the real sadness and and loss when you came back to because I've heard the same thing from somebody else. Like they had a different life with actual
I had a
people
full
they knew.
life.
Like
I had
modern-
connections.
like
I had
modern
connections
life?
to these people. And when I came back, it was a very jarring experience.
Like modern life, like another life here and now, or
like medieval,
or like even like 100 years ago, or
Do you remember any details?
Were they wearing
like
top hats?
It was like homesteading.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so it could be like a past life, like Akashic record kind of thing.
Holy
instead
shit.
of-
Potentially, yeah.
And, you know,
Was there any Michael, you just wake up tomorrow and you're just on the floor in gym class tweaking out because you just like had a bong rip or some shit. You're like, you gotta do all this shit over again.
right?
You wake up, yeah.
Brodie, in hindsight, are you glad that you had that experience?
Do you miss your wife?
I don't know. Like I've had that experience. I've smoked salvia 3 times, I think now, and all 3 times I had a similar experience. And it's like I don't know if it's not like a glad or regret thing. It was just.
Is there anything you pull back, lessons or anything from that other existence that benefits you?
Not consciously, anyway.
Okay.
What about the taste?
It'd be
Is it
cool
gonna
if you
taste-
could like train or do things like people do in the dream state. You have this complete lifetime to focus on maybe something that you feel you haven't.
I could see it potentially being like that if you had like a shaman or someone to guide you through it, or if you set your intentions beforehand. But it was never like that for me. It was just like, hey, let's get fucked up on salvia.
Do you go back to your family each time?
Yeah, and meet our kids.
No, it was a different life each time.
That was on salvia?
Wow.
So you're like
Yeah.
a salvia
Yeah,
gigolo.
You're running different timelines, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
like
it was a
that
different
theory.
experience each time.
Little did they know you don't need a DeLorean, you just need a bong rip full of salvia.
Yeah.
I think that we're living all of our lives simultaneously. And
Like a multiverse theory.
When you
Like a
die, you
wheel
just
and-
wake up sleeping on your desk in like 5th grade history.
Oh,
Is
you're
that-
getting around Randy Powell shit now. We're coming around the corner, man. Just a different place. You get there quicker with them psychedelics.
Couple cool
Can I
chat.
ask you guys-
Couple cool chat comments quickly. Zed says the salvia elves are laughing at you, not with you. You know what I mean? And Divine Matrix says salvia showed me my life was a window that I created to escape the cycle of existence, never-ending creation.
Jeep.
Wow.
I could tell you guys, I did it, or a friend of mine, I did it, and I was probably in my 20s, and I just remember it was very dissociative, and I remember I felt like I had this wedge that went right and split my brain in half, and I got up, and it was one of those super confused, like, oh, where am I? Where am I? And then I went away after like 5 minutes.
My buddy had the same
was
kind
it?
of experience. He smoked it, and then he thought he was living in his jean pocket. He could only see out, like he was like Mr. Wilson, like staring out of his pocket, and then it just went away.
Wow.
Mr.
Yeah.
Wilson,
Mr. From like
Dennis Menace.
You only
from,
see
like,
his
School
eyes.
Time?
Oh, yes.
Who?
Wilson.
Taylor.
Wilson, the tears
Yeah,
over the
Tim Taylor,
fence.
his neighbor. You can
Tool
only ever see
time.
like
Oh yeah,
from
yeah,
his,
yeah.
the top part of his face.
Love that guy.
So he's looking out of his pocket that way.
He's
Yeah,
friendly. Oh,
yeah.
That's what
And
I thought drugs would be like when I was a kid. You smoke a little bit, you smoke a bit of weed, and then the next thing you know, you're sitting in the fucking fridge. Kim Mitchell opens the door. He's asking for a soda. Life's great. Might as well go for a soda. Look at the video. You'll get the joke. Then call me back and tell me how funny that joke was. All right?
When can we do a contact at the cabin and we can all do this in person? I'll just get.
You guys come to Canada, though. You can come on refugee status and then leave the next week. It's all good.
I'm in Vancouver, dude.
Well, we could
Live here.
figure something out. Not on a Zoom call that's being live streamed on the internet, though. I mean,
hot air balloons. Does it involve hot air balloons?
it could. It's
I wouldn't go in a hot air balloon, man. Who the fuck here would forget vaccines? Who's going on a hot air balloon anytime in their life? Or skydiving?
Yeah, let's do
That's
it.
what I want to know.
I've been there.
Holy
I've
fuck!
been
What
in
was
a
it
hot
like?
air
Did you
balloon.
shit yourself at all?
There's a
was
video
fun.
of it.
No.
Yeah,
On
dude,
YouTube,
again, there's
right?
a video of it on YouTube. Yeah,
No way, man.
me and
on your
Graham,
channel?
both of our jumps
Yep.
are on there. Yeah, Grimerica skydives.
You guys both peed your pants, right?
It was the summer of 2017, I think.
Graham's cheeks almost caused him some problems. I thought they were gonna fly right off for a minute, but it was fun. I think we both enjoyed it. We've been meaning to go back, but it's just a pain in the ass, and you got to be strapped to a guy, and COVID, and our good friend of the show, James Handler, owns the skydive place now.
Oh, does he?
Oh,
Really?
nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we
How do you do that?
Derek, can I ask you something
Sure.
about the skydiving?
Sure.
When you jump out and you know that overwhelming feeling of like falling butterflies, like that massive feeling of doom, does it just last the whole time, or do you eventually feel like you're
No, that's
flying?
just the acceleration.
That's just as you're like coming out the door.
Yeah, the acceleration.
No fucking way.
And then it's gone pretty
Then
quick.
you can just pretend
Your
you're flying.
adrenaline
I
is
mean,
fucking through the roof, dude. You don't even notice
Within
any
like
of that
3
shit.
seconds, you're at terminal velocity, right?
And it's
So-
like it's even weirder because
then
you don't
you're
have
just
any
falling.
control over it. So it'd be harder almost if you have to jump out of that motherfucker. But I'm like strapped to some guy, so I'm just like, I don't know. And he's like, we're out of here. I'm like, "Fuck, where we go?"
You don't jump, I don't get paid. Let's go.
Do
Pretty
you remember the
much.
guy's name? Do you remember the guy's name?
It's on the video. I can't remember it offhand. I remember Graham had a girl named Casey, wasn't it?
I don't know. Can't remember.
It
Where did you
says
guys do it?
Big Sky.
Grimeriacans, get to work. Find that video.
It's about an hour
It's like
north of
halfway
here, an hour
between here and
east.
Edmonton.
Hour
Yeah.
east.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one James
Dead
bought
now?
now, but the place we went was up by Red Deer. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, there's two.
Do they get like new parachutes every like week?
Dude, that's the thing is like fucking someone's packing that chute for you, and James packs his own chutes and stuff.
Well,
That's
you
just
have
like,
to, yeah.
yeah, that's oof. James does like all that base jumping crazy shit. Man.
Not
So-
anymore. No, he was
I
quitting
know, but
when
that shit was.
he
good.
was
That shit-
quitting.
Some of those videos are fucking
because there's
nutty.
too many people were getting hurt.
I did bungee
Definitely
cord
buy him
one
lunch.
time, and it was hard because I kept spotting the landing. I couldn't jump because every time I get ready, I totally psych myself and get ready to jump, but your brain sees the landing, and you're like, don't jump. What are you doing?
Yeah,
For a
what the
plane, it's
fuck?
easier because you can't
You
do
guys
that.
ever
The
heard of the
psychological's not there, you know.
You guys ever heard of the Chief in Squamish?
Yep, I used to drive by it all the time.
Yeah, I lived in Squamish for on and off for the last couple of
Were
years.
people
and,
base jumping off the chief?
Yeah, recently I met a guy, and he just jumped off. He landed at the beach. He had jumped off the Chief, and I was like, "Oh, right on!" And I smoked a joint with him, and I got to talking. And he lived in a truck camper, like the slide-in camper things. I used to have one of those, but now I got the motorhome. But I was like, "Where do you park? Where do you park that thing?" And like, "Yeah, I park at Walmart." I'm like, what the fuck? Where do you park at Walmart? You can go down the Forest Service roads, Crown Land, and like. I don't want to fuck up my truck, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? You just jumped off the Chief and you don't want to drive your fucking truck down a Forest Service road. People are
Well, you
weird.
got everything you need. You just go into a Walmart.
Get some
suppose-
deodorant.
Fucking get out of here.
Sure,
Do you
man.
guys
Yeah.
feel Fandango the fuck up?
Oh, fuck
Hey,
yeah.
lots
It's
of
an
love,
honor.
guys.
Thanks for
Lots of
letting me
love.
on.
Like the Fandango.
Yeah, we'll try and do more call-in shows this year. We really should do, once every 3 or 4 months or something. And
Yeah.
not
Oh, yeah.
doesn't have to be Fandango style, but try
Yeah,
and get
just-
the listeners
just-
a
yeah.
chance to. There's enough of them now. So we got to figure out a way to make these fucking phones work. Maybe
This worked well, though.
this worked well.
This
yeah,
worked the best.
This works.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is now this fucking anyone can show up in the Zoom room. It's fucking people show up in the Zoom waiting room now.
You can always
Yeah,
change your
Grim-
channel.
Grim
You
said
need
about
your
that.
number.
I got a couple questions.
We might have to change our fucking number. So
I won't tell anybody. Don't worry.
it's on
Secret safe.
YouTube, bro.
Yo, you're on a Huawei. China already knows.
China already knows. All
Yeah,
right.
it was nice to meet you guys.
It was
Do
nice
you
to
mind
meet
if
you
I-
guys.
Nice to meet you guys.
Do you mind if I just ask you one thing there? I think I hit
Sure.
you up last week. I wasn't sure if your message was yes or no, but I think I asked you for a swap cast of some kind. I got a ton of shit I'd love to talk to you guys about.
Oh,
for
yeah,
hours
sure,
and
we'll
hours.
do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, of course
Yeah,
we
you
will.
bet.
Yeah.
All right, no
Yeah.
problem. Honestly, I seen the thing, and if you guys are out there, you can get your own personalized swap cast for I think it's like $400. But I have a bunch of shit I want to talk about. I'm an amateur podcaster, and anyone of you here, if you ever want to talk to me, I'd love to talk to any about anything, anytime, even if it's anime. There, the guy in the box. I knew I was slowing out some insults earlier, but I just do that to get people's attention. That's why it's Maple Stir Up. A couple of times you say stir up, no, it's stir up. It's like a play on the words there. It's not as good as Grimerica, but we aren't all blessed with a really cool fucking last name there, Darren. So, we got to work with our
Well,
brains.
it's not. There's some baggage with it. So
I think it's like a cool military comic book name, Grimes. He's in the military until they fucked him over.
Elon.
Anyway,
thinks
That's
thanks
your
for
real
having
last
me.
name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Elon Musk is dating your sister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, email me.
Ooh.
Email me, Alex, or
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
okay.
or jump in the
at
chats or something. Yeah.
At the
Grimerica.
email in the YouTube there, contact.
Yeah.
All right, without saying too much.
Yeah.
Get the loonies on there.
I'd like to drop you guys a line too. I want to evolve from a fan of the show to a friend of the show.
Yeah, for sure, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll send
Lonely
you
out
the
here.
invoice.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Everybody get on the chats if you're not.
Yeah.
You
Check
definitely
out the
gotta be in
chats.
I haven't used it. I'm gonna hit it up soon.
Yeah,
I'm
good.
gonna be more active.
Grimerica.ca/chats. I mean, we really got to thank you guys for another great Fandango.
And we should give everybody a chance to show their stuff too. Adam and James and Grimsteak and Justin.
I think
Didn't know it was that kind of a podcast.
Yeah.
I think Grimsteak fucking left, bro.
No.
Yeah, he left a while ago.
So that's Cruzin with
Sleeping
steak.
with the fishes.
Yeah.
100% Canadian maple syrup on YouTube. Check me out.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Dude.
All my subscribers watch the videos, but no one else can see them. Shadow Man, you don't talk about nothing on the poo tube. Well,
Adam?
not up and shit, guys.
Yeah, I'll let Justin do the shameless plugs for Cat. 13 Questions podcast. It's really fun. 13 questions, deep, insightful questions that, at least for me, kind of give me a roadmap into another person's mind and just how to be a man in this incredibly crazy world. So it's a fun show, fun about growth, value for value. Join us. That's it. 13questionspodcast.com.
And anyone interested in remote viewing, by all means, check out our podcast, Cat in the Box. Adam and I get together like once a year or so to do an episode, and we release those every 2 years. Catinthebox.space if you're interested. It is on most podcasting platforms. Write in, give us targets, let us remote view, send us feedback. catintheboxpodcast@gmail.com.
Awesome.
I was just gonna say, take care of each other here in this next year, 2021. You guys can find me out in the year 2021. I'll be there, hanging out, and you can hear some of my jingles and songs on Grimerica. And I love Grimerica. Viva Grimerica. This is Felix, by the way.
Brian, Merry Christmas, Felix. Holy fuck, man. I love that song.
Thank you.
Brian, Merry Christmas.
Hey, me and Felix are every Tuesday night too, cruising with steak. The other dudes have crashed on us, but yeah, check that out. CWS
What's your
Radio,
podcast called there, Nikki?
Cruising with steak. It's not mine. I'm just one of the idiots in the panel, man.
All right.
Yeah.
And I pop in every
Cruz and Grimsteak. Yeah.
I pop in like every other week. Sometimes I
Felix is our break in the middle, man. It's beautiful.
I do a little acoustic cover in the middle.
I'd be pretty pissed if I can't find you guys on YouTube, man. They I don't know.
I don't know if they're on.
We do it live. CWS Radio, man.
On radio.
Grimsteak.com.
Internet radio.
Internet radio.
Oh, okay. Let me check that out then. Thank you.
Grimsteak.com works.
I'm glad I clarified.
And
but thank Grimerica for getting all this started, man. None of us are here without those dudes. So
I've been listening to this fucking show for a few years. At first, I'll be honest, man. I heard you guys talking about what was it, like Mandela theory and fucking Q, and I'm like, these guys are fucking some kind of RCMP motherfuckers. And I said in the comments, I'm like, you guys are fucking CIA motherfuckers, man. And I kept watching. I'm like, no, these guys are real. And then this year I came back and I seen how real you are in the Corona shit, man. Like anybody who's buying the narrative wholesale and like, listen, I know the guy said he's got to get the vax, change your way of life or something, man. Please, please. Yeah. It's your choice.
Don't get
I'm begging you, man.
Alex. Don't get. You're gonna wake James up.
No, it's over.
We appreciate that, Alex. Yeah, we appreciate that, buddy. I'm glad you noticed that.
Yeah. Oh fuck, man! And every topic you guys are trying to cover. So I don't know. I've got a lot to ask you. I'll put it in notes and shit. I'm not this crazy or whatever, but it's an honor. And I know anybody can come in here and swing their pecker around. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, I want to say. I was gonna say, so people got to send in more synchronicities because that was always like my favorite thing of Grimerica. So many when people sent those in.
And trip reports.
Yeah.
We need more of those.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Well, I'm getting the shrooms there. So one more question. I can get the kits from the guy who's gonna come on Tuesday because I want to get them from somewhere. It's not gonna fuck me over for my money.
Yeah. Spam Gram. There's website. We'll send you the links.
Thank you.
All right, buddy.
All right, guys.
See you guys.
That's right.
Yeah.
See you all-
Right, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Finland's real. Finland's real.
And thanks for everybody watching live too. Appreciate it.